it's really going to help because you're not going to be as worried about the thermostat and what temperature, because this is going to keep you snuggled and warm. Sitting there in the evening, I used to be quite rock and roll back in the day.
I bet you did,
but
Debbie.
These days, it's more of a kind of, when can we get snuggled down and watch some telly in the evening? And this is just going to keep you so cosy, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's not just for the evenings. Like, I would wear this all day round.
Oh, right,
this,
yeah.
if I'm honest,
if you're working from home.
If you're working from home, it's perfect. It really should come with a warning that just states, warning, once you put this on, you may never take it off. Now, it comes in those two colours. So you have the option of the grey, which I have on, or the blue, which Nikki is demonstrating for us.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's a one size fits all.
Yeah, well, you can use blankets, of course you can, but they're not so good, are they, really?
I mean, so you can see Nikki on the screen here trying to get the same thing with a blanket, but either your feet are out or your shoulders and arms are always going to be out and cold. And then if you do need to get up to do anything, how do you keep that blanket on?
Yes, yeah. And it's going to, you might be getting up to get something out the microwave and it's just going to get in the way, isn't it?
Yeah, and I mean, maybe you could try a dressing gown, but then you're having to tie it, and it's still exposed at the front. This is so warm, so comfortable and cozy. It's really fab. Now, you've got a couple of different features on here. You've got the really wide hood, which is great because it means it's easy to get on. You're not pulling it over your head.
And it feels
it's so
wonderful.
Soft. You've got that fleece. You've got it in the grey and the blue, which means there's something for everyone. You've got this really large kangaroo pocket here, which is also fleece lined.
That's massive, isn't it? You could probably get your tablet in there, you know?
Yeah, storing books, phones, or maybe just keeping your hands warm as well. Now, it's completely machine washable, so anytime you just want to give it a quick clean, pop it in the wash, pull it out, and it's good as new. It's going to retain that lovely soft fleece feeling.
Oh, just imagine you could be enjoying the comfort, the snuggliness, the coziness of the Warmzy in just 2 working days' time. All you need to do is to reach for that phone and dial 0800 200 6666 and get through to our cosy call centre here in Kent, or go online. It's musthaveideas.tv. Now, I don't know whether you're going to go for the blue or the grey, but the item number is the same for either of them, and the item number is on your screen. So if you want to get this, you can do so very easily.
So this is your Warmzy. It is time to stop struggling with blankets and save money on your heating bills with the comfort and instant warmth of the Warmzy. It's an ultra plush fleece with a thick, super soft lining, so you can stay cozy all winter long. The oversized design means it keeps you warm from head to toe for a more effective way to layer up. I love the hood. I love that giant kangaroo pocket, meaning you can store whatever you like in there, and the fact that it's completely machine washable as well.
Yeah.
Now, a really important thing is that you do also have the benefit of saving money on your heating bills.
And we're all worried about heating bills at the moment.
They're so expensive.
Not just older people, but younger people too.
That you're able to turn down your thermostat, pop this on and go about your day nice and cozy, nice and warm. I just love that. Now I've just pulled this out of my kangaroo pocket. You can store so much in here. You've got this giant kangaroo pocket, which is fleece lined for extra warmth. You've got the wide hood, which is great for 2 reasons. A, obviously keeping your ears and your head warm, but also it's not tight around your neck.
No, so it's nice and comfortable, and it feels so gorgeous, doesn't it?
And it's easy to put on as well. I hate trying to pull things over my head. And as well, you've got around your wrist nice and tight so that you're not worried about that cool air going up your arms as well. You can see it here on Nikki. She's so nice and cozy. Nikki is demonstrating it in the lovely blue. I obviously have the grey on.
Yes.
These are so soft, so plush, and so warm. They really are fab.
And you know, one of the best benefits, if you've got a cat, that cat is definitely going to come and sit on your knee.
Yeah. Cats that are not known for being friendly, all of a sudden they'll be your best friend.
So cozy. And my mum, we do sort of tease her a little bit about it, but she puts her dressing gown on ridiculously early in the day. If my mum had this on, she'd be happy to go and meet the postman, meet the milkman or whatever. And if she's got to go outside to sort the wheelie bins out,
Yeah.
then she can just be wearing this.
It just makes it so much easier because it's so quick to put on, and you know that you're going to be comfortable, you're going to be warm, and it's hands-free, so you've got full use of your arms as well, which is so much better than trying to hold a blanket on, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. And it is a question of one size fits all. If it didn't fit you, you've got 100 days to try it out before you had to decide whether you wanted to keep it or not. If you want to call us at 0800 200 6666, musthaveideas.tv 442 688, and that price for either the grey or the blue, whichever's your favourite, is £24.99. Well, earlier in the show, we had the happy shower head. Did you want one? Well, I'm not surprised. It's $14.99. It's 772 600. No need for a plumber. You just screw this on yourself because it's a universal fit. You've got those lovely beads in there, which are going to help to soften the water and just make the whole experience a lot more pleasant. So you'll probably be using less shampoo, but you'll definitely be using less water as well. It's just £14.99. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this last hour as much as I have. It's been great to have your company. More must-haves in the pipeline. Handing over now to lovely Adam.
Yes, you'll be joining me, Adam, for an hour of feel-good finds. Going to make your day that little bit better, hopefully discover something new as well. And of course, as always, we have our expert demonstrations to make you see just how stuff works right after this very short break.
It is impossible to unwind in an untidy, disorganised home. So, cut the chaos and create a space to relax. Lose the mess with Jess, only on Must Have Ideas.
February's discovery of the month is Slice and Dice. Enjoy freshly chopped, healthy fruit and vegetables in seconds. Just place and press to slice, dice and julienne for meal prep in minutes. The quality blades are ultra sharp to slice through the toughest vegetables, and it's dishwasher safe too. Use code 595FEB before the end of the month, or while stocks last, to get an extra 26% off Slice and Dice. Call or go online for the discovery of the month, our unmissable monthly offer.
Good morning, welcome to Must Have Ideas. You're joining me, Adam, and it's Friday morning. You made it. It's almost the weekend, best time of the week. Now, we've got a great hour here on Must Have Ideas, as always. Lots of great products, and of course, we're joined by our fabulous guests with those really unique demonstrations so you can see just how stuff works. Right, get cozy, let's take a sneak peek of what's coming up in the next hour. Coming up on the show, we've got the Fast Out. Now, this is a really powerful stain remover. You're getting 2 in a pack, and it harnesses the power of Italian orange oil. Smells delightful, by the way. Great for all different common stains. Really powerful, and we're talking about absolute instant results. It's effectively going to replace about 6 different types of stain removers in your cupboard, and it really has that beautiful orange smell as well. 335000 is item number. You're getting a pack of 2, and it's only £14.99. Also coming up, we've got the Pro Fibre Cloths. These are super plush, super absorbent cleaning cloths that really do soak up so much liquid. So no more you spreading that dirt around, spreading the liquid around, they pick it all up and they're super plush, super absorbent. You get a pack of 6 in 3 different colours. You can have one for your bathroom, one for your kitchen. You're going to absolutely love them. And they're streak-free. Use them all different services on your delicates, on your iPad, your kettle, everywhere. 884300 is your item number, and it's only £11.99 for a pack of 6 of the microfibre cloths. Joining us now, we have our home and organisation expert, Jess. Hello, Jess.
Hi, Adam. Great to be here. Now, we are talking to you today about the Battery Buddy XL, an absolute must-have for every single home. Your one-stop battery station, 148 batteries, plus space for all your leads and your compartments. A must-have idea.
335288 is your item number, £19.99. That's the Battery Buddy XL. Jess, talk us through this.
I am so excited to talk to you about this. This is one of these products that you absolutely need and should have in your home for peace of mind, to keep all of your batteries and all your cables and wires neatly stored separate from each other. So let me talk to you about what you got. As you can see, I just unzipped this lid. It's like a shell lid. It's quite robust. It's quite sturdy. And inside we've kind of got a foam case with compartments for every single type of battery. Probably most of you will recognise most of those. We've got more of the batteries you tend to use more often, so your AA's and your AAA's. We've got space for the 9 volts. We've got space for your button or disc batteries. You've got your C's, your D's. And now this has been thrown in as a little extra. This is a battery tester.
This is so useful.
Yeah, lots of people might be a bit more unfamiliar with this and how it works. I'm going to show you a little bit later. I'll do you a little demo. But really fantastic for actually highlighting whether you do need to throw a battery away or not, whether it has lost charge, or whether actually it can be kept.
You never know. Well, I've wasted so many batteries at home because they're all lying around.
Goodness.
And you'll replace all the batteries, won't you? But just one needs replacing. So.
And now this is, honestly, there are so many features about this that really set it apart from anything else. It is virtually indestructible.
I feel like you're going to show us.
I mean, it wouldn't be. I mean, I've got to do you some nice demonstrations. Yeah, so firstly, it's really, really lightweight as a case. Has a really handy little carry cable. They're really handy if you want to take the whole set into another room, or maybe you're putting up your Christmas decorations. You just want to bring the whole battery set with you. It's also fireproof and waterproof. So
great.
I don't like to say these things without showing you. So I'm going to, I've got a cup of water, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to hold it up just so that the water runs away from me. I'm going to pour that all the way down the front.
Oh, that's, running right off.
Look, runs straight off.
It's beaded. It's not going through at all.
Yeah, exactly. Wipe straight off. You can wipe the case and the surface. Job is a good.
So a lot safer. I mean, batteries can be quite dangerous left around, can't they? So really secure, putting them together.
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to scaremonger everyone, but they do deserve a duty of care. They give us so much joy, right? They're in our twinkly fairy lights, they're in our kids' favourite toys, in a whole host of tech gadgets, but a lot of us just don't give them the aftercare that they deserve. Okay, now this is also, I say, like drop-proof. It's very, very robust.
Okay.
Now, this might make a bit of a noise.
Yeah.
So I feel like a Greek waiter.
Yeah.
I feel like
Slam
I need
it down.
to burst into Zorbus or something. Da, 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 da.
Oh.
Okay, now what we want when we open that is I want to see that every battery has retained its place in its foam mould.
Okay.
So let's have a little look.
Which would be quite impressive because that's quite rare to really stay in the same place.
So let's have a little look. It should be completely, everything is perfectly in its place.
Brilliant. Oh, that is really lovely. So, I mean, if you're looking to organise your batteries at home, maybe they're rolling around in your drawers, perhaps you just don't know what batteries you have, then you're going to love the Battery Buddy. We've got our 2 working day delivery, or it's free. Who else does that? So really easy. You can order from us on musthaveideas.tv or 0800 200 66 66. The item number is 335288, and that's just $19.99 plus your P&P. And don't forget, if you order multiple things from us, we don't increase that P&P. It's the same price for everything as well.
Are you sick of rooting around the house, running around, trying to find a spare battery? Do you spend a fortune on batteries every single year? Then the Battery Buddy is something you need. Your one-stop station for 148 storage of batteries, plus little handy compartments for all your cables and all your wires. Really, really fantastic product. Also comes with a free battery tester, so you can check the charge that is currently in your battery. Saves you money, saves you time, and gives you peace of mind that all of your batteries are stored safely. It is waterproof, it is fireproof, virtually indestructible, as we just saw.
And it looks pretty.
An absolute must-have in every single household.
Absolutely. A nice organisation. Now,
yeah.
I've spied this drawer. Please don't judge me at home.
Do you think someone had gone to your house and stolen your drawer?
This does. Now, I like a bit of organisation, but this drawer to me is worryingly familiar. You know when you pull it out and everything's rolling around and you've got your batteries and also your cables, because you've got that cable storage too.
Not only is it incredibly irritating, it's also incredibly dangerous. Again, you know, we're not here to scare the nation, but, you know, when batteries are in drawers like this and they're touching together, they can actually discharge, they can leak, they can corrode, and they can actually spark in your drawer. Now, that's quite scary.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they actually can do that. And equally, they can drain, so you're actually losing the life of your battery when they keep touching like this. All of this. So now you have the option to keep them all upright kept, you can see none of them are touching. They're all kept separate, and you just can see what you've got. So if you've suddenly, you've used your 9-volt in your, I don't know, your remote control, you can see exactly what needs replacing without having to rummage through every door. But everything is at any one time. The remote goes down, the kid's toy starts going off. It's Christmas, you want to put your fairy lights up. You know exactly where to go to get your batteries.
Oh, I mean, it's chaos as well. If you can't find the battery and there's a toy involved, absolute chaos. We've got this tester here as well, which is genius.
Have you ever used these before?
I haven't, but I believe it's quite easy to use.
It's a really useful thing. Now, firstly, why is it useful? So you're watching telly, you want to change channel, you go to pick up your remote, say it's got 2 batteries in it. Automatically, what do? You take the back off, you throw both batteries, right?
Yep.
There's no other way to tell.
You waste so many.
You just presume they're both dead.
Things have 2 or 4 batteries, don't they?
Exactly. So, and quite often, maybe only one of those batteries needs replacing. So then you're saving yourself money because you can quite easily, if I just show you, slide this little red gauge along, get your batteries. It is marked there where the plus and the minus goes. Slot that in and across, and it will tell you.
Oh, brilliant.
There you go. And it will tell you. So that one is good to go. So no need to throw away that particular battery.
So if you had a torch and you've got 3 batteries, you could waste 2 of the batteries there as well.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what's great about this is it doesn't need charging in itself.
Yeah,
it
brilliant.
actually just takes its charge from the battery on those little compartments there. So really, really useful. That's thrown in for free. Really great little accessory.
So that is, of course, just $19.99. Item number is 335288. Of course, you can check out our reviews. We have over 100,000 reviews on Trustpilot. We're very proud of our reviews. Excellent customer service rating. Give us a call, 0800 200 6666, or our website, www.musthaveideas.tv. It could not be easier to order.
Okay, so we're talking about the Battery Buddy XL. One of our most popular and most trusted products, gives you peace of mind at home that all of your batteries and all of your leads, cables, screwdrivers, everything can be kept in compartments, safely, securely, in one place where you know where they are. So gone are the days of having to stress out, run around the house, panic, or, quickly get to the shop before it shuts to replace your batteries.
Gone are the messy drawers.
Yeah, please, gone are the messy drawers. But then when you're trying to pull it out, a cable's got caught down the back. Exactly. So really fantastic product. 148 batteries it holds, plus with the free battery tester in there as well.
Love it. I love that it holds everything you need.
Yeah.
You're going to show us here.
Yeah. So,
it's surprising how many different batteries one household needs.
Oh, goodness.
Across the different products.
I mean, honestly, you don't realise, it's one of those things you don't really realise how many of them you use, especially if you've got children, it's insane the amount I spend on batteries. So a lot of these products, really common household products that use batteries, you can see all of our different types there. And it's not so important with your AA's and your AAA's because you tend to buy them in bigger packs, right? And you tend to sort of know where that pack is a bit more. But some of these are a bit more obscure. You maybe buy them in a pack of 1 or 2 or 3. And once you've used one, you put them there and you just do not know where they are.
I definitely have about 10 of these hidden in my house all over the place because I don't know where they are. And it's when you need them the most. You have your power cut, you get your torch out, and then you've not got the batteries.
Exactly. So. And these button and these button and the disc batteries are a bit of a health hazard, especially if you've got young children and pets. So to know that they are safely secured is a massive, especially as a mother, a massive peace of mind.
Yeah, don't forget you can call us on our UK-based call centre. We just see the side of the wall there, actually. They're very friendly. 0800 200 6666. Ask them any question you might have. That was our Battery Buddy XL. You can order online, musthaveideas.tv. Give us a call. That's your item number 335288, and it's only $19.99 as well. So if you've got a really rattly drawer, things rolling around, or your batteries need a bit of storage, give it a go for the Battery XL. That's musthaveideas.tv. Joining us now is our cleaning expert, Danny, to make getting through tough grime an absolute breeze.
Yes, this is fantastic. You're going to love this. It's called the Scrub Bug. It is the ultimate cleaning solution to clean all around the house with absolute ease. Comes with 4 different heads, with a hook and loop system, onboard water, and easy to hold. It's great.
442877 is the item number. It's the Scrub Bug. Do you like the idea of never touching a dirty sponge or cloth again? I know I do. This is going to make cleaning an absolute breeze, isn't it? And it's so versatile.
Oh, so versatile. And do you know the thing about the Scrub Bug, and the thing I love about it, is gone are the days where I can't find the sponge, I can't find the cloth, I'm searching through the cupboards, looking for a bottle of whatever it is I'm cleaning. No, because the Scrub Bug solves that problem. This is the complete kit that gives you everything you need to clean all around the home. So you've got the sponge, you've got the microfiber, they all interchange so easily and effortlessly. But this is my favourite. It has an onboard spray, and you can fill this bottle with anything that you like.
So you could even make your
anything.
own solution, really.
You could.
Brilliant. All right.
This is just normal cleaning liquid inside there. But what
Okay.
is fantastic, I'm using the sponge at the moment, and we're just going to give it a little spray, which will just pull that trigger, give it a little spray, and it comes out with a
Look at that.
gorgeous mist. But what you'll find when you start cleaning, whether it's in the sink, whether it's in the shower, whether it's your boards,
Nice.
whether it's the sideboards, the windows, the doors, wherever it will be, it feels just really easy.
I was going to say, it's really lovely and ergonomic, and I just love that you're not getting your hand in the dirt. I'm a bit of a clean freak, I have to say. I don't like touching the dirt. So something like a messy sink, you know, you're really...
Easy, it's effortless, and they work. They're like really high quality, and they're just wonderful. And what I love is now I don't have to go and grab something else. I can just easily remove this.
And it really is easy.
This is amazing. Watch this. I'm going to pop on the microfiber. 1, 2, 3, like that. A stamper. Don't need to use the rubber gloves. I don't need anything like that. If you're using something in the kitchen, for example, things like this is glass. It's very delicate. So I'm using the microfiber for delicate areas. Give it that gorgeous mist
And again,
across.
you're not having to lug around another cleaning bottle. You're not having to get your hands. Oh, look how easy it is.
There's no rubbing, there's no scrubbing. It just goes through. And with that microfiber, there's no mess left behind. It cuts straight
brilliant.
through it, and all the dirt is locked in. That can go into the washing machine and use
the
it
washing
again,
machine.
again,
Fantastic.
and again. Yes.
I mean, I just love the idea of not touching manky cloths. I have to say, I'm not a fan. It really is versatile. Don't forget, you're getting 4 heads as well. So every task you're thinking of, you're covered. We guarantee a 2-day delivery here at Must Have Ideas. Do give us a call to order. Very easy. 0800 200 6666, or pop on our website. That is www.musthaveideas.tv. Don't forget, if you're thinking on a couple of these, one upstairs, one downstairs, you'll only pay a single postage charge, no matter how many purchase from us as well.
And the great thing about the Scrub Bug is you've got a complete home cleaning system. It's multi-surface, it's got 4 heads, so you can thoroughly clean everywhere, and you can just switch between them
It's
in
so
seconds.
convenient.
It is. So when
So
you're cleaning
quick.
your taps or the ceramics or even the windows, you've got every head that you need right there, whether it's rubbing, scrubbing, absorbing, scouring, shining, everything is on board. It's designed out with convenience.
I was
and
going
that's what we
to say,
like.
is there a surface really that you couldn't? I mean, it does everywhere.
No,
All around the house.
everywhere.
I'm thinking your windows,
Indoors.
tables. It's just so versatile. I mean, you've got it outdoors there as well. And I love the fact it has that perfect mist spray. It's
That's
just
it.
the right amount,
So
isn't
it's
it?
portable. You've got 4 in 1, so you can clean absolutely everywhere. And we're replacing
So many things,
to be convenient. I'm a very busy mommy. I do not have the time to be searching around the house for sponges and stuff like this. I just don't have the time. It's so messy, so cluttered,
Take up
not good for the
space as
environment,
well.
so expensive. With the Scrub Bug even, a bit of a tongue twister, you've got everything included. So I can go from cleaning here, just with this, I'm going to use it in my hand. It's got a hook and loop system. I'm going to pop it on like that.
It's just so easy.
Yes, and we're ready to clean the windows. So we've cleaned all the nasty things. We've cleaned the sink, we've cleaned the oven top. Now the microfiber is gentle, but it's powerful. These have been designed to not scratch. They've been designed to clean, to remove dirt. We've got a particularly very horrible mess
Yes, let's not
here.
describe it in too much detail,
No.
but this is something we find on many windows at
We
home,
do
isn't it?
have this problem, and we find ourselves having to rub and scrub. But the problem with glass is obviously it scratches.
Yeah.
With the Scrub Bug, it's so easy and gentle. I mean, it feels so nice on your wrist. It's got that ergonomic handle. So if you do have issues like dexterity issues, this is something that my nana would love to clean. It got no smears there, no scratches whatsoever. That nasty, horrible mess is completely gone. And when I use this at home, Adam, I just find that when I'm cleaning, everything just glides.
I'm going to say you just
better.
glide from task to task, don't you? It's brilliant.
Yeah.
I want to add also, it's very, very light. Very light. You know, this is very easy to hold, really comfortable. Do give us a call to order 0800 200 6666. Don't forget as well, here at Must Have Ideas, we're very proud. We have an 100-day, not 30, not 60, 100-day money-back guarantee. Get it home, give it a go. If you're not happy, we'll take it right back, but we know you'll be very happy. And you have got those 4 heads included as well. 0800 200 6666 to order.
Absolutely. And this is you can clean from top to bottom with this multifunctional cleaning system. You've got everything included that you need. You just stamp it on like that. It's got a hook and loop system, whether you're cleaning on your bathroom or you're cleaning around the house, even on windows. You've got that brush, that plush microfiber that just lifts up and locks dirt like a gem. It's amazing. You can rub, you can scrub, and it's designed with that convenience as well. It's lightweight, which I love.
It's so light, surprisingly light.
And if you've And you can even use it outdoors as well. You know, they've got that scrubber, you've got that bristle there as well. So you can just blast through all that dirt and grime. It's so convenient, it's so portable. I wouldn't be without this.
Well, you know what? This might be an odd thing to say. It makes me actually want to go and do a spritz.
You can have a go if you like.
Because it's so easy.
Give it
I
a
just want to,
Go on.
I've not got water in mine.
I'm going to change the head and you can give it a spritz. I'll let you have a go in my scrub bug. So this is how you change the head. I've got the scour on there. I'm just going to take it off. I'm going to use the sponge. 1, 2, 3. So satisfying. Actually,
I was going to
let's
say,
use
you've got an empty tank.
Let's use this one, Adam. We'll stamp that. Give it a
brilliant.
spritz.
All
Go
right.
straight down that corner. And give it a rub. Do you feel how nice it is? And what I love there is that you've got your onboard fluid. So whatever you want to fill it with, it's right there, ready to use for wherever you want to clean it. So you don't have to use your other hands to clean.
I was going to say,
spray.
and I'm not
give it a whack for
left-handed,
you.
but I'm finding this very easy.
That's it. And what's lovely is to dry that. You can remove that, use your microfiber.
Yep.
You don't need to use your cloth. And look at that shine. Look at that gleam. It lifts up all that dirt, that grease, that grime. It just gives you that gorgeous
Really,
shine.
really good. Yeah.
So nice.
Brilliant.
Thanks for doing my cleaning, Adam. So I'm going to take this off. And what I love now is I can go from cleaning that tile in the bathroom now to cleaning this dusty surface.
You're not having to go back and get your box of things. You've just got the head with you. Yeah.
At home, I just line them up in the kitchen where
great.
the sink is, and I just go round like a little stamper, pop, and I pop it on. So we've got a very dusty table here. So what we're doing is we're just going to clean there, and we're just going to give it. Look at that; it's so satisfying. And remember, you can spray as you go, get rid of it all across. Like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use that microfiber, which is soft, it's gentle, it's plush. We're going to wipe right the way across.
Look at the shine.
You've got that triangular head as well.
Which is great for corners and things.
Yeah.
You know what as well? It's got a really good surface area. You know when you get a cloth at home and the cloth is on your hand, you get a really small surface area. Look at the difference.
It's amazing. And that table to everyone didn't look that messy.
Yeah.
But that's the difference. Outside is really, really bad, particularly after being left there for such a long time. I'm using the scourer. It's powerful, but it's gentle. I'm using that onboard. I'm using quite a bit of that spray there
Yep,
to
you've got
break
a really
it down.
strong mess.
And now we can do, you know, what if we're preparing a barbecue, a party, or just getting our gardens back in gear.
Brilliant.
You can use your Scrub Buddy indoors, outdoors, all around the home. Don't forget you've got those 4 different interchangeable heads. It's easy to use. You've got that sprayer, got a little hook there as well, so you can even hang it up. And the difference that you get is fantastic.
It really is so useful. Give us a call, 0800 200 6666. That's a fabulous scrub bug with 4 heads. Now, we're very pleased for lovely Danny is staying with us because we have the ultimate stain removing solution, don't we?
Yes, the ultimate stain remover it is, because this is fast out. It's unbelievable on stains. Use it on wet stains, dry stains. It combines 6 different types of stain remover along with orange oil, which is absolutely fantastic. It's great.
335000 is the item number. It's the fast out. You're getting a pack of 2 and it's only
Types of stain removers all combined into one tube, alongside orange oil as well, which is Mother Nature's secret cleaning weapon.
I love this, something
It is
different,
and it smells gorgeous too. The brilliant thing about Fast Out is it's also dermatologically
clear.
It gently but powerfully removes all of that ink in an instant. And that looks like a magic trick.
I was going to say, it's
but
like a school show fair thing, isn't it? It's really impressive.
It is. So whether it's ink or whether it's coffee, honestly, coffee is a nightmare. In fact, I use Fast Out on my carpet. I've got a cream carpet, that went everywhere. But Fast Out is the stain remover that saved the day. Again, dermatologically tested. I'm putting it in my fingers.
It's quite incredible that you're no irritation, nothing. So it's completely. And look at the colour of it changing.
Absolutely. So it's that stain removing action that's going to lift out that dirt, lift out that stain. So if you're someone who's got that stain on the carpet right now and you've gone through bottle after bottle of different agents, different stain removers, Fast Out is the one to try because it gives you results instantly.
I was going to say, it's mere seconds.
Yes.
Is this a coloured wash? Is this when something goes...
Yeah, so my husband is the worst for this. Have you ever had that situation when you've put a red sock or a pink sock in your whitewash and everything's gone a little bit like this. It's all turned pink.
I've got a lot of picnickers at home, let me tell you. And I mean, from the colour running, let's just correct that.
And this is what we have even on your pink knickers.
Yeah.
So what you can use with a fast out is to remove the stains, but to prevent as well. So you can actually put this into your washing machine for those situations.
Just like supercharged
yeah,
laundry.
so you can remove the stains, you can prevent the stains, and all I'm doing is I'm swirling that fast out around. Now it's removing the ink from the water, but it's also removing the ink from the lace as well.
That's incredible.
It's so powerful. And what I love about the fast out is this.
Oh my!
I mean, look at that.
That was dyed red.
It was dyed red from that red sock.
That's
so
cool.
If you're in that situation where your whites have gone a bit grey, use the fast out in your washing machine. If you've mixed that pink sock, get it in there as well. It is the most fantastic stain remover I've ever used, and that's why it's always so popular.
I mean, I could have saved so many boxes, let me tell you, if I'd known about this.
But watch this. This is also like a magic trick. It prevents the stain. Once you've removed that stain, well, look at that. It just attacks.
Oh my
it continues working and working and working. It's the most unbelievable stain remover that I've ever come across, because you can see it without me even stirring it. Gone.
It really is like if you fancy a bit of magic at home, you'll love the fast out. Don't forget, you get 2 in a pack as well, so it's brilliant value. And of course, we have our 100-day no couple money back guarantee. Get it home, give it a go. If you're not happy, you're covered, but we're pretty sure you're going to love it. Of course, guarantee that 2-day delivery as well. Give us a call, 0800 200 6666 to order, or pop on our website, musthaveideas.tv.
And you can now remove the most stubborn stains, just like that coffee, in an instant, because it works quick, it attacks, it completely removes a range of stains from all different kinds of surfaces. So whether it's ink, gone, whether it's on your jeans, gone, whether it's a white shirt, gone. It's dermatologically tested, and that's why she's rubbing it there in her hands. It cuts through the stains instantly. All you do is simply activate the fast out with water, and it gives you that impressive cleaning power. And it breaks down 6 different types of stains, 6 different types. So it doesn't matter how long they've been there for. You can replace endless bottles, just like I did with stain removers, with just this one tube. It is absolutely wonderful. You've got to try it.
I mean, I've got to say, by the way, the studio smells delightful.
Gorgeous, right?
I love that soft orange smell. It's lovely.
Orange oil and cleaning is so important because those oils, they just work, and that's combined inside the fast out as well. Now, I'm going to make an absolute mess on this white crisp shirt, Adam.
Okay, let's make a mess.
My blue ink and a fountain pen. I'm going to give it a little scribble. Let's put a bit more on there. Give it a little scribble like that. Yeah. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add some raspberries on the top.
It's a messy morning with the kids or something, isn't it? This is a typical...
It really is. And this one on top, let's go for it. It's going everywhere. But the fast out is brilliant because, let me tell you, this is actually water activated. So we're just going to pop it in the water I've got underneath here and pop on my fast out. Now watch this. Let's put a little bit more on.
Yeah.
I'm going to rub right down the centre. It's activated by water, so just going to rub it in. Now, whether it's on your shirts, your jackets, your carpets, around the house, it absolutely doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how long that stain's been there for. Doesn't matter how long it's been sitting there for. I'm not rubbing. I'm not scrubbing very hard. It's just removing that stain nice and easily.
I mean, how many shirts have you thrown away because the pen's gone through the pocket or something? I mean, that's incredible. Ink.
And there was 3 different types of stains that I piled one on top of the other. That's like the major stain ever. Let's go onto the carpet.
We've got a whole array of the worst kinds of mornings here, haven't we?
Absolutely. Now, carpets, cream carpets, is a problem because the second that you spill something on that carpet, it's expensive. They're gorgeous, but you just can't get rid of that stain. Now, whether it's fake tan, whether it's jam, whether it's
raspberries.
Yeah, raspberries, soy sauce.
And nail varnish as well, my goodness.
And nail varnish. I'm going to use a scrubbing brush and pop it on there. You can use whatever you fancy. Whether you want to use a brush or a cloth, it just doesn't matter.
Oh, wow.
If you're looking at your carpet right now and you've got that stain that you've had to hide with a rug, you've had to hide with a table, whatever it may be that you've been hiding on that carpet because you tried copious amounts of stain removers in the past that have just made it look a little bit worse, give the fast out a go, because look at that. We've gone through the fake tan, we've gone through the jam, we've gone through all of those, but red wine.
Red wine is the ultimate test. How many times have you got red wine?
So we're just going to pour that red wine on like that. I'm going to use a cloth for this one, actually.
Okay.
I'm going to dip it in water, because let's not forget that it's water activated, putting it down the centre, and I'm just going to rub. I'm not even
Oh,
scrubbing.
wow.
And I'm going to take away the whole lot of it because it works that
You're making
well.
it look effortless as well. Effortless, rather, sorry. That's
Absolutely,
incredible.
because it is. You don't have to rub, you don't have to scrub. Chocolate sauce, my girls, that is a nightmare, chocolate sauce.
Yeah.
Because the more you rub it, the worse that it gets. It
Yeah.
just stains, particularly on carpets like that. Adding the fast out, just going to rub it straight in, absolutely gone.
That's incredible. I mean, it really has got that ultimate cleaning power. You're harnessing the power of Italian orange oil. Quite incredible. Give us a call, 0800 200 6666. Don't forget, we do have that guaranteed 2-day delivery, and we're rated excellent on Trustpilot. Very proud of that as well. Do give us a call to order.
And this is the best way that you can remove even the most stubborn stains from any surface around the home, whether it's your carpets, whether your clothes. It just works. It attacks and it completely removes a range of stains on all different kinds of surfaces. Dermatologically tested, which makes it, and it's made with that powerful orange oil that cuts through stains instantly. I love the fact you don't have to wait. It works instant.
Yeah.
All you do is you just activate that fast app with water, gives you that impressive cleaning power that just breaks down 6 different types of stains.
This is like a magic trick.
Yes, so whether
I find
it's
it
oil,
incredible.
whether it's gel, it just doesn't matter what it is. Even ink, which is awful to remove. And don't forget, it's
I love to
packed
put it straight in your hands,
Yeah, packed with that essential orange oil. So you can use it in your hands as well. And all I'm doing is just rubbing it in that blue dyed water.
It's just
yeah, and it could be the
unbelievable.
ink from a pen. It could be a school shirt, work shirt. My kids like to draw on their clothes just because they think it's funny.
Well,
Get rid of it with the fast app.
don't forget as well, you are getting 2 in a pack as well, so brilliant value. It is one of our really popular products. And the item number is 33500, and for the pack of 2 fast out, it's £14.99. And don't forget, we've also got our Battery Buddy XL. Now, this is a great way to store all those batteries that rattle around your drawer and all your cables as well, all in one place. It holds 148 batteries, all different types. What a pain it can be when you're looking at home to replace a battery for your clock or your toy or something that needs that really unique battery. Well, now you can have it all in one place. It's also flame resistant and water resistant too, so it's a lot safer to store them that way. That's 335288 for the price of £19.99. Have you been looking at that pesky stain on your carpet for a while? Well, we have the solution with the Fast Out, and of course you are getting 2 packs, so making it brilliant value. Give us a call. Get cozy, grab a coffee, grab a tea. We'll be right back in just a short moment after this very quick break.
Looking for fresh ideas? Clever ways to save time and hassle around the home? With products that really deliver? We've done all the hard work for you. Traveling the world to bring you the best products for your home and garden that make every day easier. Must have ideas. Discover something new.
This week's discovery of the week is Space Makers. Store more in less space with these clever hooks, which fit over any hanger. Hang 5 items of clothing in the space of 1, so you can see everything in your wardrobe. Make the most of your space and enjoy crease-free clothes. Use code 135week before midnight on Sunday or while stocks last to get an extra 20% off Space Makers. Call or go online for our discovery of the week. An extra special price for 7 days only.
Don't miss these highlights tomorrow on Must Have Ideas. At 8 a.m, it's cold outside, so why not stay in the warm and get up to speed with the best must-haves on What's Trending. And if you feel like company for lunch at 12, join Hannah for some innovative ideas to perk up your weekend. At Home with Hannah. And at 4 p.m, if you're looking for midwinter inspiration, time-saving solutions and clever hacks, then be sure to catch Clever Ideas with Karis. Discover something new this Saturday with Must Have Ideas.
Joining us now is Rachel, our home expert, with a very special cleaning cloth.
Oh, yes. So special. I mean, you know, instead of wasting time with cloths that really aren't very absorbent and actually spread a lot of the dirt around your surfaces, you're going to up your game with your Pro Fibre cloths. It's a set of 6 in the pack, great value, exceptional quality and high performing.
884300 is item number, £11.99 for a pack of 6 of the Pro Fibre cloths. And oh my goodness, Rachel,
I know, look at the difference.
in the plushness.
I know, look at the difference. I mean,
incredible.
we all know the benefits of cleaning with microfiber, really high performance, great results with just water. But when you have got your Pro Fibre cloths, you have got an extra thick, extra soft, extra plush cloth that gives you higher absorbency and even better performance. So we're really raising the bar here.
It's like stroking a puppy.
Well, yeah, and I love that because I hate the fact that with microfiber, even though it's great for cleaning, often it feels really scratchy and uncomfortable on my fingers.
Yeah.
And also, you know, I will put the gloves on once a week maybe for a deep clean, but most of the time it's about those quick cleanups. So you can grab your Pro Fibre, little bit of water, no chemicals needed, and away you go for most cleans. And what I love about it as well is it's highly, highly absorbent. So I want to show you the difference here between our lovely plush Pro Fibre here and a regular microfiber cloth. So we've got 2 identical spills here. So first of all, I'm going to go in with my regular microfiber. And of course, this is going to absorb. Of course it is. They are known for being highly absorbent, but actually it's leaving quite a lot and it's dripping all over the place. I'm just going to leave that there just in case it manages to do a slightly better job. And I'm going to pop in my Pro Fibre. And what I love about these is they're super thirsty. So when you've got those messy spills...
I just saw the water go flying down.
And I love the fact that, you know, you're not having to chase around your spills with a load of kitchen roll.
Oh
when
my
I pull that out, look how much you get in comparison.
And you can also see the water just dripping out the other one. So much faster.
Exactly. So you're getting much higher absorbency with your Pro Fibre cloth.
That's
so
incredible.
Much quicker. But what I absolutely love these for is for polishing and dusting and getting that streak-free shine.
Because you're not worried about scratching things, are you?
Exactly. So we've got, and especially things like your screens and devices. And if you've got disgusting children like I have, they're absolutely everywhere. God, love you guys, love you. But look at the sticky fingers here on this screen. And what I love is that with a dry Pro Fibre, you can buff, you can polish, you can shine, and you can get fantastic results. Look at that.
And you're not worrying about using chemicals on the device.
Just look at the difference there side by side. It's absolutely astonishing. Which means you can use this for tough messes without risk of scratching as well. So. You know, I've got a stainless steel kettle here. Now, you wouldn't be putting your lipstick on the kettle.
Do you often get lipstick on your kettle
at
home?
Well, it depends what kind of parties you go to. But I pop this on here just to show you this is a tough, greasy stain on a surface that actually you wouldn't want to scratch because it would really damage it.
And it scratches very easily.
But again, this is a dry Pro Fibre buffing away that greasy stain. It's lifting, it's trapping the dirt, and there's no scratches on there whatsoever. So we're really taking care of our surfaces. But also when it comes to tough cleaning, you'll see me running around my house, Adam. I've got myself a damp Pro Fibre and I've got a dry one, and you try stopping me. So I've got some really tough mess on the hob here. Now, I mean, this is extreme.
Are we using cleaning chemicals for this?
No, so we're just going to use water. So I've got a damp Pro Fibre with a little bit of tap water and a dry one to buff and shine. So here we go. We're going to start breaking down. Now, these fibres are so thick and so plush. Now, normally you'd be using your sponges, your scourers. I've got a stainless steel hob, and I don't want to be scratching my hob. In fact, you know, I've had really expensive fixtures and fittings in the past where within a week I've gone, oh my goodness, who's scratched that? So that's my damp cloth going through and my dry one. And look at the results you can get with just water and those exquisite fibres.
And that's been stuck on a while, hasn't it, by the way?
Oh, blow-torched, dried under the studio lights. Serious business.
If you're fed up of cloths that don't quite do the job, maybe your cloth's moving the dirt around, you need that extra absorbency, you're going to love the pack of 6 Pro Fibre. And you get 3 colours, so you can have one for your bathroom, one for your kitchen, keep them nice and separate as well. Give us a call, 0800 200 6666. Pop on our website, musthaveideas.tv. Don't forget, we have our 100-day, no quibble money-back guarantee as well. So if you're not sure, give it a go. No questions asked, easy to return as well.
And whether you want to dust, clean tough dirt or mop up spills, Pro Fibre cloths will give you high performance cleaning. So much stronger and more absorbent than kitchen roll or standard microfiber. So they really will save you so much time when it comes to those quick cleanups. Super thirsty. Also fantastic to use wet or dry for cleaning all around your home. I mean, look how super thirsty that is.
I mean, that's incredible.
So whether it is those spills on the countertop, polishing up your windows, mirrors, taps without those scratches, those extra thick fibres are so soft and plush, they feel so luxurious, and they do a brilliant job of lifting dirt and residue, whether it's mucky marks on the fridge, those sticky fingerprints on the iPad, or smears on your glasses.
Car as well, your car dashboards.
Brilliant for the car. In fact, I never leave home without one. This is how sad I am.
That's not sad.
I've got one in my glove box. I'll tell you why, because often when I've been driving up and down the motorway, my reversing camera gets covered in muck. So I'm out with my Pro Fibre, quick whiz, wing mirrors if I can't see, quick whiz.
And again, because it's not going to scratch.
If I offer someone a lift and I go, oh my God, it's so dusty in here, I've got one in my glove box, quick whiz round with my Pro Fibre,
also,
lifts the dust.
This is very big, by the way. this is. I'm going to try. This is 14. Look at that. 14 by 14 inches, which is about 35.5 centimeters.
Yeah, you're getting a whole lot of cloth, and you're getting 6 of them, of course, in those 3 different colours. So we've got dust here as well. I talked about dusting off the dashboard and things in the car. Brilliant for that. But you know, for those quick cleanups, I'm going to do a little bit of damp dusting here, and it just lifts and traps. That's the magic of Profiber. You are lifting, you are trapping that dirt until you go and rinse that cloth off. It's lifted away. So it's
amazing.
absolutely gone.
Again, you're not using chemicals.
Yeah, have a look at that little. Look at the dirt on there. Yucky up. Okay, let's move over to my window. But this could be your shower screen.
Is this your window from home?
You know, I bring a lot of the house with me. Husband's feeling a bit drafty. So again, I'm going to go with a damp cloth followed by a dry one. When you want to get rid of those tough residues, you're going to want to go through. So I'm just going to little scrub off of this lime scale. I'm not sure why I've got lime scale on my window, but you know, maybe it's the bathroom window. And a little buff through with that dry cloth. Streak-free finish.
And we can see you peeking through the clean pot there.
Absolutely. And you know what? This is what you're replacing. I don't know about you, but the mess underneath my cupboards, you know, used to be all of this stuff, all of these chemicals, the gloves on, but with Profiber you don't need all those chemicals. Save yourself space, save yourself money, ditch the rubber gloves, bit of water or a dry Profiber, you're sorted.
I mean, it's quite amazing that with water it works so well. And don't forget, of course, you are getting 6 in a pack, so you'll get that works about £2 per cloth as well. Give us a call 0800 200 6666. You can also scan our QR code right there, takes you straight to the item, super easy. And don't forget, no matter how many items you purchase from us, you only pay a single P&P charge as well.
And as I say, so many uses for these. I literally have a whole cupboard dedicated to Profiber cloths. I am that obsessed with them because you really do get the most brilliant results. Forget all of those useless bits of, you know, kitchen paper, landfill, mess. Grab your Profiber, absorb those spills in a fraction of the time. Look, no drips there. Great for all your different surfaces, completely non-scratch. I love the fact you can use them wet or dry. Beautiful streak-free finishes. And I just love the feel of them. You know, as I said, I hate that texture feel of a standard microfiber scratching and sticking to my fingers. But with these, they're so plush, they're so soft. Great for your screens, devices, consoles. And I love the speed that you can whiz through your cleaning.
Can they go into a washing machine?
Absolutely. Do you know what? I have got my original set I bought probably about 4 years ago, and I've topped them up because I love using them so much that I use them on a weekly basis and then I wash them all at the end of the month. That's just me. But I love the fact that I can wash them again and again and again. I have genuinely never got to the end of one.
Wow.
I have never had a Profiber wear out on me, ever. Great quality. And let's just go again on that absorbency demonstration when we're comparing it to microfiber, because we all know that microfiber is brilliant. Microfiber is the best way to clean. But Profiber takes it to the next level. Uh-oh, there we go. What a mess.
They're saying, what a waste of wine.
I mean, you know, normally the wine wouldn't be in the glass, would it, Adam? It would be all over the floor. But here we go. In with the Profiber. Give that a little squeeze.
At that.
It's drinking it all up. I'm going to pull that up.
That's amazing.
Absolutely no drips here. Look at the state of that standard microfiber.
It's incredible.
And that's the difference you're getting. Much better performance.
It makes cleaning easier as well. I mean, I love the plushness, that absorbency.
Oh, look at
I mean, I'm going to just compare the two heights here. You can see, where am I going? You can see here, look at the difference. It's so much plusher.
Super soft, super plush. And that's not just a sort of sensory thing. It is giving you that higher performance, that higher absorbency and that stronger cleaning.
I mean, do give us a call 0800 200 6666. Don't forget, you're getting a pack of 6 there, so you can have them all over the house, have your different colours for your bathroom, for your kitchen, so you know where you're going. Pop on our website as well, www.musthaveideas.tv, and it's only $11.99. The item number there is 884300 for a pack of 6 of the fabulous plush cloths. Oh, we love it. Joining me now is home economist Simon with a wonderful space-saving storage solution.
Yes, this is an amazing airtight, watertight, freezer-safe, fridge-safe and dishwasher-safe storage system. But the secret, Adam, is that it collapses for storage.
I love this.
Using up to 60% less storage space than an ordinary container. Brilliant.
600454 is your item number. It's the Fresh Fold pack of 4 and it's $14.99. That works out at $3.75 each, I believe, Simon.
Yeah, amazing value.
A great way to save space in our kitchen drawer, isn't it?
Yes, because this is airtight, watertight storage, but with a really clever extra element, which just makes such a difference. When you've finished using Fresh Fold, you collapse it, Adam, because it's made from high-grade, food-grade silicone, and it means it uses up to 60% less storage space than ordinary storage containers.
Wow.
Now, before I show you what you get, let's look at, well, a cupboard that we all have. Look at this.
Oh no, this is a very familiar sight. We're not judging here, by the way. We're not judging, but this is a very common scenario. Yeah.
I mean, you can't find the container you want. You can't find the lid, even if you
Yeah.
can find the container. There's total chaos. You don't know where things are. But with Freshfold, it's a whole different story, because there is Freshfold, all stored away and collapsed, and it's a set of 4.
Lovely.
Now, it all obviously expands when you want to use it. So let me take you through the sizes that you're getting. So first of all, you've got a 350 mil. You've got a 540 mil, you've got an 800 mil, and you've got a 1200 mil.
Big size
and they
there as well.
all use that fantastic, tough food-grade silicone.
I know this is weird to say. I love how this feels. It's such a nice feel. It's soft, but it's
Yes.
durable as well. And
Yes.
it's just really, I mean, I'm guessing stain resistant.
It's stain resistant.
Fantastic.
It's also dishwasher safe without warping. It's microwave safe, and I'll show you the little
Brilliant.
release valve on the lid. And of course, it goes into the fridge and the freezer. Now, in terms of the lid is the really clever part of it. So if I show you this, the lid uses what might be a 4 clip lock familiar system. But what's clever about Freshfold, it's got a silicone seal around the lid. Now that means that when you put it into place on here and lock it, and then you just close that little vent on the lid, which is a microwave steam vent, all you do is press that to seal it. And now we've got an airtight, watertight container.
That's quite incredible that it's watertight, even with the seal in the middle. You wouldn't expect that, would you?
Absolutely not. Now that of course means that if you want to store anything in it, liquid won't escape. Moisture won't get into it either. So whether you're storing food or indeed you're using it all over the house, it will seal really, really effective.
I mean, think how often you get a messy bag when you take food to work. Also, maybe your drawer's a bit like mine. You've got this horrible discoloured takeaway pots as well, all in a different order, all a mess. A nice, neat way to have that collapsible storage as well. Give us a call, 0800 200 6666 to place an order, or pop on our website, www.musthaveideas.tv. Don't forget, you get a pack of 4 for $14.99, so it's $3.75. Make it great value.
It really is great value, and it's something you're going to use every single day. This will revolutionise the way you use storage at home and take storage out of the house. It's got a little microwave steam vent that you can pop open for reheating food in the microwave, and indeed Freshfold is microwave safe for reheating, which many storage containers aren't because they warp, Adam. When you take it to work or you take it out of the house in your bag, you know it's not going to leak. It's absolutely watertight, and when you've finished, of course, it collapses so that it uses up to 60% less storage space than ordinary containers. So you're not carrying around a great big empty storage box.
Yeah.
It's freezer safe without it being damaged. It's fridge safe. And as we've already seen, it goes in the microwave. So it's going to revolutionise the way you store food. And I think a lot of food comes now in containers that disintegrate, either things you peel off and throw away or bags that split. This will totally change the way you store food because it's got a variety of useful sizes. Whether you're storing dry ingredients like cereals or biscuits or nuts or anything like that, it will really benefit from the fact that the moisture can't get in and make the food soft, so you won't be wasting food. However, you can also use it for fresh food. So things like meat and fish and cheese and dairy, none of the smells escape in your fridge. So you're not cross-contaminating things. Now then, for example, sugar. So I've got some brown sugar in here. Now, brown sugar is one of those things that normally turns into a rock if you just store it in the bag in the
it
cupboard.
gets all congealed and messy.
And you throw it away. But this way, you've got that lovely soft quality.
So really, we're talking about reducing food wastage here, aren't we? We're trying to save money. This is a way to stop food going off, keeping it longer in the fridge as well. I mean, we've got a salad as well. My salad, within a couple of days of being in the fridge, it's open and it goes wilt, it goes off. I'm guessing being airtight, your salad will last a lot longer.
That's right. And the nice thing is that because it keeps the moisture in, it helps to preserve things for longer. So that's helping to save you money. You can use it in the freezer, which means that if you're freezing things like leftovers or you've got a bag of fruit or whatever it might be, you can use it for separating things that tend to have smells in the fridge, like blue cheese, garlic, those sorts of things. Now, that would be great, and we'd use it for all the food that we needed to store in the home and carry out of the home. But you can also use Freshfold for non-food things. So I've used it for stationery to organise things like elastic bands. I've used it for things like crafting.
Bits and bobs, basically. The
Yes.
things that come and go, and when you're not using them, you need to be able to collapse the drawer. You know, it's a way of organising the drawer. I love a nice organised drawer. I like
Yes.
it when everything looks nice and neat. I'm a big believer in this. You know, healthy drawer, healthy mind. I just think it's lovely to organise things.
And it's also really good outside the house. So in things like the garden, in the garage, in the shed. So if you need to store things that don't like moisture, screws, fittings, electrical items that you're storing in the garage or the shed, this is brilliant. So George will love it because this will mean that you've got airtight storage for the things that are damaged by moisture. So one set, frankly, is never going to be enough. You're going to want lots of sets of Fresh Fold.
Yeah, I mean, and it really is. I mean, the quality of these is absolutely lovely. I love how they feel. I love the airtightness as well. Customers also love these. We've got Michael who says, we bought a collapsible food box set and found them ideal. Good quality, ticks every box and does what it says on the tin. No hesitation in recommending them. Shall be buying more. If you'd like to try them, give us a call. Remember, we've got that 100-day money-back guarantee as well. 0800 200 6666. No matter how many items you buy, if you want to buy a few sets of these, you'll only pay that single P&P charge as well.
And the great thing about Fresh Fold, of course, is that it's airtight and watertight. It can go into the microwave by releasing that little steam vent. And also, you've got that fantastic quality that when you've finished, you have got the collapsing quality. So it will fold down to take up to 60% less of storage space of ordinary storage containers. It's absolutely airtight and watertight. And just to prove that, Adam, I'm going to do something rather extraordinary.
This makes me nervous. You're holding a phone near water.
I've got a phone, and I'm going to start the timer on the phone. And I've got a Fresh Fold container. So I'm going to open the Fresh Fold container, pop that open, and I'm going to put that into my Fresh Fold container. So there's the Fresh Fold container with the phone in. I'll put the lid onto that, close that lid, make sure my steam vent is closed, and it's going to go straight into the tank. Now you can see that that is still happily just ticking away, completely submerged in the water. Now, if I
incredible.
wipe the outside of it, so we get rid of the water on the outside, on the inside with my dry hand, which is my left hand, let me just show you
The phone's
that
bone
that is
dry.
bone dry and still ticking away happily. Look at that, absolutely amazing.
Oh, brilliant. I mean, also, we saw in the video it's microwave safe as well.
Yes, it is
You've got that little
microwave
thing
safe.
to pop out.
So if I just take this out of my microwave here and bring it to you, you can see, Adam, that even when it's been in the microwave, it's not damaged by being microwaved. It will go into the freezer,
fantastic.
it will go into the fridge, it will go into the dishwasher after use. And of course, then when you've finished, all you need to do is just collapse it down and it will store taking up to 6%.
And it's not warped the
storage
microwave
space.
either. And I love that you get
Absolutely not.
4 in a pack as well. So whatever size you need, you've got a size that
You've
you
got, so 350 mil, 540 mil, you've got the 800 mil, and you've got the 1200 mil.
Oh, it really is brilliant. If your container drawers are a bit of a mess and you want to tidy it up and get that space-saving storage, give us a call, 0800 200 6666. Remember, it's $14.99. Need the item number 600454. If for any reason you're not happy, we have our 100-day money-back guarantee.
Combination of 6 different types of stain removers, all combined into one tube, alongside orange oil as well, which is Mother Nature's secret cleaning weapon.
love this, something a bit
is
different,
and it
yeah.
smells gorgeous too. The brilliant thing about Fast Out is it's all
Charge as well. Now, Simon, you're staying with us, aren't you, to help save our hobs from boiling over?
Yes, I mean, wouldn't it be nice if we never had a pan boiling over ever again, Adam? Well, with Hob Hero, you won't, because this is an amazing way to stop your pan boiling over. It works every single time. It's dishwasher safe for an easy cleanup. No more mopping up the hob. It's brilliant.
441099 is item number. It's a fabulous Hob Hero available in orange, grey or pink. Now, I'm not in a steam room. I'm actually in a kitchen with a boiling hob. And how often does your hob overflow and make a real mess, Simon?
Yes, I mean, this is the thing, Adam. This is going to be a real solution. It's called Hob Hero, and Hob Hero will prevent you ever having a boil over again.
Okay, it's fantastic.
Let me show you how, because, I mean, we've all had pans like that. You see
yes.
a pan like that from across the room, and you're diving to the controls.
Anxiety.
It's going to go everywhere. It's going to make a horrible mess. It could be pasta, it could be rice, it could be potatoes. But the mess will hit the hob. There'll be that sizzle, and you know you're going to be scrubbing that.
Oh, yeah,
to
the
get it clean
brown
again.
stuck on mess afterwards.
Really messy. Now, Hob Hero solves that once and for all, because you put it onto the pan. It doesn't have to be on from the beginning, and it will absolutely prevent a boil over. Now, this pan's been boiling for several minutes, and it is never going to boil over. Now, it's boiling really fast, just like the other pan, but I can prove to you, if I lift the edge, we will immediately get a boil over.
Wow.
But if I drop the edge, it stops.
I can't believe how well that works.
I can do that again. Look, if I lift the edge, it will boil over straight over the edge of the pan, but if I drop it, it stops it. Now, Hob Hero works on a huge variety of pans, and you put it on either at the beginning or when the pan is boiling, and it absolutely prevents those boilovers. It is brilliant.
Does it matter if we put it on upside down?
It can work whichever way you choose. It is food-grade silicone of a high quality. It goes into the dishwasher for cleaning, so no messy cleanup. It's flexible, really easy to store if you need to fold it up or roll it or put it in a drawer.
I'm guessing being silicone, sorry, if I'm touching the handles, there's no
so those
heat
are
there,
cool
so I can pick it up as well.
Obviously, the steam coming out of the pan you'd need to be careful of. So that for me would be a reason for buying it. That's it. I want 3 Hob Heroes, 4 Hob Heroes, 5 Hob Heroes. But you can use it in so many other ways. Now, you can hear my pan of sausages sizzling away at the front. If I need to put that down now, I'm going to put it on the worktop and melt the worktop.
Surface,
But I'm not, because the Hob Hero is very, very high quality. It's extremely heat resistant.
Wow.
So you can stand it on there as a trivet, and that then means that you can pop it straight onto your trivet. It is absolutely brilliant. All of that from this amazing little
It's so versatile.
It's brilliant.
I mean, if you're tired of cleaning up a mess after your boiling goes over the pot, you will love the Hob Hero. Don't forget you've got the 100-day money-back guarantee as well. Not 30, not 60, 100 days, no quibble. Get your money back if you're not happy, but we're pretty sure you'll be happy. Give us a call, 0800 200 6666 to order, or pop on our website, musthaveideas.tv. And remember, it's only $11.99 as well.
Now, if you see your hob and you think, oh no, I'm going to have boilovers, especially if it's a gas or ceramic hob, a lot of mess to clear up, just pop your Hob Hero on. It works either way up, and it will absolutely prevent what's happening on that right-hand side pan. But that's not the end of the story, because you can use it as a microwave spatter guard. Just open the little daisy to let the steam out, and it will keep your microwave cleaner. You can also use it for steaming, to convert a pan into a steamer. And when you've finished, you can pop it straight into the dishwasher, because it's food-grade silicone. The food can be touching it to convert any pan that you want to use for steaming. It's absolutely brilliant. I've got to say, if you buy one, you're going to want more than one, Adam, because it's so versatile.
Well, it's just avoiding the mess.
Yes.
It's containing it and just watch it. I love
Absolutely. I mean, there's, you know, a recipe for disaster. Pasta boiling in a pan, it's going to go all over the hob. But if I just lift the edge of this, you can see with the Hob Hero, it's never going to boil over. But if I lift the edge and just show you, as soon as I lift that edge, the pan boils over. When I drop it, it stops.
Instantly.
Instantly.
Incredible.
It's absolutely brilliant. Now, you can also use it for steaming, as I mentioned there on that little piece of film. So just pop it onto your favourite pan, a pan with a lid, and it converts your pan into a steamer. Now, all I've done is, again, I've just slightly opened the daisy to let a little bit of steam through. But you don't need to buy an expensive steamer. And, of course, food-grade silicone, perfectly fine to be in contact with.
Space saving as well. You've not got a big bulky thing. It's going to fit in a drawer. It's really small. When you said rotate the daisy, you mean so the flower?
Yes, so the little flower in the centre here, if I give that a little turn, I can open that.
Oh, fantastic.
So that it then lets the steam out. And when I want to clean it, I can just pop that out, which is as simple as that. Now, I also want to show you that you can use it to keep your kitchen clean. Which is interesting. Yeah. Microwaves. Now, what we normally do is we put a bowl of soup in the microwave, it spatters everywhere.
Yeah, or you use cling film, which is really bad for the environment, goes in landfill. You don't know if it's microwave safe, it can melt on the foods.
Well, look at all this mess that's on the inside of the Hob Hero reheating my soup. But remember, that's a dishwasher safe Hob Hero. And that microwave now is so much cleaner, so less cleaning up for you.
Gosh.
And this is such a common one. So many of us fry something in a frying pan and there's mess all over the hob.
Splash.
But if I lift that, you can see all the mess on the inside.
Look at that.
Look at all the spattering which you can hear. And that, when you finish, goes straight into your dishwasher.
Oh, I mean, if you're tired of wiping your backsplash, like I make a bit of a mess in the kitchen, I know I do, you'll love the Hob Hero. Do give us a call, 0800 200 6666. Customers love this. We have over 100,000 reviews on Trustpilot, and we're rated excellent, by the way. Carol says it arrived quickly, and nothing has boiled over since using this. And it really does guarantee the not boil over, if that's the word, not boil over. 3 million happy customers. Do give us a call or pop on our website, musthaveideas.tv.
So Hob Hero, if you ever cook on the hob, Adam, you need a Hob Hero. In fact, more than one, because look at all the mess it prevents. Whichever way you use it, either turned up or turned down, it's really brilliant. It also can be used as a spatter guard, both in your microwave and on the hob. If you're using the microwave, Adam, just twist that little daisy and let some
Yeah.
steam out, but it keeps the roof of the microwave so much cleaner.
And I just love the new cling film.
Yes.
Because that's so bad for the environment. You go
Yes.
through so much. You're spending money on cling film as well.
And it's really easy to clean, dishwasher safe, converts pans into a steamer. As long as the pan has a lid, just pop it on the top and you can then start steaming fresh veg. Really simple to clean up afterwards, and it just keeps your whole kitchen so much cleaner.
Anything that reduces my cleaning in the kitchen is a big bonus for me. I'm happy with that.
So let's show you once again. Now, this is the recipe for disaster. We've all seen that. You dive across the kitchen.
Yeah.
There's mess about to just descend on the
You
hob.
look at your phone for 2 seconds.
Yes.
That's when it does it.
And it's always something starchy, rice or
Yeah.
pasta or potatoes. But here's the Hob Hero pan. It will never boil over, but if I lift the edge, over goes the
Straight
water
away.
straight away. Now you can put it on from the start, or you can put it on when you see it's come to the boil. And when you've finished, it will perfectly just go straight in the dishwasher for cleaning or hot soapy water. It's also great for steaming. It's great as a spatter guard.
The spatter's great because straight away, if you try and do a full English breakfast at home, for example, your hob is immediately covered in that oil. Straight away.
So much cleaner. And the brilliant thing is that you can use it as a trivet too. You can use it for steaming. You can use it in so many different ways. And I have to say, if you buy one, you're going to be coming back for more.
Because it reduces the cleaning. I mean,
Yes.
honestly, the splattering alone, I have so often had to wipe up my backsplash. And life's too short to be cleaning every day, isn't it?
Yes.
Any way to reduce that is great. And of course, you've got those 3 lovely colours. You've got the orange, you've got the grey, or you've got the bold pink as well. Super easy to order this. Pop on our website, www.musthaveideas.tv. Item number there is 441099. And it's just that really versatile solution, isn't it? It stops boiling over. It's a trivet. It's a splatter guard. And I wouldn't have thought of steaming vegetables either.
Yes, and it's really nice to have something that's got so many uses, because sometimes, you know, you buy something to use in your kitchen and it has one specific purpose.
Yeah.
But the Hob Hero gives you so many different uses. You're going to use it every single day, Adam. And I would put it by your hob.
Yep.
And then it's always ready either as a trivet or to prevent pans boiling over. It absolutely guarantees those boilovers. So much less cleaning as a result.
And anything that's less cleaning, that's right up my street. I'm a little bit biased. So do give us a call, 0800 200 6666. Don't forget, you've got that brilliant price of $11.99. It's the same item code for all of them. So you go on the website and you'll have a drop-down box, select the grey, orange or pink. But brilliant price, $11.99. Do give us a call, 0800 200 6666. Our lovely customer service team's right over there, ready to take your call for the fabulous Hob Hero. Earlier, we saw our FreshFold collapsible storage. Now, how many of us have those horrendous kitchen cupboards that all have full of boxes and it's a real mess? This is a great way to neaten the cupboard. You get 4 in a pack. They collapse and save you up to 60% storage. They're microwave safe. They are watertight, airtight as well. A great way to stop the odours escape and keep food fresher for longer. Such a great way to bring food to the office as well. Item number there is 600454, and it's only $14.99 for a pack of 4 of the FreshFold. What a lovely hour it's been. Thanks for joining me here at Must Have Ideas. I've absolutely loved having your company as always. Right, I'm going for now, but I'm handing over to the wonderful, fabulous Michelle with plenty more must-haves.
Hello, yes, I'm Michelle Livings, and coming up, a whole 60 minutes of Michelle's must-have. So these are things that I absolutely love, a collection that I've put together. So let's spend the next hour together here on Must Have Ideas.
Gardens need attention to look their best, but sometimes it can be difficult to know where to start. Unlock your garden's potential and transform your space with my top picks. In the Garden with George, only on Must Have Ideas.
This week's discovery of the week is Space Makers. Store more in less space with these clever hooks, which fit over any hanger. Hang 5 items of clothing in the space of 1, so you can see everything in your wardrobe. Make the most of your space and enjoy crease-free clothes. Use code 135week before midnight on Sunday or while stocks last to get an extra 20% off Space Makers. Call or go online for our discovery of the week. An extra special price for 7 days only.
Friday. It's almost the weekend. I'm Michelle and I'm really looking forward to bringing you loads of fab products over the next hour here on Must Have Ideas. As always, I've got lots of great hacks to show you, some brilliant demos. In fact, let's take a sneaky peek at what's on the way. We're going to be taking a look at Battery Buddy XL, an upgrade for your battery storage. It holds 148 different types of batteries, also includes a battery tester. It's lightweight, it's compact in design, it even has pockets for storing all your charging cables and accessories as well, and comes with a really comfortable handle and is zipped. The item number is 335288 and the price £19.99. Real must-have. Also, we'll be taking a look at RadiSave. This helps keep warm air where you want it in your home by creating a thermal barrier in your radiator. It's really, really clever, but so simple, and it installs in seconds. It's a big pack, 5 metres, enough to cover about 3 radiators, and it's all about reflecting and bouncing back heat. Really looking forward to that. It is item number 008133, and the price for the 5 metres is £14.99. I'm pleased to say that our home economist Simon's joining me now. Hi, Simon.
Hi, Michelle.
What do you got?
Well, do you know, if you find opening cans a real battle, you're going to love Tintastic because it doesn't leave a sharp edge. It's fully automatic. You just pop it on the top, press the button, walk away. When you come back, it's automatically opened the can. How easy is that?
Tintastic is item number 007233 and it's £16.99. Simon, this is really one of those must-have gadgets. You've got to have one in the kitchen.
Well, it is. We all need a can opener.
Absolutely.
But the problem is can openers are often really difficult to handle, very difficult to use, particularly if you've got any wrist problems.
Oh, yeah.
Tintastic is so easy. There's no manipulation, there's no twisting, there's no strength.
Great.
This is all automatic and it's so
brilliant.
simple. So let me show you. We're going to add some hot dogs.
Okay.
So all you do is you put Tintastic on the top of your can. It self-locates, okay?
Oh, good.
Press the button. I can now walk away.
Oh, wow.
Tintastic will automatically open the can. Now I can go and switch off the sink if I'm running the tap.
Or if someone, knocks on the door and you need to answer the door, postman or something.
You can take a call, you can feed the dog, whatever. And what's really clever about this is just how easily it does that.
Well, I'm noticing as well, I think it's great. It's not jumping the tins, not jumping around the surface, and it's not about to roll off onto the floor.
Very simple. And what it's doing is undoing the factory seal. It's not punching a hole in the lid. It's actually undoing the can.
And then it automatically stops. I love that.
So having automatically stopped, there is our can opened, okay?
Look at
and
that,
there's a little magnet
off.
just to help retain the lid. Now, the lid doesn't drop in.
No.
So you're not fishing your fingers into the food.
And especially with all liquid like that, that would go everywhere.
Or beans or soup or dog food.
Yeah.
And what is really remarkable is that this hasn't got any sharp edges.
Can I just have a little?
Yeah.
No, that's completely smooth.
Isn't that brilliant?
Wow.
How clever is that?
Yes.
I can even pop it back on as a little store. Isn't that great?
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
I mean, we all know old-fashioned can openers.
Oh, my goodness.
They're
Got a few of those lurking in my drawers.
They're really unhygienic because, remember, these dip into the food.
Yes, they
when
do.
You're opening the can. The Tintastic doesn't. It never touches the food.
So much more hygienic.
So these are unhygienic, rusty.
I was going to say there's a lot of rust on that one.
And look at the state of these. I mean, they cut into the can. So there's lots of jagged metal.
And they're actually really... Even for me, sometimes they're awkward, but I'm thinking of my mum. You know, she's got arthritis, but if you've got like carpal tunnel or something like that, any problem with your wrist or dexterity, these are ever so hard to use.
Yeah, there's
really
no dexterity needed at all with Tintastic. And remember, as I
great.
showed you, it takes the lid off.
Yeah,
so
brilliant.
the lid doesn't sink into the food. And I hate that when you've opened something sticky
horrible.
like custard and you've got to start poking your finger in to get the lid.
Well, and also, if you've got like something on the lid, which, let's face it, we don't know where that's been in a warehouse somewhere.
No,
that's all going in
inside
your food.
your dinner, which is not great, is it?
It's not healthy, no.
Let's lose all of that because that's the great thing about Tintastic.
Yes.
Yeah, all that world is gone and it's just opening a can is so easy.
Absolutely brilliant.
Now, I wanted to show you that lid that we have just removed is really clever. Because
no, I know what's coming.
Ordinary can openers leave a really sharp edge. Now, obviously, you know, I'm going to touch the balloon with this old lid. So this is the lid from one of these old-fashioned can openers.
Brace yourself. Oh!
Okay, yeah. And the lid I've just opened from the hot dogs. So we'll take that off again.
I think
there it is.
I'm going to predict. That's great.
Turn that round, doesn't matter which way.
Okay.
Brilliant.
That is brilliant. I'm sold. It passed the balloon test. That's it for me. If you would like to get Tintastic for yourself, we will guarantee delivery within 2 working days. Give us a call, 0800 200 6666 or musthaveideas.tv. Your item number for Tintastic is 007233 and it is $16.99. This is such a great must-have idea. I mean, it almost revolutionises tin opening, doesn't it, essentially?
Yeah. And I love the fact it's automatic.
Great.
So you don't have to stand there, you don't have to twist with your wrist. There's nothing you need to do other than press the button.
Yeah.
So you can get on with other stuff the other side of the kitchen. You can walk away, you can come back and your can has been opened. And remember what it also does is it undoes the factory seal. It doesn't cut a jagged edge. So it's very smooth. You can use it to reseal the can if you wanted to pop it back in the fridge or something. But it's so simple to use. You don't need any skill, you don't need any strength. So if you struggle with ordinary can openers, and let's face it, we all do.
We all do. It doesn't matter, even if you haven't got problems with your hands.
Exactly.
They're still really tricky.
This is such a great way to do it. Now, so I've got some tinned tomatoes. Again, really simple. Tintastic, you just pop it on with the rim of the can in that section there. So
and it kind of, you see it sort of just locks into
jiggles
place.
into place. Press the button, away it goes.
I love watching this. This is great.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
again,
you don't have to go away and do anything.
No,
but
I'd be
it's
sitting here watching it.
Isn't it? I know. So it automatically unseals the can, reversing the factory sealing process. So no sharp edge.
Yeah, that's
no lid
really
dropping
good.
into your dinner.
Brilliant.
No need to worry about any strength from you, any skills you need, any squeezing action. Tintastic is doing it automatically. Now, it's obviously battery operated, just 4 AA batteries.
Which we've all got hanging around the house.
Yes, really simple.
Brilliant.
And when it's finished, it just lifts off the can.
I love that.
And you
so
can
it
take the lid off.
stops. Oh, look at that. And that's being held by the magnet.
Yeah, the
that's
little
in
magnet
there.
just helps hold the lid. And you can see how
clever.
clean that is. But I want to just show you, inside the tin, obviously, is the food. But look, there's absolutely no food on Tintastic.
So you don't even need to clean it, really,
It never touches the food.
Now, if I say, because I've got some dinners, there's a pasta I like to do that only needs half a tin.
Yes.
And maybe I want to cook something with the other half later on.
Yeah.
Or I've got dog food or something.
Exactly.
And I want to
so
put it back
you
in
can
the
just pop the lid back on because remember it's undone the factory seal.
Okay.
So I mean, dog food is a really nice example.
Yeah,
because
it is.
obviously
Half now, half
a can,
later.
half later, and also the fact that the Tintastic never touches the inside of the can. So I can open the dog food.
So there's no contamination between the different
straight
tins.
into opening a tin of beans or whatever it might be.
Lovely.
Actually, talking of beans, the ring pulls were a great idea, and they are a great idea.
They are when they work.
When they work. How many times has that happened? So the ring pulls come off.
That's a real bugbear.
Well, this is brilliant. Look, I can pop my Tintastic onto there, and it will open the tin.
Even if it's had that little
the ring
bump
pull
of
has
a ring
broken
pull.
off. And remember, while
really
it's opening it, it's automatic, so I can go and do something more useful. I can go off around the kitchen, I can answer the phone, I can answer the door. I don't have to use any energy to open that tin. So it's doing all the hard work for me. And that's the great thing about it. And remember, when you're opening that, you are leaving a smooth edge. So the tin itself is smooth, but also...
That's really important.
You've got that really easy opening action, and it means that you've got a lovely smooth lid.
Yeah, so good. So if you want safe can opening, but also easy can opening as well, then Tintastic is definitely the answer. Do give us a call right now if you'd like to buy Tintastic, 0800 200 6666 or musthaveideas.tv. The item number you need is 007233 and it's $16.99. All those details are on your screen.
It's so easy using Tintastic because all you do is you pop the Tintastic straight onto the top of your can, and then you press the button, and that's
it. And it just goes.
There's
it's
nothing
automatic.
More.
I love watching
nothing
it.
More
and I love that magnet. We just saw it there, where it just lifts the lid clean away, which is just brilliant. And I love the fact that you've got those smooth edges. It's very clever how it's undoing, like you were saying, undoing this factory seal rather than physically cutting the tin, which, I mean, we've got some tins here that are all in front of me with all these rough edges and things.
Yeah,
I mean, those
absolutely. And of course, because you can open and reseal the tin and it leaves a smooth edge, you don't have to worry if you're going camping and you've got to carry an empty can home that's like this.
Well,
the last thing you want is all your kit in your rucksack.
I don't know what you'd do, actually.
Smeared with old sort of food and that lid. You can't throw that away.
Well, you'd have to carry it, so you'd have to carry it
Yeah, exactly.
guess.
So you don't
I
need to
don't
do
know.
that because Tintastic leaves a nice clean edge. So it's a very
Great.
clean can when you've finished. Absolutely brilliantly simple.
Yeah, it is brilliantly simple, and it just takes the hassle out of something that can actually be quite tricky in the kitchen. We all need to do it at some point, open tins, open cans, but it can be quite tricky, whether you've got dexterity problems or not. If you would like to get hold of Tintastic, then give us a call now, 0800 200 6666. We're a UK-based call centre. Musthaveideas.tv. The item number you need for Tintastic is 007233, and it is £16.99. I'm very pleased to say that our storage and organisational expert, Jess, is with me.
Thank you.
And you've got something that's stackable and almost instant.
Yes,
storage.
I do. Now I'm here with the big boy of the Smart Space storage range. It's our pack of 2 100 litres. So that is 200 litres of storage goodness.
Smart Space 100 litre is item number 221899, and a pack of 2 is £29.99. So that's just under £15 per box.
Absolute bargain.
Can I call it a box?
It's a
'Cause
box,
it doesn't
it's
look
a
like
unit,
box
it's
right
a
now.
container, it's a Smart Space storage solution, whatever you
Yeah.
want it to do, it is substantial. Now, what I love about the Smart Space range is there's so many different sizes, but they all kind of boast the same functionality features. I feel like every aspect has been designed with practicality in mind.
They're great.
Like someone who designed these has had real storage issues and found a way to overcome them. So, firstly, so you get, like you said, you're going to get a pack of 2, so that's 200 litres of storage goodness. That's a lot of storage, yes. So you're talking like your big bedding, your towels, your bigger, bulkier items.
Perfect for that.
So I'm going to show you firstly how easy this is to assemble. This is what I love. It's stackable, collapsible storage. So pop it up when you need it, pop it
This
down
is how
when you
they'll
don't.
arrive, and
That's how
also it's
gonna
what you
arrive.
can do for
Flat back.
storing them when they're not in use.
Exactly. Straight back down, under the sofa, under the bed.
Yeah, I love that.
Jobs are good. And right, so we've got a dual zip there.
Yep.
Which is going to pull out. So it's a really nice big mouth to the box as well for reaching in, which is
decent
fantastic.
size, yeah.
Now, we've got a 4-piece aluminium frame in the middle. Now, you're going to pop that up with the sides, and you can see it kind of half falls into place. Now, everyone's going to do this slightly differently. I like to get the front one in place. Right, you have to just move them apart.
Move
now,
those
you
out
see
the
that?
way,
Now,
yeah.
I'm going to come around to this side.
Yes.
And I'm just going to push that left corner in at the front and the back.
Yeah.
And instantly you can see that my
So it literally,
Smart Space is taking shape. It's getting a
pops up
kind of
in
structure.
seconds, doesn't it?
Literally seconds. If you just look through that front peekaboo window there, hello, you can just see. I'm just going to push that frame into either side. That's going to give you the frame to the front section there.
Yeah, and it's
then
really
you've got this
sturdy.
last bit here at the back. Just pull it in towards yourself.
And that's it.
There
And that
you
gives it
go.
that nice solid structure.
Now, it's solid and
That's
it's
great.
sturdy, but it's equally what I do love about the whole range is it's so incredibly lightweight. There's nothing worse than storage boxes that are already heavy and clunky before you've even put anything in it.
absolutely.
They are really, really lightweight. And
Light
these
but
are the
durable.
big feature with these. Now, you might be storing things because it's sheer, because it's quite a big size.
Yeah.
You need, so it could be quite heavy. We'll come on to weight in a minute, but these reinforced carry handles go all the way down the side.
Oh, yeah, I can
all
see
the
the
way
one
to
here at the
bottom
back.
of-
Yes, it does.
to the
Another-
bottom of the base. So it means when
That's
you're lifting
good.
it, it's displacing the weight, and it's going to make for a much more comfortable carry. And
They've
you've got those
thought
on
of
both sides,
everything.
and you've also got reinforced stitching along all of these pressure points here. So it really is designed to be quite robust and sturdy. Now, I'm just going to pop this down.
Right.
Here's my
The
one
you
that I made
prepared.
earlier. So I've just
I must
stacked
say, this is all very incredibly packed, very neat.
neat and tidy.
Look
Yeah,
at
I packed it
that.
myself.
Beautiful. Well done.
So as you can see in here, I've just got this full of some scarves and sort of winter woolies.
Yeah,
just
great
to
for that.
demonstrate how strong. So this fabrication is a 600 denier fabric. It's the perfect choice when you need something with some malleability, but equally some strength and some structure.
Yeah. Stylish
Excuse
as
me
well,
one
by the
moment,
way.
please.
Oh, she's gone for a moment. But anyway, really stylish design. I love this grey.
Yeah, so I'm just going to pop that
Oh,
on there.
there it is.
Everyone thinks I'll
Here's
walk
your
around with-
workout for the
So
day.
we've got a 12-kilo weight there, just to show you how well designed this is. You can always tell a cheap product by the zips.
Yes, you can, and there's
fall
no
apart.
straining.
Yeah, the zipper teeth start to become disjointed. The
they just
seams
rip
rip.
apart.
You can see how strong and sturdy that is. And now, I think people look at that and think, well, why is that important? It's important because we want to stack. Come with me. Let me stack this over here.
I'm coming.
So again, pick them up from the carry handles on either side.
Yep.
And you can stack them. And I think because they look so stylish. Like,
They
we
do
don't
look
have to
really
compromise
nice.
functionality for style these days.
Yeah.
We don't have to have these ugly eyesores sitting
I mean,
in
I
the
was
corner.
just looking at this. I mean, that's cracked. That
Do you
top
know what?
one's properly cracked.
When I actually put,
Rigid,
I mean, if
they
you've got the
just snap.
grandkids around, your kids, your animals, that's
That's
really,
sharp.
really dangerous. It's
Yeah.
sharp. And do you know how many manicures I've had to have redone?
Oh, yeah.
More importantly, very serious.
Yeah, of course.
And of course, the problem is you can't see what's in them, and it's also
Yeah.
very restrictive because unless
Yeah.
the contents meet the inside dimensions completely, you're actually wasting storage in your storage box.
Yeah, and so many times you're trying to get the lid on and you just can't because you've overfilled it and then it snaps and then
Whereas
it
you just don't have this with this. It's stylish, it's sleek, it's going to complement most
Much easier.
interiors. So easy.
And they look really good as well. Well, if you would like to get hold of this pack of 2 Smart Space, remember it's the 100 litres, so it's the biggest size that you can get in this particular range. The item number is 221899 and you get 2 for $29.99, which is great value for money.
Absolutely. Look how stylish and tidy your house can be. You will honestly, there's such a link but between clutter and stress and anxiety. It's a really well documented thing when everything is in its place. I have a phrase in my house which my partner hates, saying, "Don't put it down, put it away." And in order
like
for that, things have to have a place.
Yes.
So this is a perfect place. This is a substantial amount of storage. You can get a lot of coats and all your winter warmers in there. Perhaps if you've got all your books, all your, your dog toys, all your shoes, whatever you want to put in there. It's strong, it's durable, very robust, incredibly well made with really nice zipper. Access over the top and these lovely, really elongated down each side, reinforced carry handles.
So you were doing winter woolies before. What else can we use these for?
Well, the thing is, this is what I like about these. Now, this, a lot of people struggle with bathroom storage because a lot of people have quite compact spaces and maybe you want to put your towels and stuff like in.
Yeah.
This is fantastic because it is water resistant. So you can actually store these in the bathroom and you're not going to have any problems. Now, you know how I love to do a little demo?
Another little demonstration.
grab
That's
my-
really good because a lot of cupboards and bathrooms are very shallow as well, aren't they?
Yes,
So you just
they
can't
are.
fit stuff in.
So if you just look on the top of there, look.
Yeah. Oh, you've
So-
gone for the black currant this
Oh,
time.
the blackcurrant squash.
Look at
So
that.
it's a regular in my
It's
house.
just beading. It's not. It's just all
absolutely.
pooling there
no
in the middle.
problem at all. It almost, it's almost like it's
it
got a
doesn't seep
waxy
in.
covering. So you're not only going to protect the Smart Space storage unit itself, but everything inside it is going to stay. There you go.
This is really good if you want to do bulk buying because I often avoid that because I think, well, I haven't got anywhere to put
anywhere
all the
to
loo
put it.
rolls and all the
But
kitchen
yes, you save
towel
so
and
much
things
money
like-
by doing that.
You do. So you could have this even in your garage or your shed or something and use it to store.
I've got all my summer cushions, from my out furniture.
Yeah.
That's another great thing you store because if you're going to put that maybe in the loft or out in the garage,
Absolutely.
it's kind of water resistant, so it's not going to get affected by any damp.
I'll tell you what I will just give you is the measurements because a lot of people ask about measurements for this and I can tell you that these are 24 inches wide, 17 inches deep and 16 inches in height. Okay, so that's 24 by 17 by 16, just to give you a bit of an idea. They're the largest ones and they're great. They're
It's
so
a lot
roomy.
of storage. You know what
100
though? But we
litres.
say it's 100 litres, but if you can see, because that material is slightly bendy and quite malleable, you can kind of see it domes on the top. It really does have quite a lot of breathable. It
Which
has some
boxes
give.
don't do.
No,
the old
absolutely
plastic
don't.
boxes behind you.
Okay. Now,
What
this
have
is
you got
where
in here?
really I think is probably the most useful thing to store in this. So what
Yeah.
do you think I've got in here?
Well,
How many-
I can see pillows. So is that like, I don't know, 6 pillows?
I have got in here 2 pillows,
Taken out by a pillow.
3
live on
pillows,
TV.
sorry,
Yeah, it's all right.
4 pillows. I've got all my pillowcases.
Oh.
I've got my double duvet.
So if your mates
your
are coming
friends-
over,
yeah.
you've got friends coming over and they say, oh, do you know what, we've had a bit too much to drink.
one too many wines.
Could we
Can we just kip on your sofa? Look,
You're
how
ready.
much-
You're ready for action.
It's funny, when you compare it next to it, you think, how does that? I mean,
Jess
hello?
has disappeared,
Hello?
everyone. Anyone seen Jess? Oh, there she is.
Really fantastic.
It is. Well, if you want to get your storage sorted, then definitely the Smart Space is the way to do it with the 100 litre. You've seen how much room there is. 221899 is the number, and they are $29.99. That's all they are, and that's a pack of 2 as well. Remember, so easy to buy. 0800 200 6666. Musthaveideas.tv. We can't wait to hear from you. Don't miss out on these. And good news, Jess is staying with us now with a product I know you love.
I love and I just feel quite passionate about this. Look, batteries are classed as hazardous waste. They need to be stored correctly. And the Battery Buddy XL is the perfect solution. It gives you space for 148 different batteries, knowing your peace of mind they are safely and securely stored.
The Battery Buddy XL is item number 335288 and it's $19.99. This is one of those household essentials, really, isn't it, Jess?
Yeah, I mean, I think there are two types of products. There are kind of must-have ideas. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's quirky. That might help me out a bit. Yeah. And then there are things that really have a place in everybody's home. Look, batteries are considered hazardous waste. They need to be. There needs to be some consideration at how we manage them, how we store them, and how we keep them.
For example, you can't just put them in the bin when they're spent. You have to recycle them properly.
Exactly,
so that
and
tells
so many of us are so like relaxed about it. And really, let's just take this opportunity. This is the perfect solution to help you get your batteries organised.
What do we get?
So say goodbye to all those days of rummaging around trying to find that one battery, which is always at the back, right at the end where you can't find it. So this is just to say the batteries are not included. This is just, we've set that up so you can see fully how much this will hold. 148 batteries. There are similar products on the market, but no, it doesn't hold anywhere near as many batteries.
So just to run that through, the AAAs, you've got, what is that, 48?
You've got your AAAs and
I think
your
there's 48, and then there's 66 of the AAs, apparently.
Good counting.
I know, you've got 8 of the 8-volt.
We've got your 9
9 volts.
Yeah,
9 volts. And then the 8 of the Type Cs.
Yep.
And then you've got 6 of the D12s, are they called?
Yeah, the C's and the D's.
I know what I'm talking about with batteries.
And then you've got button types here.
This is good.
Now this is really handy. If you have the grandkids over, or if you've got pets, you're probably well aware of the dangers of these batteries because they are so easy to just get lost and dogs try and eat them and all sorts of things. And we're getting the battery tester in there as well.
Hopefully you'll show us that in a bit.
Yes, I will.
This is obviously very neat for storage, but it's also got a protective point.
It has, yeah, absolutely. I just wanted to show you quickly those little slip pockets there. Again, I don't like wasting space. You know that. Every little bit of space is for your cables, your chargers, your leads, adapters can be popped in the top there as well. Yes. So they're casing, yes. Now, this is the whole thing. It's about the safety. So there's no point having it in a flimsy case that gets wet, that will set on fire if a flame gets near it. So this is dustproof, fireproof, and water resistant. It is virtually indestructible. We have one zipper that goes all the way around the outside. Really, really sleek, low-profile design, so it's going to pop into your cupboards really easily. Yeah, and it's not. I feel like this is a great present for men who love their gadgets.
Oh, absolutely.
And women who love their gadgets, but I never know what to buy my other half. Exactly. So as you can see, you've got the outer casing there, one zipper that goes all the way around the outside, and a really nice, chunky carry handle there for if you do want to transport them round. Now you know I love a little demo.
Here we go.
All right.
Oh, so goodness, right.
I'm just going to show you. So if the grandkids knock the juice over and it just happens to pop on there, it's not going to be a problem. Just going to come straight off. Doesn't absorb. No danger at all to anything inside.
It beads off, and it just means that everything is kept.
What's that sound? Oh, it's the mailman. Quick, let me get the door. Oh no. Now, what we don't want is everything to have fallen out and come out the casing.
Absolutely
because potentially that could corrode, it could leak, and they're going to touch each other, and it's going to drain your battery. So,
batteries all over the floor.
What we want is when we open this, we want everything to still be neatly and compactly in its foam casing. There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
That.
See? So even if you do have any accidental that they get knocked over, you know everything will be stored safely. They're really quite tight in that foam casing. Virtually indestructible.
I love that. Well, if you are looking for a gift for somebody that is just so difficult to buy for, maybe the man in your life, and you think, what can I get him? I know, Battery Buddy XL, it's the perfect choice. 0800 200 6666. That's our phone number. Give us a call now. You just need to give the item number, which is 335288. Details on the screen, $19.99, and it's 2 days delivery, 2 working days delivery, or you get your Battery Buddy XL for free, which is fabulous. Oh, and you can go to musthaveideas.tv as well. Oh, so good, Jess.
Isn't it? It's a fabulous, fabulous product, really great value that's going to help you safely and securely store 148 batteries. You've got your C's, your D's, your button types, your AA's, your AAA's, and your button types, all included in that firm outer casing. We have got so many batteries in everything we use around the home. You probably, if you lined them all up, you probably don't even realise how many have in your house. But we are so sick of spending hours rummaging around in cupboards, in drawers, trying to find the batteries that we're looking for. We waste so much time and we waste so much money by having them stored incorrectly. We waste so much by just throwing them out when they're still good to go.
It's just that slight irritation that when a battery goes in something, whether it's your remote control, whatever
And
it
it's
is,
always
like,
when you really need it, right? It's always when you really need it.
Battery, I don't know where they are.
And then
So,
you
yeah.
just end up going and buy some more because you can't
Exactly.
be bothered to root
And
around
chucking
those
them back in the
drawers.
same drawer.
Exactly.
Where everything else
So,
is.
I've just lined up here a few really everyday household items that a lot of us will recognise. You know, you've got your AA, your AAA, they're your remotes. These are your button types in a lot of these little remotes you get. Your 9 volts. Incidentally, these are considered the most kind of corrosive. These are the ones you really should take a bit more seriously.
didn't know that.
Those and the buttons, because the buttons, when they stack, they actually short circuit. And then they're
And
no
hands
good.
up, who stacks the
Yeah.
button batteries?
Put your hand down
Sorry,
immediately.
not anymore, I won't.
Yeah, and you've got your C's and your D's there. But, you know, it's so annoying when your grandkids are playing with their favourite toy, the battery goes. You go into your cupboard and you just can't find the one you're looking for. You kind of know you've got one in a packet. You're sure you bought a packet of 2. Where is it?
Yeah.
This not only has a safety element, but it's just convenience.
It is, it's
a
practical.
convenience battery buddy. Now, I just want to quickly show you this tester.
This is great.
I
So
really
this is
like
included, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, this is included.
Battery's not included, but the battery tester is.
Yeah, and I think the great thing about this is that it doesn't need charging. It's going to take its charge from the battery. So you have one of these, you've got it for life.
Clever.
So all we're simply going to do, sorry, bear with me, I'm doing this kind of backwards to show you. You're going to push that across there. You can see it tells you to put your minus and your plus. So I'm just going to grab any battery. This will fit all the different types, no matter what the size.
So you just literally, it slides across to accommodate
pop that
the size.
in there,
That's
and
really
you can
good.
see that when the metal's going to hit the end.
Yeah.
Did you see that gauge?
Yes,
and that's
I
going to tell
did,
you
and it's gone green.
whether it's good to go or it needs to be replaced.
How good is that? And what
Really
a
handy.
money-saving idea
It's
as
such
well.
a fantastic idea because so often we just, you know, the battery remote goes, say for your TV, you just open the
chuck
back,
'em.
you just chuck them out. And
Yeah,
probably
don't
one of
test
those
them.
is good to go. You waste so much money, honestly.
Yeah. So there
Game
you go, the
changer.
Battery Buddy, not only brilliant for storing 148 batteries, but also it is perfect as well because you get the battery tester included. The item number is 335288 and the price $19.99. 0800 200 6666.
Look at that. Look at that organisational bliss inside. That makes me so happy. Not only are you going to waste, not only are you going to save your time, you're going to save money, and you've got that peace of mind that when you go to bed at night and you close your eyes, you can have a restful night's sleep knowing that all of your batteries are stored safely and
Look at
securely.
that flame-proof
I
as
know,
well.
yeah.
That's great.
I know, and we've got waterproof there because so often these sort of things do get, you know, they do.
Accidents happen.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Spills happen.
And also grandkids
tester.
happen and children happen.
Yeah, they do.
And we've got that battery tester in there as well. It's just a fantastic piece. It's actually quite a simple idea. All it is really is that outer casing, which is made really robust and sturdy and reliably, but equally you've just got that foam casing.
The drawer of doom.
I know, why do you everyone
Look,
put
this
these
is what I'm
messy
talking
drawers
about.
in front of me?
All the packaging that's still
Yeah,
there. This
I
is
mean,
like me, half open.
You don't know what
bits
you've
and-
got, and the danger is when they're all getting kept like that. That's where the problems happen.
Yeah.
Are they old? Are they new? Are they going to get? Are they?
Dunno.
Right now, they're just draining the life out of each other.
Absolutely.
You don't know what you've got, and it's potentially a fire hazard.
Yeah, it is.
Whereas
Absolutely.
you can put it in this battery buddy.
Here's
Everything
your-
is kept separate, neat, secure. It is reliable.
Yeah.
It is safe. And you can either just keep that in its own right or just pop that in your
Pop it
drawer.
in the
It's got a
drawer.
really nice, low-profile, streamlined design.
And of course, we've got a no quibble money back guarantee on this as well. Not 30, not 60, not 90 days, 100. I know. So if you want to get your hands on, I think, the essential Battery Buddy XL, it could not be easier to do. Give us a call on 0800 200 6666 or musthaveideas.tv, the item number 335288, and it's $19.99. A reminder that earlier in the show, we saw Tintastic. This is a way to give your manual tin opener a complete upgrade, the automatic way to open tins, and it really saves your wrists from all that strain. It's simple to use. It has a magnet on it that safely lifts the lid from the tin and it doesn't touch the food, and it saves you fishing around inside with cutlery or your fingers. Say goodbye to rusty manual tin openers with Tintastic. 007 233, and it is $16.99. So many more must-haves still to come, just like the Battery Buddy XL. We've got lots on the way. You can either give us a call or you can jump online at our website. Whatever you do, don't go anywhere because we'll be right back after the break.
Trust is a precious thing. At Must Have Ideas, we value your trust. That means delivering products you can rely on and providing a service you can believe in. All delivered within 2 working days. And with our 100-day love it or return it money-back guarantee, you can trust us to be with you every step of the way. Trust Must Have Ideas.
Today's favourite find for Friday the 7th of February is Fresh Fold on the Go, the space-saving lunchbox that folds flat for easy storage. Made from 100% food-grade silicone with a serrated spork inside the lid. It's also freezer, microwave and dishwasher safe. Everything you need for lunch on the go. Use code 057TFF before midnight tonight or while stocks last to get an extra 17% off Fresh Fold on the Go. Call or go online to discover today's favourite find. Our best daily find at our best ever price.
Don't miss these highlights tomorrow on Must Have Ideas. At 8 a.m, it's cold outside, so why not stay in the warm and get up to speed with the best must-haves on What's Trending. And if you feel like company for lunch at 12, join Hannah for some innovative ideas to perk up your weekend. At Home with Hannah. And at 4 p.m, if you're looking for midwinter inspiration, time-saving solutions and clever hacks, then be sure to catch Clever Ideas with Karis. Discover something new this Saturday with Must Have Ideas.
Our home expert Rachel's joining me now, and you've got a really great money-saving idea for us.
A brilliant way actually to make your radiators way more efficient so you can stay nice and toasty and warm this winter. It really is a really simple solution that I can't wait to show you.
The RadiSave is item number 008133. It's $14.99. And Rach, this really could be a money saver, couldn't it?
Absolutely. And do you know what, Michelle? I actually didn't know that when we have our radiators mounted on a wall, actually a lot of the heat that it generates gets lost through the wall, which is not energy efficient at all.
I had no idea.
And so with your RadiSave, you're getting a huge 5-meter roll.
Okay.
It's really, really simple to use. And what it's actually going to do is reflect and bounce the heat back into the room for you. So it's really eliminating that problem. So we'll take a look at a video just to kind of animate
to
it,
explain
to see it. So you can see here the radiator on the wall, that heat is actually being lost to both sides. When you add the RadiSave, it actually projects it back into the room, circulating that warmth back. So you're not losing it. And that's obviously heat that you are paying for. Now, if we look at it scientifically, we've recreated this in real terms. So we've got a hot wall here where you can see the heat coming through. Again, inserting the RadiSave, it's really, really simple. I say install, but it's not an installation.
No.
It's so easy. And you'll see there that heat disappear because now...
It's not going through the wall.
No, it's coming back into the room, which is where you want it. Otherwise, you are wasting tons and tons of money on your heating
all that
bills.
energy as well, really.
So let me show you how easy it is to use. So again, as I say, you get that 5-meter roll.
So that will do quite a few, probably a good
at least
three radiators.
Cut to size. So I've already made a start here just to save a little bit of time. Now, this is customizable for any type of radiator.
Perfect.
So just have a little look at the brackets behind. So here I've measured up the brackets for mine, and I'm just cutting some little slots here so that I can slide it in and make sure that I'm covering as much of the back of that radiator as possible.
So it's very easy to cut, just a pair of scissors, normal house scissors.
It doesn't need to look pretty because actually it sits behind the radiator. So you just need to make sure that you've done it to measure. So we'll walk over now. You know, look, I love a prop.
I know you do.
We've got the radius. We've actually turned it around so that you can see what happens behind.
So this, effectively, we've put a window there, but this would be your wall.
This would be your wall, and and I'm gonna have a little shimmy here. This is the bit where I try and make it slide in beautifully, but I'm gliding it in here. So here we go. In we go. And what that now does is it creates. We've got a little bit stuck there. There we go. We create this barrier. So here you can see the aluminium. Now, what the aluminium is doing is it's actually reflecting and bouncing the heat back in.
It's so simple, but so clever.
Yeah, amazing, and so easy. And I think when it comes to your heating bills, that is the one thing that you can make a difference in. You know, my water rates went up £20 a month. There's nothing I can do. I can't change the fact that the council tax might put my council tax bills up.
But you can do something about your radiators.
Simple. Yeah, and you really can make a massive difference with it.
You can. And of course, we all want to do that at the moment. So if you want to get the RadiSave and start saving some money for yourself, and especially on those fuel bills, then this is what you need to do. Give us a call on 0800 200 6666 or head to musthaveideas.tv. The item number for this is 008 133, and it's $14.99 for the pack.
And it's really simple to use, as you can see.
Yeah, it is. Once you unfold it, all you've got to do is measure it up for size. So really all you need in terms of tools for this is going to be your pair of scissors and a measuring tape, really. That is it. Get it onto a surface where you can fold it out. And of course, you want to measure up your radiator. You'll probably, in this, get enough for about 3 radiators, depending on the size, but you're getting 5 meters in total. So it really is a very cost-effective way of really insulating your home. Essentially, it's another way of insulating, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think what's lovely about it is it doesn't need to affect the aesthetics of your home.
No,
so,
invisible.
You know, here's my radiator. Do you notice anything untowards? Not at all.
Not
But
from that
actually,
view.
I slide it up, and there it is, you know, doing its work. By the way, this is going to fit all types of radiator. You just need to make sure that you cut the little slots to match the brackets behind. But it's a really, really simple way to do it. And actually, the science is just so clever. So simple but so effective. So I've got a little piece here just again to run through how this is working. So what you've got, in fact, we've got a little video to show you as well what happens, but we'll see that in a second. So I've got my little swatch here. So you can see that premium grade aluminium here. And that is what is going to reflect the heat, bouncing it back. If I open it up inside, what you can see is all these little inner insulation pockets.
They're almost like bubble wrap, aren't they?
Almost.
That's what it reminds me of, but sort of hollow.
But it's creating a thermal barrier. So instead of that heat moving through the other side of the wall, it's being stopped and then it's being sent back into the room.
Where you want it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you
Exactly
can see it
where
there. So that was already hot, and then the RadiSafe went in, and then you can see it increase. So watch it again, in it goes.
And see what happens.
RadiSafe goes in, and then you get that boost. The whiter, the brighter, the hotter it is in that space.
It really is great because it's just all about saving you money and making sure that really you're keeping the heat inside your home exactly where you want it. So if you want to save some money with RadiSave, then give us a call now on 0800 200 6666, musthaveideas.tv, $14.99, the item code 008133. And remember, we have that no quibble money back guarantee as well, which is up to 100 days. So you've got plenty of time to test this out. It really does work so well and so efficiently, doesn't it, Rach? It's all about unwrapping it, and then it's all about measuring it up, and then you can customise it to fit all your radiators at home. And 5 meters is what you get in a pack. So you'll probably have enough for about 3 radiators at home. It is really great value for money and just so simple to do as well. I love the fact that this is easy.
You can't
It's not installation. It's just
so
it's just
simple.
cutting out, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And
all,
style.
all types of radiators.
Yeah.
You can just customise it. Just make sure you measure up to get it to the right size. You are getting that 5 metre roll, as you say, which is enough to do about 3 radiators around your home. Yeah. This is what it looks like when it arrives. You can see how super shiny. You can almost do your lipstick in there.
Oh, I could. Yeah, it's almost mirror-like. I can. Yeah,
and that's what's doing the hard work. So you don't have to worry about getting it the right way. It works both sides. That's absolutely fine. And again, I've cut my piece to size here. And then I've just made sure that I've cut the little slots for the brackets on my radiator. And that's all you're going to do. So let's just walk over again and we'll slide this in again. And I just love the fact that, as I said earlier, this is just something you can control. You know, this is a way that you can make your home more efficient. Rather than that hot air escaping through the wall, send it back into the room. You know, that is heat that you are paying for. Now, if we take a look at this on the video, you'll see how this works. It's really about creating that barrier. So rather than the heat being lost through the wall, as you can see here, we're preventing it from doing that. So sliding in your RadiSave, it couldn't be simpler. Those inner pockets creating the barrier, and of course, that premium aluminium is reflecting. It is bouncing the heat back into the space. So you can stay warm and toasty. You can see it there even more clearly. And I just think it's an absolutely brilliant way to avoid unnecessary energy waste.
Yeah, and it's obviously we need to be thinking about energy waste because it is a key thing. Everyone's talking about it at the moment. But the other thing is the money saving.
Absolutely,
all of us are feeling the pinch now, and especially with energy bills, it's so expensive these days. So if you can make that saving why not? And this is such a simple way of doing it, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's the key.
Yeah, and it just couldn't be easier. Like you said,
No.
it's the simplest thing. And you can see
Yeah.
any style of radiator, you know, we've got a modern style here. You know, this is going to work on all types of radiator.
Yeah.
There's really no excuses not to just get it in, pop it in, and then
Yeah.
you're going to be saving that money.
Yeah, and it's a job as well that, remember, you can do so simply, you know, even one evening or over the weekend, you can sort out the installation in the rooms at home. So we have, just in case you didn't know, over 100,000 reviews. These are independent reviews on Trustpilot. And so if you would like to join a band of happy customers, then why not give us a call for the RadiSave? It is item number 008133. It's £14.99 for that jumbo pack of 5 metres. Rachel, you're staying with us now to light up our lives.
I am. I love a bright bar. I also love a chocolate bar, but I do love a bright bar because it's a fantastic way to light spaces around your home. It's LED light, which is USB rechargeable, no need to wire it in, no tools required, and really functional as well as looking sleek and stylish.
The Bright Bar is item number 887500. £14.99 is the price. And you have a choice of 2 colours for this, the cool white and the warm white. These are a bit of a personal favourite of mine, Rach.
Yeah, do you know what? I love them as well, Michelle, because first of all, I just love the design of them. Of course, you've got the functionality of an LED light, but they are so sleek and so stylish. And what's fantastic about them is you do get that super bright light, but you don't need to wire these in. You don't need an electrician. It's because
genius.
they're USB rechargeable. Anyway, we're going to have a look at just how powerful these are. So I'm going to pop this on and we're going to bring the light down. Now, this is the cool white that you see here. We do have an option on the warm white as well, but whichever one you choose, you're getting that incredible sort of energy with the LED bright light, and the applications for this are actually quite extraordinary.
I have a question.
Yes.
How do you actually attach them?
Okay, so first of all, these are going to attach directly to any magnetic surface. So here I've got a magnetic surface now. This could be maybe your boiler, your cooker hood. It could be the fuse box. You've got that instant hold. Now, if you have surfaces where you want to use them where it's not magnetic, ta-da, we've got our little sticky pads here.
This is great.
And this means you can put them literally anywhere. So for me, things like retrofitting under cabinet lighting, we can do
That's
that
what
really
I bought.
easily.
That's what I got them for.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly that in my
how easy
kitchen.
they are. Now, what those do is they magnetise to the back, but obviously you can put the adhesive side to any surface. So here we've got it in that undershelf environment.
Yeah.
But the great thing is, if you're wondering how do I recharge it once I fitted it, it's always going to come off those sticky pads. So you can remove it really easily and pop it back on. And you've just got the little port here on the end. So you've got your USB rechargeability. And
So it's like you charge anything,
and
really.
and they have a really, really good life on them once you get them charged up. So yeah, really, really practical. And I love the idea of these for things like mirrors in the bathroom, or when you're getting your makeup done. Because you can really create that additional bit of lighting whenever, wherever you need it.
Like we've got here.
Simply by the fact that you don't have to wire them in. You can charge them up and put them anywhere. And there is an adjustability on that light as well. So you've got different options on it. But if you hold the button down...
Shall I do it?
Yeah, why not? It will actually cycle through and lower and go to a higher intensity. So it's going brighter, and then if you hold it down again, it will go lower. So you can actually adjust. It's a bit hard to see on the camera, but you can really sense it in the room when you're adjusting it. That's the warmer light, which I love actually for something more ambient, but the cool light is a really functional one, so great for bathrooms and kitchens.
Yeah, really good. Well, as I said, it's a personal favourite of mine. They are so practical, and we've made it really easy to order, of course. You can give us a call on 0800 200 6666 or head online to musthaveideas.tv. The item number that you need for Bright Bar is the same, regardless of which one you want to go for. So it's 887500, the price £14.99. You just need to select which colour you would like between the cool white or the warm white.
And you know what? They're so easy to install, Michelle. You don't need an electrician. You can put them anywhere, apply directly to any magnetic surface, or just use the sticky pads provided. Now, if you double tap, you have got a motion sensor
Another
function.
great feature.
Brilliant. So they auto on after dark. So great for those dark spaces like your drawers, like your cupboards. Fantastic in hallways and stairways, especially if you're going up to bed late at night and the lights are off. So slimline. They sit beautifully, really sleek and stylish, you know, to have in things like your bookshelves, but out on display as well. Remember, you can put them anywhere because you don't need to wire them in. Easy to remove and recharge whenever you need to. And there's that adjustability, which is a little bit easier to see on the video there. Of course, you've got that choice of the cool or the warm light, as you saw there.
I just think once you buy one of these, you're then going to want so many more because you'll find so many more places you want to use
and I
them.
just think they look absolutely gorgeous
They do.
and
They look great.
so functional as well. So we're going to bring the lights down again because I want to show you that motion sense that we mentioned. This is a brilliant feature.
This is like
So
the top
We've
feature.
got our chest of drawers. Here we go, opening it up, and look at that. Auto on.
Great.
And that is brilliant. If, like me, you're creeping around at 5 a.m. in the morning trying to get to work, you don't want to wake up your husband, you don't want to wake up the kids, this is giving you that light. And of course, you're going to be able to take that off and use it as a handheld torch if you want.
Actually do
absolutely.
that.
Remove
and then I can illuminate the rest of while I'm looking for my t-shirt or whatever it is, and you can do that, and it's great, isn't it? Just, I love the fact that it literally transforms into a torch as well, and then it will automatically shut off. I think it's in about 20 seconds or something. That
Yes, exactly. So it automatically switches itself on and off depending on whether there's movement in the area. And again, that's about conserving the energy as well.
Absolutely.
So you're not having to recharge it all of the time.
Completely.
And great in the wardrobe as well. So again, another example of how we can do it. We're going to do a ready, steady, go. You're going to help me. So the light isn't on. Okay, we're going to open this together. We're just waiting for our beautiful moment here. Are we ready?
3, 2, 1.
Woo! There it goes. Look at that. Ta-da! Automatically comes on.
That. It really
and again,
does give a lot
being
of
able
light.
to use it as that torch.
Yeah.
So, you know, you've
I
got
love
that
that.
ability to use it as a handheld torch as well. I think you get such
money back guarantee of 100 days as well. So jump on the phone 0800 200 6666 musthaveideas.tv. All you need is the item number 887 500. It's $14.99 for a bright bar. You just need to tell us whether you'd like the cool white or if you'd like the warm white. If you want functional versus ambient.
And you can see how easy they are to install, Michelle. You just don't need any outside help, no DIY tools. You're just going to stick it magnetically or use those sticky pads. That double tap is going to put the motion sensor on, which is genius, quite frankly, because it automatically switches itself on and off. Great for those dark cupboards, those drawers, hallways and stairways, as we see here. And I do like the fact that you've got the choice of those two different tones as well.
Love it.
So you can really make this work with your home ambience. You know, if you do want that more ambient light, you'll go for the warm, but that cool light is really, really functional. Really simple to remove them and recharge them, as we saw there, and that adjustability just by holding the button down.
I love the function for sort of night light, whether it's on the stairs or just, you know, in the bathroom when you don't want bright lights in the middle of the night. That can really disrupt your sleep.
Absolutely. So that auto on function, maybe in a bathroom, like you say, in a hallway, but also for children, because actually, if I hold this, it is completely cool touch because it's LED. This is really safe. So you can actually have these running for hours and hours with no risk whatsoever. And again, attaches magnetically like so. Really, really simple to take it on and off to use as a torch when you want to. But you have got your little sticky pads there. So any surface that isn't magnetic, you're going to be able to do. Obviously, you've got your little charge port on the side, so you're going to be able to charge that up, USB charge, whenever you need to. And I love it for the stairway.
It is great.
Because that's the time when you finish up, just before you go to bed, you've turned all the lights off.
And you don't want
You've
bright
got your glass of
lights.
water in your hand and you're like, oh, blimey, I've got to get up the stairs now. And this will just auto on with that function and then switch itself off 20 seconds after you've gone past.
And it's like if you need to go to the loo in the night or you want to go and get a glass of water or something, it's just the fact you've got that sensor and it will come on. And you know it's going to switch off as well, which is just brilliant. Well, if you want to get your hands on a bright bar, then you know what to do. You just need to jump on the phone. Give us a call, 0800 200 6666. We are a UK-based call centre and we're actually based right here in Kent as well. So we are waiting to take your call. These are absolutely brilliant.
And so many different applications. You can see, we can see it in a cupboard there, could be in a drawer, hallway. I think they're really great in emergencies, actually, because they're magnetic. You could stick one directly to your fuse box. And then when you go in there, in a blackout, auto on, when you go in, you've got that handheld torch to pop the fuse up. Really, really clever.
Yeah, just always make sure, you know, keep them on charge and you are good to go. Like you said, I love that in a power cut, really handy. Well, if you want to get your bright bar, give us a call, 0800 200 6666, musthaveideas.tv. It's so simple to order with us. We have got the item number on this of 887 500, £14.99. Just remember to let us know whether you want cool white or warm white. I'm pleased to say that our home expert Georgina's joining me now. What have you got for us?
I have got Better Brolly, and it really is a better brolly than all those other ones that have come before that blow inside out. They're hard to handle. This one's also automatic and it has a reverse in-out technology. I'll tell you about it in a minute.
Better Brolly is item number 008300 and it's £16.99. Georgina, what is that?
This is not Better Brolly. Okay?
No, thank goodness for that.
But it's very familiar, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's completely broken. The spokes are sticking out, which is obviously really dangerous. And
That
quite
is going to
frankly,
have to go in the bin.
I've seen too many of these. You
Yeah.
can go.
Yeah.
Because I have got the Better Brolly. And look at the difference.
Oh, that's so smooth.
Oh, I know. And it feels so robust as well. And that is because it has so many important features.
Yeah.
One of which is the reverse open-close
I
technology.
was going to say, because it looked like it was inside out, but on
Different.
purpose.
Exactly. And that's not just, you know, a gimmick. What that's doing is it's keeping the water inside there so that when I close it up, the water is coming away from me as opposed to coming
That's really
towards me.
clever.
Yeah, you'll also notice it has a two-ply canopy. That does a couple of things. That helps with the robustness of it. It helps to stop it from blowing inside out because you'll see you have these air vents. But it also means that the spokes are covered.
Yep.
And because this top layer almost kind of holds onto the water, it means that's not going to drip onto you or your surroundings, your bag or whatever it is that you have next to you.
Your kids.
Your kids.
Georgina.
Sometimes I do have the umbrella just over me and the kids are having to be there under the drips. I'll be honest. But the other thing you'll notice is that it has a C-shaped handle. And that is awesome.
Oh, I
for
like
if you
that.
need
That's
to be
nice.
hands-free. And it's so helpful. I've tried
Really
using
useful.
that so many times and it's awesome. Now, the one thing is, when you look at this umbrella, pretty naff old umbrella, and we put some
this
water.
is Storm Georgina.
Storm
full
Georgina
force.
is there.
Ooh,
Look at all that dripping on. That's
Yep.
going on my kids.
And the studio floor.
But with the Better Brolly, if you do the same, you'll notice it's holding on to that water.
Yes, it's
rather
kind of beading.
than dripping
Can
off.
you see that? It's
Yeah.
the sort of beading all over it, which
There we
obviously
go.
didn't happen on the last one.
And that
That's
means
clever.
that when I'm closing that up, actually, it's enveloping that water. It's not coming back onto me, which is really important. And it's freestanding, by the way. I got very excited the first time I saw that.
Yes, I'm not surprised. They really have thought of everything with Better Brolly, haven't they? It could be yours if you give us a ring now on 0800 200 6666 or go online, musthaveideas.tv. You just need the item number. All the details are on the screen, but I'll read it out for you. It's 008300 and it's £16.99.
Stay dry at the touch of a button with Better Brolly. Now, the hands-free design is perfect for coffee or texting on the go, and the extra wide two-ply canopy means you'll always stay completely protected from the rain and even high winds because Better Brolly never turns inside out. And it's so easy to pop it up or down. It even has hidden spokes to avoid catching on hair or clothes. Better Brolly is designed with innovative reverse open and close technology, so it folds inwards, keeping all the rainwater contained inside a cone shape. So you'll never mop up rainwater drips ever again. And you can pop it down so easily, even in super tight spaces. So you can say goodbye to standard umbrellas. Thank goodness.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's such a good idea. Why people haven't thought of it earlier, I don't know. But anyway.
I don't know, but I'm going to show you some umbrellas that, you know, this one looks all right.
It's nice. I like the wooden handle. It looks quite sturdy.
Looks okay. But actually, it doesn't have an automatic button. It actually hurts my fingers.
It
when I
does.
click it up
They're
and
really
down.
sharp, those.
And I'm afraid just a small gust of wind and that is blowing inside out.
That's
I'm
very
afraid.
bendy, isn't it? That's
Really not going to work in those high winds.
Well, it won't last
so
long.
That's
Okay, so
good.
we don't
also,
want
once
that
I
one.
close that, the rain's all going to go on me.
Of course.
Next up, this one's quite pretty.
Yeah, these are quite fashionable. You can match them with your outfits and all of that.
I
but
can't
they're
tell you
not.
how many of these I've owned.
And
every single time, the minute there's any slight
Yeah.
gust of wind, that's blowing inside out. And I just think it's awful because they end up in landfill.
Yeah.
It's bad for the environment, bad for my pocket.
Well, yes,
This
exactly.
one, I don't even want to go here with this
I'm
one.
not
but-
really sure the point of this
Oh,
one.
well-
The canopy's tiny.
Yeah.
The handle's really short.
But also, look, can you see the rust on there?
yes.
And that's because the spokes are exposed, unlike on
Yeah.
the Better Brolly, where they're hidden.
Very,
There you
very
go.
good point. Now, the main thing, well, one of the main features I love about Better Brolly is the fact that it's windproof.
Oh, definitely. So it's made to withstand wind and rain with a specially designed double-layered canopy that stands up to strong winds, and the reinforced design is so much stronger than a standard umbrella. And it has an extra wide canopy and built-in windproof air vents, which are more difficult for the wind to overcome. So you can use your Better Brolly with confidence, and you never need to worry about expensive, wasteful replacements. Even if the wind is blowing directly into your Better Brolly for prolonged periods of time, it's an essential on those wet, windy days. And they always seem to be windy when they're wet as well, as far as I'm
Of course, the two
concerned.
things go hand in
Yeah,
hand,
exactly.
don't they? Yeah,
I want to do a little bit of role
we
play
off?
here.
Yep.
Because, you know, imagine this is my front door.
Ooh, yeah.
I want to make sure I can get through
Stay
easily
dry.
and stay dry, which that reverse open-close technology allows me to do.
That's very
The
clever.
same goes for when I'm going out. I want to make sure that my hair doesn't get wet as I'm leaving. And there you go. I'm going to do that one more time, actually.
Go.
There
In
you
you
go.
go. In you go.
There you go.
Bye,
you see?
Georgina. Right, she's off with a Better Brolly. It could be on its way to you, keeping you dry. 0800 200 6666 musthaveideas.tv. Either way, you just need to give us that item number, which is 008300. It's £16.99.
So you can stay dry at the touch of a button with Better Brolly. The hands-free design is perfect for coffee or texting on the go, and the extra wide two-ply canopy means you'll always stay completely protected from the rain and even high winds, because Better Brolly never turns inside out. And it's so easy to pop it up or down. It even has hidden spokes to avoid catching on hair or clothes. So Better Brolly is designed with innovative reverse open and close technology, so it folds inwards, keeping all that rainwater contained inside a cone shape. So you'll never mop up rainwater drips ever again, and you can pop it down so easily, even in super tight spaces, so you can say goodbye to standard umbrellas.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Now, one of the things, I tried this on the school run the other day. Now, I don't know if you know, but I double up as a cart horse.
Of course.
Many
Yeah,
days
you've
of the
got
week.
kids,
So
so
I
that's,
pick my
yeah,
kids
standard.
up and they dump all their bags on me. I do need to hold their hands across the road. Often I have a coffee or a phone. So this C-shaped handle,
Really
which
clever.
means I could be hands-free, is a lifesaver.
But also if you've got a load of shopping bags as well, and
exactly.
you've gone out of the supermarket, it's
Exactly.
chucking it down,
Yeah.
and you're juggling. I mean, you can't do an
And the
umbrella
thing
as
is,
well.
I'm really vain, and my hair gets so frizzy when
Yeah,
it gets even
no,
a
same
slight
here.
bit of moisture. So if
Absolutely.
I'm doing anything, you know, I will put
Yeah.
off doing something if it's raining, because if I
completely.
can't hold an umbrella and do it, I won't go out and do
And
it.
again, if it's really windy as well, that's just, you know,
absolutely.
it's a no-go, isn't it?
Yeah, totally.
Absolutely. Well, if you want to get hold of the Better Brolly for yourself, it could not be easier. 0800 200 6666 is our phone number. We are a UK-based call centre here in Kent, actually, where the studio is. So you can give us a ring, or you might prefer to just head online, musthaveideas.tv. Let me give you the item number, which is 008300, and it's £16.99. Great price for this. When you think of all the technology that you're getting, Georgina, isn't it? It's
Oh my goodness, there's so many points to this, aren't there? That's the thing.
Yeah. Just think about it. You've got the C-shaped handle, you've got the double layering, which is brilliant. The fact that it's windproof, we've seen that in action. Just genius. Get your Better Brolly right now from Must Have Ideas, 0800 200 6666. Earlier in the show, we brought you the Bright Bar, a super bright LED light that you can put pretty much anywhere because it has no cables, no batteries either. It's USB rechargeable. What I love is the fact you can choose from either always on or the brilliant motion sensor mode. Also, you have adjustable brightness, and what a stylish design it is too. So many uses around the home. The item number for this is 887500 and the price £14.99. That is it from me, I'm afraid. Thank you so much for your company this past hour. There are loads more brilliant finds still.
Demonstrations, ideas, products. So stay with me for the next 60 minutes on Must Have Ideas.
Sometimes a product comes along that just works. Word spreads, and pretty soon everyone's talking about it. So don't miss out on what's trending in the kitchen, only on Must Have Ideas.
February's discovery of the month is Slice and Dice. Enjoy freshly chopped, healthy fruit and vegetables in seconds. Just place and press to slice, dice, and julienne for meal prep in minutes. The quality blades are ultra sharp to slice through the toughest vegetables, and it's dishwasher safe too. Use code 595FEB before the end of the month, or while stocks last, to get an extra 26% off Slice and Dice. Call or go online for the discovery of the month. Our unmissable monthly offer.
The end of the week. The weekend is tomorrow. I'm Hannah. Thank you so much for joining me here on Must Have Ideas. Now, coming up, I have to say, we have some absolutely fabulous products coming up and some great demonstrations. So why not relax, sit back, go and get yourself a nice hot drink, and let's see what's coming up later on in the show. Coming up on today's show, we have the Wonder Whisk, and what a wonder it is. This is the world's fastest handheld whisk. You don't need to worry about cables or batteries. 20 revolutions in one push. Absolutely brilliant. It's going to be very helpful around the kitchen. Item number is 771722 and the price is $9.99. Really easy to use, one-hand use. Wonder Whisk. There you go. Also coming up, we have the Seal and Stand. So you get a pack of 3 here, and as you can see, they are fantastic for storage, brilliant for packed lunches. They're airtight and watertight, and can be reused hundreds of times. So not only saving you money, but also doing your bit for the planet as well. They are self-standing, which makes them really easy to fill and store as well. Item number 558311, and the price is $15.99 for your Seal and Stand. Well, I'm very pleased to say that we have the lovely Simon, our home economist, joining us with a really funky product.
Yes, this is called Fresh Fold on the Go. It is a collapsible lunchbox.
And it is today's favourite find, so a very special price. Can't wait to see what Simon is going to tell us about this product. Loads of great demonstrations. So stay with us, lots more to come. Item number 885800, and the price, we're giving you a promo price today because it is, of course, today's favourite find. It's down to £7.46. But remember at checkout to use the code 057TFF. Simon, new year, new you. New lunchbox.
Yeah, exactly.
Love it.
I mean, if you're still trying the resolutions, I'm going to eat more healthily, I'm not going to buy a packed lunch every day, I'm not going to go to, one of the restaurants. This is a big money saver, and it helps you to do that. Now, first of all, Fresh Fold on the Go is a click-lock storage system for your lunch. So it's airtight and watertight, no escapees in your bag. But the really key thing is that it has this collapsible silicone base. Now that means that when you've finished your lunch, you can collapse that. It can then go in your bag and it doesn't take up tons of room anymore.
Love it.
But what's sealed inside is locked in there. So it doesn't matter if you've even had something garlicky or whatever, it won't fill your bag and the office with the smells. It's got a little integrated spork, which is a spoon and fork in the lid, in its own little compartment. So that also is kept nice and clean. And it goes in the dishwasher when you finish. So no nasty smells, no staining, no nasty odours afterwards. It is really clever.
What a fabulous product. And it's February, it's still soup season,
Yes.
isn't it? It's still that.
Exactly.
And so I think there's loads
Liquid
of things.
lunch.
So to know that liquid lunch.
Yeah. Now, it's a 600ml size, so it's a good size for
It is
one
actually,
portion.
yeah, it's perfect.
I want to show you how watertight it is and why. Now, cheap containers often leak, but the reason Fresh Fold doesn't is it's got this silicone seal, which runs all the way around the lid, and that's the key thing. So when you lock that onto the container, you place it in place and you close the locks, and that is now airtight and watertight.
Whoa.
So if that's in your bag on the way to work, it's not a problem.
Wow.
If you've got any remnants left in there, any food leftovers aren't going to escape on the way home either, and that's the really key thing. Now, we've all had containers like that. And you know, the first time you put that in the dishwasher or try and warm something in the microwave at work, it warps, the lid doesn't fit, it leaks in your bag.
Yeah.
Not so with Fresh Fold on the go, because this is really tough, durable silicone.
I mean, I chuck my lunch and dinner in my bag.
Yeah.
I'm not doing the placing. I've not got time for that.
You don't need to with Fresh Fold on the go. It's got this reinforced rim, and when the lid locks into place, you know that is going to be absolutely airtight and watertight. And then it's dishwashable when you're done. It's really clever.
So easy. There you go. I love this. The Fresh Fold. I'm going to put my order in now, Simon. Put me down for 3. So your item number is 885800. The price was $8.99, but remember, it's today's favourite find. So we're giving you a 17% discount. It's now £7.46. Use that code for 057TFF, and that is plus P&P, but it's per order, not per item. So if you did think that this would be great for presents, or you just thought it's great for storage, lunch boxes, yeah, chuck them all in the basket.
It's brilliant, isn't it? Because it's absolutely watertight. It means that when you take your lunch, you don't have to worry about the fact the food's going to escape into your bag. When you do take it to work, you've got that spork fitted into its own little compartment in the lid, so that's also kept nice and clean when you're on the way to work, but also it keeps the dirty spork out of the way of your bag when you're taking it home. It goes in the dishwasher, it goes into the freezer or the fridge without damage, so it's great if you want to get ahead, and it goes into the dishwasher when you get home. Now, when you use it in the microwave, take the spork off, Hannah, and just loosen the lid, and then you can reheat your food at work, and of course, whatever's in the microwave at work is not dripping into your lunch. It is such a clever design. You won't go back to ordinary lunch boxes.
Yeah, and less washing up as well.
Exactly. And the thing is, you know, this year we're all trying to save money.
Yeah.
We're all trying to make sure that we don't waste money by buying expensive lunches. If you want to get ahead with Fresh Fold on the go, buy several. You can pop them in the freezer, so you could spend, you know, an hour or 2 on Saturday, just get everything done.
Yes.
Put it in the freezer for the week. If you're not there for supper time or dinner time, the family can take something out, microwave it to reheat. You can see exactly what's inside because of those see-through lids. It's a really clever system.
And we haven't even mentioned yet that it's so much better for the planet.
Yes.
You know, you're not using these, you know, these single-use plastic
bags,
containers, and you're
exactly,
using this. It's much better for the planet. We're all trying to do our bit.
Now, I've taken off the spork because I'm using it in the microwave, and I've loosened the catches, but you can use this in the microwave. So you can reheat lunch at home, you can have a hot meal at work, or if you're working late or something like that. And remember, it doesn't warp because it's designed to be used in the microwave, and it's not damaged by the contents, because a lot of us have had containers like these, but when you use them for something really deep coloured like this, so there's turmeric in that curry, that's going to really damage most containers. But if I empty this one, and I'll empty my Fresh Fold on the go as well, you'll find that even though you've had something really sticky in there, what you can do is you can just get your hot soapy water, and of course you can wash your Fresh Fold on the go in the dishwasher or in the sink. If I wash my ordinary container, you can see that even though I've given it a wash, it's gone orange. We've all seen that.
And it keeps the odour as well. It still smells.
Yeah, you still get the remains of the last meal in there. But if I give this a really quick wipe round, and remember this is dishwasher safe, this Fresh Fold on the go.
Brilliant, so
I
easy.
have got a lovely clean container.
Nice.
How easy is that? It's brilliant.
Fantastic. It's very easy to order. Give us a call on 0800 200 6666. We have a wonderful customer service team based right here in Kent. Or if it's you want to scan the code, QR code on your screen, or head to the website, it's musthaveideas.tv. You can also give us a follow on social media as well. And we sometimes drop promotional offers on there. It's well worth giving us a follow. So remember, your item number is 885800. The price is now £7.46. Use the code 057TFF. This is going to save you money in the long run as well.
Yeah, it is, and it's going to stop disasters as well, because if you take it to work and you're putting it in your bag, you don't want it to leak into your bag, but it doesn't, because Fresh Fold on the go is airtight and watertight. When you take it down, pop it down into your bag, you know that it's not going to leak. You've got that spork and you've got the little compartment it fits in there as well. And then when you finish your lunch, you can just collapse the Fresh Fold on the go, so it takes much less room in your bag. And if you're going to use it in the microwave, then you can just loosen the lid, take the spork off as well, Hannah, when you pop it in the microwave, put it into the microwave, and away you go. It's dishwasher safe, it's freezer safe, it's fridge safe, it's microwave safe with the lid loosened. I mean, what's not to absolutely love?
know.
You're going to use it every day.
And do you know what? I don't know if you're the same, but I don't mind bringing something a bit bulkier in the morning, but I don't want to do that on the way back. So that's why it's brilliant when it folds down. Maybe I'm going out for drinks or dinner at work, after work.
Exactly. You don't want a clunky lunchbox in your bag. And whatever you're taking for lunch, all of these are kept in really good condition, lovely and fresh. They don't bounce around in your bag and get damaged. But you can also take off the spork and use it for things like dry ingredients in the home. So you can use it in the fridge to store things like cooked meats or cheeses or anything smelly, garlic
smelly
and things,
cheese,
fish.
garlic, onion.
Onion, perfect for chopped onion. You can use it for things that have packaging that disintegrates, like seeds and pasta and sugar, which always goes really solid. Use it to keep things crispy. And also remember, it is airtight and watertight. So if you want to put a soup or something in there, you can freeze those and take them with you. But the great thing is the fact that it's got that absolutely airtight and watertight seal, so you know with Fresh Fold on the go, no nasty surprises in your bag on the way to work. And then when you're finished, of course, all you do is just collapse that container down, pop the whole thing into the dishwasher. It's absolutely ideal if you ever eat a meal outside the house, or indeed the family do, because get several, it's really good value.
And no one can complain about smelly lunchboxes. I'll eat my egg sandwich in peace, thank you. There we go, really, really easy to place this order. 0800 200 6666 on the phone. You can head to our website, musthaveideas.tv. Again, you can follow us. We're on Must Have Ideas UK. Now, the item number is 885800. The price is now £7.46. Use that code, getting 17% off only for today. Won't be here tomorrow or until stocks last. 057 TFF, that is for your Fresh Fold on the go. And the lovely Simon is staying with us because you've got something very clever.
Yes, now we all use colanders. Well, this is called Pan Pal, and it means that you can clip it onto the edge of your pan, your frying pan, your bowl, and it means that you've got both hands free when you're draining and straining. It's heat resistant, it's really easy to use, and you're going to love it.
Item number 331200, and the price is £6.99. Simon, I mean, the clue is in the title. This is the friend that everyone needs in the kitchen, isn't it?
Well, it is. We've all got colanders, haven't we? And they are brilliant at what they do, until you've got to store them, or they go rusty, or they split if they're plastic, or you've got to put them in the dishwasher and they take up half the blooming dishwasher. And the amount of space they take up in your kitchen for the amount of time you use them is crazy.
And noisy.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is the alternative. This is called Pan Pal. It unclips, and it is a drainer and strainer which clips onto the edge of your pan. And it's so easy to use. You just pop it on your pan, you pop it onto your frying pan, you pop it onto your mixing bowl, and it literally is something you're going to use every single day. But when you're not using it, you can take it off and store it in a drawer.
I mean, I'm
Brilliant.
in a small flat. This is what I need. Look how small it is.
Yeah, really neat. Now, I'll unclip it. If you squeeze the little triggers, you can open those silicone jaws. Now, if I pop that on the pan, very easy to fit. You can use that really easily to drain off whatever you're draining and straining. And I've got both hands now, so I don't have to worry about holding a lid, or I could hold a utensil, I can hold a cloth, whatever it might be. Really, really easy to use.
That must be really gripped on very well, because like potatoes are heavy and that didn't budge at all when you were pouring it out.
Because of the silicone pads that you're attaching it with. Now, you can also use it for smaller pans. So it doesn't matter about the size of the pan. If I pop this on this side, I can use this left-handed. So it works whether you're right or left-handed. Absolutely brilliant. And out comes the water. But I haven't got to juggle with a colander, which is absolutely brilliant.
Well, I always think I genuinely, it's quite dangerous when I'm doing it, because like the steam goes everywhere, all up your arm, or, you know, you're a bit nervous about pouring boiling water out, and it's
Absolutely right. Now, I can use it on a frying pan as well. So if you're cooking something like this, so you've got some mince in the pan, and you know that you're somebody who struggles with the amount of fat that's coming off the mince, what I can do is I can use this to drain the fat away from my mince into that bowl. So you're getting rid of the bit you don't want to be eating. And the really great thing is that whenever you're not using your Pan Pal, you just unclip it, fold it up and pop it in the drawer.
That is fab. So versatile. There you go. You can use it in any of your pots and pans. So item number for your Pan Pal is 331200. The price is £6.99, or you can split that over 3 monthly payments of just £2.33. So you can give us a call on 0800 200 6666, or you can head to our website, musthaveideas.tv.
And this is Pan Pal, and I've got to say, you're going to use this every day, as you said. Pan Pal opens to fit virtually any pan or frying pan or mixing bowl. You clip it into place and those little silicone pads grip the pan, so it's really secure. You can use it to drain off your vegetables, to drain off pasta, to drain the oil from something. You can use it to wash salad or to wash soft fruit. It is great if you're somebody who loves cooking but finds the dexterity a real issue with traditional colanders. And look how easy it is to store. It just pops straight into the drawer. So if you've got colanders, time to get rid and get a Pan Pal instead.
There you go, space saver.
I want to show you how many different pans it'll fit. So first of all, I've got my sausages in the pan. Now again, the Pan Pal just grips onto the side of the pan, and I can drain off the oil without those sausages ending up sliding across the kitchen.
Or spitting at you. This is so much safer.
Exactly. You can use it on your salad bowl. Now, I've got an angled salad bowl here, but you can see the Pan Pal has just comfortably clipped onto the bowl. Really easy to do. If I bring that over, I could run that under the tap. I can drain off the water from my salad, and I know the salad's not going to escape because the Pan Pal keeps it in place. How easy is that? You can use it on pasta.
Oh, I mean, pasta's the big one, surely. This is the one. We've all had rogue pasta going down the sink.
And this is a big pan, but look, the Pan Pal fits that really easily, so I can drain off my pasta and give that a little shake. You don't have to worry because those silicone pads hold the pan really tightly. It's such a clever little design. Now, I've been using it on saucepans, frying pans.
Yeah.
You might be thinking, hang on, this is going to melt. But look, I've got one that's boiling in a pan of water. You can see the bubbles breaking on that pan, but it's not a problem for Pan Pal. If I put my tongs in, you can see it's absolutely fine because it's made from heat-resistant polypropylene and it's got silicone pads. And those silicone pads are really clever because it enables you to fit any pan size, virtually any pan size. When you've finished, just hook it into the closed position and then you can put it into your drawer. And I've got one here stored away. Now, compared to storing your colanders, that is brilliantly space-saving. You could even have two if you know you're really busy. No wonder it's called Pan Pal.
I'm already wondering why I've had one of these colanders for so many years, taking up so much space. This is what I want, a Pan Pal. So if you fancy one of these, give us a call on 0800 200 6666. You can scan the QR code on the screen right now. That'll take you straight through to this. It is only £6.99, and your postage and packaging is per order, not per item. So if you want a couple more of these, like Simon said, or anything else that you see on our website, put it all in and you'll get this guaranteed to be with you in 2 working days. If not, you get a refund and you get to keep it, plus a refund on your P&P as well. Come on. Now, I want to just show how much people have loved this. So we have Jean. She got in touch with us on Trustpilot and said, I purchased many things from this company, just bought Pan Pal, brilliant. No more accidentally spilling rice, pasta, potatoes, veg down the sink. There we go. I hear you, Jean.
Well, don't we all? Because we've all done it, Hannah. We've got sweet corn or we've got potatoes or whatever we've got. You want to drain it off and you're trying to juggle a colander, a lid, a pan. Pan Pal clips onto the side of your pan and it fits the majority of saucepans and frying pans and also mixing bowls for things like washing salad and soft fruit. It leaves you both hands. So if you find it's quite difficult cooking for the family because the pans are very heavy, you'll love Pan Pal because both hands are now free to concentrate on holding the pan. When you've finished, Pan Pal just clips shut and goes straight into the drawer. If you compare that with how much room a colander uses, Hannah, this is going to make your kitchen cupboards grow again. Because if you're storing all this, you've got stuff that's bulky, clattery, noisy, really difficult to handle because you need juggling skills for a pan, a lid and the colander. So much easier with Pan Pal. Now, I've got some broccoli here. Let's just pop that onto here. I'll just clip that onto the pan. Now this is a big pan. You can see it just clips into place, and all I do is just drain off the water. The Pan Pal silicone pads hold the pan, so it's not going to give way, and you can drain off really easily. And when you've finished, it just folds up and you pop it back in a drawer. How brilliant is that?
It really is. And I mean, you mentioned dexterity. If you do have problems, or you're a little bit weaker, you can concentrate, like I said, because it's dangerous having to juggle the steam and the lid and the pan. So this is fantastic.
And you need 3 pairs of hands, and that's
which we
the problem.
don't have. So annoying.
Absolutely, and that's the great thing about Pan Pal. So Pan Pal, whatever you're cooking, pop your Pan Pal onto the saucepan to drain off water, pop it onto a frying pan to drain off all that excess oil and fat that we don't want to be eating, put it onto a salad bowl if you're washing soft fruit or salad. You're going to use Pan Pal every day.
There you go, your friendly helper around the kitchen, Pan Pal. So your item number is 331200. The price is $6.99. Couldn't be easier to get in touch and place an order. You can call us on 0800 200 6666 or head over to our website, musthaveideas.tv. Absolutely fabulous product. Put it in your basket now. And Simon is staying with us because you're taking us on a whisk adventure.
I like that, because this is called the Wonder Whisk. And for every press of the handle, you get 20 revolutions. So if you find those ordinary whisks are really tough to use on your wrist, or you just haven't got time to mess around, you will love the Wonder Whisk, because it's a wonder.
Item number 771722, and the price is $9.99. Simon, for the fastest whisk in the West. Just about said it. It is very fast, isn't it?
It is, and this is the great thing. When you want to whisk anything, Wonder Whisk is brilliant, because every press of the handle gives you 20 revolutions of that whisking head. So it's really fast, it's really simple, it's really easy, it's really comfortable to hold. None of that stress on your wrist that you get with an ordinary balloon whisk, and it can be used anywhere, because there's no batteries, there's no need for any connections. Very light, very, very simple. So I'm going to show you, first of all, I've got some warm milk. We're going to do a frothy coffee. Now, we probably spend a fortune, don't we, on coffees. If you think about it, in a week, you will buy so many coffees if you're out of the house.
Just about, I mean, it can be up to £4 or something now for a frothy coffee.
It's getting expensive.
Yeah.
Now, all I'm doing here with some warmed milk straight from the microwave, I'm just using those 20 revolutions with every press of the handle. Really simple to do.
And it
really,
also keeps it really well in,
yeah,
it's not
really
going everywhere.
comfortable to do, even right or left-handed, whichever you are. And after a few seconds, I have got the most beautiful, frothy cappuccino milk. Now, look at that. How good is that?
Just what you want at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Isn't that great? Now, I think that would be reason enough to buy Wonder Whisk.
Yes.
Because it could save you so much money on buying coffees. If you've got a coffee point at work, pop this in your drawer, you're good to go.
But everyone will be wanting to borrow it.
Yeah, well, buy them one for a present. Now, we're going to do something else, because I want to show you this much more versatile than just frothy coffee. So, batter. Now, batter can be quite difficult to get really smooth. So I've got flour, I've got eggs, I've got milk. It's not rocket science making batter. It's very simple, but it can be difficult to get that smooth texture. So I'm going to use the Wonder Whisk nice and slowly to mix and break the eggs in, first of all, into the flour. And then what I'll do is I'll use the speed in those 20 revolutions to get rid of the lumps. Now, a lot of us buy batter things. So we buy pancakes, we buy Yorkshire puds, we buy all the things that normally you could make in seconds at home using the Wonder Whisk. And just by pressing that handle up and down, you can see, working around the bowl, I'm getting all those lumps of flour. And in a few seconds, I've got a beautiful smooth batter, which means making pancakes, making anything like this is so, so simple.
Oh,
just a little bit of lemon curd over the top of my pancakes, and then a little shake of icing sugar.
Why
and that is
not? Go with
breakfast
your
done.
coffee.
I mean, how good is that? And you think how much you've saved by just making it yourself. So simple.
But also it's really clean as well. I just can't believe how contained it is within it. I thought it'd be splurting everywhere.
No, no, no. Now, put your tablet down, please, because I'm going to challenge you. So we're going to do the old-fashioned way. So I've got half a pint of cream in each bowl. OK, double cream. There's a whisk. I'm going to use Wonder Whisk.
OK.
And I want you to whisk that so it's nice and thick so we can spoon it. OK, you ready?
Be careful.
On your marks, get set, go.
OK.
Now, the thing about Wonder Whisk is I can get 20 revolutions in just one press.
No.
OK, stop, please.
Stop. I literally just looked over and you're already done. That's insane.
OK, so if you put down your whisk, let's put the whisks down.
Oh, you're
Pick
really
up
going
your
to
spoon.
embarrass me.
Oh, yeah. I want you to spoon onto your piece of Black Forest Gatto,
I mean,
please.
it's not
You
even
spoon yours,
changed.
and I'll
Ready?
spoon mine. You ready?
Oh dear, honestly.
How good is that? That's Wonder Whisk.
I looked over and you'd already done it. That's amazing. Wow, there you go. The Wonder Whisk. If you want to order one of these, item number is 771722. The price is $9.99, which, as Simon said, is a bargain just for those lovely frothy coffees. But look at this. Made so easy work of that. No cables or batteries to have to worry about. And it can be easier to order. Give us a call on 0800 200 6666 or head on to our website, musthaveideas.tv.
Wonder Whisk works with just a press of the handle. You get 20 revolutions of that whisking head. Now, you can use it for mixing eggs together. You can use it for making batter, for making dressings, for making cake mixes. It doesn't scratch your cookware or your glass bowl because of a protective tip, and it saves you so much time. I mean, look at this. French dressing in seconds. It will store in a drawer. It doesn't need any batteries, it doesn't need any power, it's got no connecting cables, and with that little tip it protects even your non-stick cookware. If you've got a mobile home or a caravan, take this instead of taking any sort of hand mixer. It's much neater to pack and it's dishwasher safe, Hannah. So cleanup is an absolute doddle.
So much easier.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
I mean, getting an electric whisk out is such a faff.
It's a faff, isn't it? I know, exactly.
Oh my
so
goodness.
we're going to make salad dressing. Now, when you read the back of a bottle of salad dressing, it's amazing that there can be 15, 20 ingredients. And actually, salad dressing is oil, lemon juice or vinegar, a little bit of mustard and some salt and pepper. That's 5 things.
So do you think this is actually going to encourage you to be a little bit healthier as well and have control over what you're making?
Well, you can make your own and save money because this is much cheaper than actually buying it. And all I do is just use that fantastic 20 revolutions.
Oh, wow.
And look, it's actually turned that from separate ingredients into a dressing in seconds.
And it's nice and slim, so it's going to go in a lot of different...
it's not going to be a problem with your baking beakers or with your jug. There's our dressing, a few little croutons.
Nice.
How simple is that? Yeah. And you know exactly what's in the salad. So if you've got any allergies like gluten-free, you can make to taste. Now, you can also use it to make a simple smoothie for one. So instead of getting the blender out, just pop some fresh raspberries into my milk. And all I'm going to do is use the Wonder Whisk to actually make that into a smoothie. You wouldn't think it would have the power to break those berries up, but all I have to do is pop those in, and as long as your fruit's defrosted, you can actually whiz this, so you could use those cheaper bags of mixed fruits from the supermarket and make your own smoothie. Now, I have to say, if I make it from fresh fruit, I sort of want bits of fresh fruit because I know I'm eating fresh raspberries and stuff, but you can keep going as long as you like. But look at the texture we get. We get that beautiful froth.
Oh, lovely. I mean, that's fun for the kids, isn't it?
Yeah.
You could get them to do it themselves and then
no added
have a little
sugar.
whisk.
So you know exactly what you're eating.
How fun.
Now, I did mention earlier that it's got that little protective tip, and that's really clever because if you're using it in a glass bowl, maybe you're making salad dressing in a bowl or cake mix, you don't want to scratch the bowl. So that protective tip protects the bowl or indeed cookware. Instead of having a bowl for your eggs that you beat and have to wash up and the pan that you're making your scrambled egg in, just put the eggs into the pan and use the Wonder Whisk to break up the eggs so that you can actually make the omelette or make the scrambled eggs straight in the pan.
And that's not going to damage the saucepan at all?
No, the little tip won't scratch the base of your pan. It is as simple as that. So many uses. We've used it for 6 different things in just a few minutes.
Absolutely brilliant. I want one now. I want to be making all of these things. And if you want one as well, it couldn't be easier. Get in touch with us on 0800 200 6666. You can scan the QR code on the screen right now and it'll take you straight through to this. Your item number is 771722. The price is $9.99, or you can split that into 3 monthly payments of just £3.33. And you're guaranteed to get this within 2 working days. And if not, you get the product for free. You get to keep it, you get your P&P refunded as well. I mean, this is the time to go have a little try.
And it really is. I mean, it's a brilliant first buy from Must Have Ideas if you've never bought anything from us before, because it is really a wonder. It's so simple to use. Just one hand is all you need, right or left-handed. There's no batteries, there's no cables, there's nothing to worry about. And cleanup is so easy because it goes straight into the dishwasher. So it's as simple as that. It really is easy. And what I love about it is you will use it so many times during the week. So you can use it to mix together eggs, to make batters, to make sauces, to make dressings. We were frothing milk earlier, so I'm going to do that.
Well, yes, you need one as well. We need a coffee for
Let's do a second one. So obviously the milk, I would reheat the milk, but all I'm doing is using that fantastic simple action. Just press the handle up and down, and in a few seconds, you've got the most beautiful frothy milk straight on your coffee.
Oh, absolutely
That's the Wonder Whisk.
amazing.
Brilliant.
There you go. Well, thank you, Simon. That's my coffee sorted. If you want one of these, it's the Wonder Whisk. Item number is 771722, and the price is $9.99. I actually think this would make a fabulous gift, and it's for everyone in the kitchen. And don't forget, earlier in the show, we had a look at the Fresh Fold on the go. It is today's favourite find. So you're getting this for £7.46, a 17% discount, a very clever collapsible lunchbox that folds down flat to save you space. It's airtight as watertight as well. So item number is 885800, but remember, to get that discount, you need to use the code 057TFF. And we've made it very easy to place an order. Just give us a call on 0800 200 6666 or head to our website musthaveideas.tv. If you've seen something you've liked, it can be with you within 2 working days. Don't go anywhere, there's still loads more to come on Must Have Ideas.
Trust is a precious thing. At Must Have Ideas, we value your trust. That means delivering products you can rely on and providing a service you can believe in. All delivered within 2 working days. And with our 100-day love it or return it money-back guarantee, you can trust us to be with you every step of the way. Trust Must Have Ideas.
February's discovery of the month is Slice and Dice. Enjoy freshly chopped, healthy fruit and vegetables in seconds. Just place and press to slice, dice, and julienne for meal prep in minutes. The quality blades are ultra sharp to slice through the toughest vegetables, and it's dishwasher safe too. Use code 595FEB before the end of the month, or while stocks last, to get an extra 26% off Slice and Dice. Call or go online for the discovery of the month, our unmissable monthly offer.
Don't miss these highlights tomorrow on Must Have Ideas. At 8 a.m, it's cold outside, so why not stay in the warm and get up to speed with the best must-haves on What's Trending. And if you feel like company for lunch at 12, join Hannah for some innovative ideas to perk up your weekend. At Home with Hannah. And at 4 p.m, if you're looking for midwinter inspiration, time-saving solutions and clever hacks, then be sure to catch Clever Ideas with Karis. Discover something new this Saturday with Must Have Ideas.
Well, I'm very pleased to say that Simon is staying with us because you have, this is the ultimate solution, I think.
It is, because we're all using too much non-recyclable plastic. And these replace your ordinary sandwich bags because these are seal and stand. Anytime you reach for a bag that you'd use only once, you reach for your seal and stand. Let me tell you about them.
Item number 558311, and the price is $15.99. Simon, this is up there with one of my favourite products. I'm obsessed.
Well, I think I know why, because I know you're passionate about reducing single-use plastic usage. Cling film, bags,
Yes.
me too, and we all should be.
Yeah.
And these are the solution, because Seal and Stand is a set of 3 really durable food-grade silicone storage bags. You get a 1 litre and 2 half-litre. They have a really simple seal on the top, which is airtight and watertight seal. They are reusable thousands of times. They're dishwasher safe, and they replace all those times when you'd grab some cling film, you'd grab a sandwich bag, whatever it might be. All you do is you pop your food inside, you seal it with your fingers, and that's now an airtight, watertight seal. They don't tear, they don't split. You can use them in the freezer, in the fridge, and when you're done, you dishwash them. So they are brilliant. And when you are loading them, I've got my apples for lunch in there as well. Pop that in, they're really nice and fresh when you seal it, but they stand up, which is really handy for loading them.
And it's a very sturdy design, so you don't have to worry about your poor sandwiches in cling film getting squished at the bottom of your bag.
They're really tough. Now, they're also absolutely airtight and watertight, and that's the important thing. Now, I've got a smoothie here. So many of us make smoothies, or we batch cook. We make soups or stocks or whatever it might be. And with a plastic bag, obviously, if you put that in your bag and try and take it to work, or it's in the fridge and it splits, disaster, smoothie everywhere. So with this, what I'm going to do, let me just wipe that little blob. I've just lost one little blob, so I took the lid off, because I want to show you how watertight these are. Now, I've got a banana and red fruit smoothie.
Nice.
So really delicious to take with you for sort of lunch or something. Now, if I seal that, all you do, run your fingers over the top, and it's just a press seal.
Yeah.
So you squeeze it together with your fingers, And now it is absolutely watertight.
Oh my God,
Now
I mean, that is
that's-
perfect for soups.
Isn't it brilliant? And you're not going to find that the whole freezer is full of bits and escaped food, because these are airtight and watertight. And of course, the thing is, the alternative is this stuff. And as we said, single-use plastic, you know, was a great idea 50 years ago, but we really shouldn't be producing this stuff to go to landfill. It tears easily. It's not durable. It's really difficult to load with liquids because it just escapes. Even the seal ones, they can split open.
Well, that's the thing. I try and reuse these and wash them and stuff, but they only last so long.
You see, you can put seal and stand in the dishwasher, so it's really easy. And of course, the alternative is sandwich boxes. Well, the trouble is, that's horrible, isn't it? They're really stale.
And they're bulky.
Yeah, that doesn't happen with your seal and stand because these are food-grade silicone with this pressed seal on the top. They're really durable. They're really tough. They're designed for thousands of uses. And on the front, you've got calibration. So if I tilt that, you can just see the measurements on the front there. So it's got markings so that if you're using a recipe, you can put half a litre in or whatever if you want to portion your meals for the freezer. Absolutely brilliant.
And you can see what you've got as well in there.
Because they're translucent.
Oh, there we go. I mean, I'm convinced. I already was before Simon started chatting. But if you want one of these, then it couldn't be easier to get in touch. Give us a call on 0800 200 6666. You can head over to our website, musthaveideas.tv. And there's also a QR code on your screen, which will take you straight through to this product. So like Simon said, you get 3 of these for $15.99 and guaranteed, if I can say it, to be with you within 2 working days. And if not, you get the product for free and your P&P refunded as well. My goodness, this is the time to try it.
And what's not to like really with these? Because seal and stand is something you're going to use every single day, Hannah. You can put it into the freezer, you can put it into the fridge. They're microwave safe. Just loosen the lid when you pop them in the microwave to let the steam escape. You can even boil them. So they are brilliant. Now, for packed lunches, I mean, if you take a packed lunch to work every day, and your partner does, and the kids do, that's 4 sandwich bags, 5 sandwich bags, 6 chucked in the bin every single day. It's all going to landfill. With seal and stand, all of that has stopped. And it's really easy to pour from them because you can then reseal, pop it back in the fridge. So anything that the kids tend to knock over in the fridge, you don't have to keep using. You can replace all those open pots with seal and stand.
And what's inside is protected as well. It's really fresh. I mean, the apples is a great idea because that's not going to go brown, is it, overnight?
Exactly. But also heat resistant. I want to show you this. Now, I'm boiling one in here, okay? So this is boiling the bag. Now, I've got some soup that I'd frozen, and I could actually microwave that if I wanted to. But what I've done is I've put it into hot water. Now, obviously, if you've got sensitive fingers, don't touch that with your bare hands. I've got chef's hands, asbestos, so I'm going to tilt that to pour that in. But look, really piping hot soup.
That's
now,
a good pour system as well.
If you're preparing food for someone in the family who's got dexterity issues, or maybe you want to do portion food for them, it's absolutely brilliant. And as I said, you can microwave in them, Hannah. So when you do microwave, obviously use a cloth, and I think always use a cloth when you're taking things out of the boil in the bag as well. If I shut the microwave, but I want to show you this. I'll take it over here. I've got a serving bowl. This I've opened. Now, this is really important in the microwave. Just pull the seal open when you're using them in the microwave. But there is your meal. Now, that could be leftovers. That could be a meal if you're following a meal plan. So you can prep at the weekend when you've got the time to cook. And anything left, just pop that back in the fridge. And then when you've finished it, it goes straight into the dishwasher. So it's really, really clean.
Unbelievably versatile, and I cannot believe you can put it in the microwave, dishwasher friendly. I mean, I think this would be actually a great gift idea.
So let me show you the freezer uses, because what you can also do is you can portion stuff. Now, a lot of us are trying to save money by buying multi-packs, but who's going to need 12 chicken breasts at once? Yeah, so let's pop one into here. Now, if I pop that into there, I can seal it with my clean hand.
Yeah.
Squeeze that too. That's ready to go into the freezer. You can then defrost that when you need it, and you've got 1 chicken breast. Let me wash my hands in hot soapy water and get them nice and clean.
That's such a good idea.
The raw chicken. So brilliant to help you batch cook, portion control. You can save money on multi-buys. And of course, instead of throwing away little bits of leftover from a family meal, freeze them in a seal and stand, and you're helping to save money and reduce your food bill.
I mean, I'm going to be telling my friends and family about this. What did I say? Great gift idea. Give us a call on 0800 200 6666 or head over to our website, musthaveideas.tv. And remember that you have a 100-day, no quibble money-back guarantee. So give them a go. See what you think. And there is no questions asked if you Want to return it? I don't think you will, because these are unbelievably handy.
And they're something you're going to use every day, because every time you put an open packet into the fridge or the cupboard, every time you put something in the freezer, instead of reaching for a single-use plastic bag or acres of cling film, use a seal and stand. You can pop the food in. They're food-grade silicone. They're really tough. They're designed for thousands of uses. So when you're done, you can just pop them into the dishwasher. But the key thing is they seal the freshness in, and they're absolutely airtight and watertight. So just seal that with your fingers, and then you can pour from them, which is really handy if you've got something that you want to use a little bit of, and then pop back into the fridge. But with this set, remember, you get a 1 litre and 2 half litres. You're going to use them every day. In fact, I think you're going to need more than one set.
Well, it's great for the family as well, like you said, for the kids.
Absolutely. And the whole family are going to love these. The design's really clever because they're designed to be freestanding, so you can fill them when they're freestanding. And they are brilliant for tidying your cupboards, because we've all got these disastrous dry ingredient cupboards. Spilt packets, wasted food, and of course that's helping mice and so on have a field day. But really neat with your seal and stand. So if you can get more than one set, remember they are heat resistant. You can use them in the microwave. You can use them for boiling the bag. You can dishwash them when you're finished. So they're really hygienically clean, and they're absolutely airtight and watertight, and they're just brilliant. Just very quickly show that you can actually also label them. So if you are freezing something,
goodness,
you can put your name on there. And then when you want to reuse it next time, all you do is just dip that into some water and just wipe that off, and you've got a wipe clean surface.
Unbelievable. Your seal and stand. You're going to want one of these. Pop it in your basket. 558 311 1599. So Simon Brown, our home economist, is staying with us to show us another fab product.
Yeah, now kitchen knives, Hannah. We've all got a drawer full of kitchen knives, really blunt. Well, Samurai Sharp is going to breathe new life back into steel knives, serrated or straight-edged. They will be as sharp as the day you bought them. Brilliant.
And your item number is 600887 and the price is $12.99. So Simon, tell us all about the Samurai Sharp.
So kitchen knives, Hannah. We've all got a drawer full of kitchen knives, haven't we? And they were lovely and sharp the day we bought them, and then they blunt. And then we curse them, we don't use them, we leave them in the drawer. What a waste. We've tried sharpening them with steels and gadgets, and nothing seems to work. This is different. This is Samurai Sharp, and Samurai Sharp will resharpen all your steel kitchen knives, straight blades and serrated blades. It's simple, it's completely safe, and it's so easy to use. So let's put it through its paces.
Okay.
We're going to choose a knife, okay?
Yeah.
Just step back a bit because there's a concrete block here. Now, you might think, what on earth have you brought a concrete block into Must Have Ideas for? So what I'm going to do is blunt the blade on the concrete block, okay? So this is really tough, and this is going to take off any edge that knife still has.
Oh my God, do not try this at home.
No, it's going to ruin your knife. So what I'm going to do is, having given it a wipe, let's take out, this is a really nice ripe tomato, and we're going to...
I know what's going to happen, so I'm stepping back.
That's really blunt. You saw how tough that was to slice. So
and
what I'll do...
it's not safe either.
Well, it's going to slip, and that's, that's when you can cut yourself. Now, Samurai Sharp is brilliant. It uses a sprung system on which the sharpening blades are mounted. And what that does is it automatically adjusts the angle to hone the blade to the state it was on the day you bought the knife. It's going to be super sharp, and it's so easy to use. Now, when you are resharpening a knife that you use every day to cook your dinner, you don't need to do anywhere near this many strokes. You just give it a couple of little strokes and it just re-hones that edge. But obviously, because I've been grinding this on a concrete block, I've got to be fairly thorough with this. So, having resharpened it, we'll give it a wipe.
Okay.
Let's turn the tomato round and let's just slice straight through.
Wow. Straight through.
And that's the difference with Samurai Sharp. So what a way to regenerate all those knives in your drawer. Simple, safe, brilliant.
Amazing. Well, if you are already sold on the Samurai Sharp, then get one for yourself. You can call us on 0800 200 6666, or you can head over to our website, musthaveideas.tv. Remember, that item number is 600887. The price is $12.99 plus your postage and packaging. And if you don't get it within 2 working days, it is guaranteed. But if not, then you get the whole order for free, plus your money back, including postage and packaging. Wow.
This is Samurai Sharp, And it is such a brilliantly easy way to breathe new life into all your steel kitchen knives. It's very simple to use. It has sprung arms which automatically adjust the angle so the blade is rehoned to be as sharp as the day you bought it. Now, whether or not you love cooking, in fact, if you hate cooking, you're going to love Samurai Sharp because it will really give you the chance to resharpen any of those steel knives. Now, this is a butter knife, Hannah, but look, it even works on something like that. Samurai Sharp can be used on straight and serrated blades, and it's simple, safe and easy to use. There's no pressure, there's no skill needed, but what you'll end up with knives as sharp as the day you bought them. Absolutely brilliant.
That is unbelievable.
Isn't it amazing?
It is, wow.
So let's show you how it works. Now, we're going to take a different knife. Now, this is a really serious knife.
Yeah, you mean business with that, Simon.
Yeah, but these are really hard to sharpen with conventional sharpeners, not with Samurai Sharp. So what I'm going to do is explain how it works. Now, you have these sprung arms, and these have the sharpening plates mounted on them. Now, if you're sharpening a blade and you're sharpening it from the initial stages, so it's a very blunt blade, like the knife I was just sharpening, you would sharpen it with the point downwards. And you can see that what the blades, the sharpening arms are doing is they're automatically adjusting to the Samurai Sharp to carefully resharpen that. Now, if you're just sharpening as a little top-up every day, every couple of days when you cook the tea, just hold the knife horizontally, a few strokes backwards and forwards, and that's all you need. Always give it a wipe afterwards, just to get any little bits of swarf off. And having done that,
easy.
you can see...
Oh, my goodness, that looks like it's going through like butter.
It's that sharp.
And that's a melon, and they are notoriously hard to cut up.
Yeah, and that's how easy it is with Samurai Sharp.
It's so, I have to say as well, it's so easy because it's small as well. So, you know, really convenient to have on a small worktop, but really, really easy. It's not, because I do get a little bit scared about the conventional ones.
Yes.
They are quite big.
And the great thing is it's got a fantastic non-slip base, so brilliant.
Amazing. Well, again, your item number is 600887. The price is $12.99, which I think is an absolute steal. Oh, stainless steel, little pun for you there. You've got postage and packaging on top of that as well, guaranteed to be delivered to you within 2 working days. We are based in Kent. You can call us on 0800 200 6666, and of course our website is musthaveideas.tv. Oh.
Yeah, this is Samurai Sharp, and I've got to say, Hannah, this is, if you've ever used a kitchen knife and you have a kitchen knife in your drawer that's blunt, you need a Samurai Sharp. It's a simple, safe, and really easy way to breathe new life into all your steel kitchen knives, even serrated knives. And you can see how simple it is. Just a few strokes through the Samurai Sharp and you get that re-honed edge, which is often so difficult to achieve with other knife sharpeners. And this is extraordinary. I mean, this is a butter knife. It really does work on all steel knives. And what I love about it is it's got that non-slip base, so it's not going to wander all over the worktop when you're using it. So it's completely safe to use. And not only is it for your straight blades, you can use it on serrated blades too. So why struggle with your kitchen knives? Why not get a Samurai Sharp and breathe new life into all your steel knives?
Oh my goodness, wow. And I have to say as well, I'm loving that we have a chicken here. It smells delicious, and I love a Sunday roast. Come on, who doesn't love a Sunday roast?
But how much do we hate the carving knife?
Yes, you don't want to be the person in charge of carving.
No,
It's a lot of pressure.
Because it normally ends badly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is resharpen this on the Samurai Sharp just to give it a little hone, because the great thing is what this will do is it will just give that little restoration to the edge, and it gives you a nice, really sharp edge. So having sharpened it with the Samurai Sharp, look how beautifully I can slice this chicken. So none of that sort of hacking, none of the struggling with crackling or with a lovely piece of crispy beef. It just glides straight through. It even slices the skin, Hannah. That's the amazing...
How thin you've got that.
I know. And that's Samurai Sharp, you see. So no more struggling with your Sunday roast, no more struggling with any of your kitchen knives.
I think you'd be impressing your friends and family if they were having a roast. You'd be like, I'll cut that. Wow.
Now, the other one is bread knives.
I couldn't believe it when you said this. I didn't know that you could sharpen serrated knives.
Yeah, you can. You can sharpen serrated knives. So you hold them at a 35-degree angle to the scallops, because bread knives, as you probably remember, have got those little scallops on.
Yeah.
So just identify which side the scallops are, and then you can actually draw that through the Samurai Sharp at that angle. So having sharpened it, all I'm going to do is give it a wipe, and then This is a really crusty baguette.
Wow.
But I want to show you how beautifully soft this is. So no trouble cutting through this and no problem either with the fact it's so fresh. Whether it's serrated, whether it's straight, Samurai Sharp will restore the sharp edge just like the day you bought it. And that's the amazing thing. It just breathes new life into all your steel knives.
That is absolutely fabulous. OK, well, if you do want the Samurai Sharp for yourself, then hop onto our website, musthaveideas.tv, or call us on 0800 200 6666. And of course, we have a 100 money-back guarantee. So if it's not the product for you, you can send it back, no questions asked, and there you go. But I don't see why you wouldn't love it, because it's absolutely brilliant. Of course, the item number is 600887. Call us now. Staying with us in the kitchen is Simon with another fantastic must-have idea, haven't you?
Yeah, so, OK, defrosting. You stand there watching it, and you're watching it, and you're watching it, and time's ticking away. With Miracle Melt, we can almost half the time that it takes to defrost. It's a miracle.
Item number for this is 331788. It's priced at $16.99. It is the ultimate kitchen hack. Simon, tell me all about the Miracle Melt.
OK, so amazing name because it is amazing. It's a miracle. Well, it isn't, it's science, but this is phenomenal. How many times have you opened the freezer, grabbed something out the freezer, waited for it to defrost, and you're watching, you watch, and it takes ages to defrost anything?
I always forget to do it in the morning, so yes, a lot.
So you need a Miracle Melt, and we all do if we've got a freezer, Hannah, and I'll show you why. Now, these are ice cubes, and I promise you these are not glass, and I will prove that to you. I'm going to put one on each, just picked at random.
Yeah.
So, ordinary chopping board, ice cube. This is Miracle Melt on the Miracle Melt surface, which has got an ice cube on here.
Oh my goodness, stop. Are you serious?
Yeah. That is what is so phenomenal about Miracle Melt, because what Miracle Melt is doing is it's speeding up the defrosting.
No.
But it's not using any chemicals. It's not using any energy, electricity. Yeah, you can. It's not hot. But it actually is brilliant. It will defrost anything that's sitting on the surface, whether or not it's in packaging. And it will defrost in up to half the time of just leaving it at room temperature.
I honestly am amazed. I could actually watch it.
Well, we're going to come back to it later, so don't worry about it. Now, let's show you these two examples. Now, so what I did is around an hour and a half to 2 hours ago, took a couple of steaks out. A little bit later on, I took a couple of salmon fillets. A little bit later, I took a couple of broccoli florets out.
Is this my dinner?
It could be nice, couldn't it? So this is the steak that's been out of the freezer for an hour and a half to 2 hours. Now, it looks defrosted, but if I pick it up...
Nope.
It's solid in the middle. Now, I can feel how solid that is, and well, you can see it's not bending. I'm not going to cook that because that's still frozen in the middle. Not good. Here is the steak that was on the Miracle Melt at the same time. That is completely defrosted. Now, the salmon. Now, obviously, I'm not going to cook these and eat them, Hannah, so I'm going to clean my hands in a minute. There's the salmon.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still frozen.
Yeah.
The salmon on the Miracle Melt.
Wow.
And that only took around 45 minutes to an hour.
This is amazing.
The broccoli, if I turn these round on the chopping board, can you see there's still frost on the broccoli? Even after nearly 30 minutes, that broccoli is completely defrosted now. And that's the amazing thing about Miracle Melt. It works anything sitting on the surface. Now, I'm just going to wash my hands so that I can get off everything on my hands. Let me tell you about the science, because it is brilliantly simple.
It's fascinating, OK.
So Miracle Melt, and here's an example in time-lapse. Miracle Melt works by absorbing the heat from the room, and it causes the food sitting on the surface to defrost much more quickly than food that's sitting on that surface at room temperature. And it works on anything touching the surface of the Miracle Melt. I'll show you some more examples in a second.
I am absolutely amazed by this. I love it. This is the Miracle Melt. And if you are equally fascinated by how this works and want one for yourself, then please do give us a call on 0800 200 6666. Or you can, of course, go onto a laptop, your computer, onto your mobile and head over to our website, musthaveideas.tv. So the item number for that is 331788 and it's priced at $16.99. The Miracle Melt.
Yeah, and it really is a
miracle.
Anytime you take anything anything out of the freezer, Hannah, put it onto the Miracle Melt, whether or not it's in packaging, and it will speed up your defrosting, and it's phenomenal. It works with milk, with soup, with burgers, with fish, with chicken, with any of those things you take out of your freezer. It's also got some really handy little built-in devices. There's a garlic crusher, there's the knife sharpener. The reverse of the Miracle Melt surface, the soft plastic side, is a chopping board. It's dishwasher safe, so really hygienic, but I promise you that once you've got Miracle Melt, you're never going to be cursing that defrosting again, because everything defrosts so fast with Miracle Melt.
This is fantastic. Do you know, I like to bulk.
Yes.
Cook. So, you know, like soups is a classic one.
Perfect.
But again, you have to wait for ages in the microwave, but
And you see here an example that you say bulk cooking. If you've frozen things, you know, I've got a carton of soup, it can be in the packaging. Butter, how many times do you need some butter and it's still frozen? Pastry, a block of pastry, there's nothing you can do with that. We've got some blueberries. Anything you freeze, leave it in the packaging, sit it onto the Miracle Melt, flip it over if you want to speed up the defrosting even more quickly.
Great for busy households if you think, bam, I need to get dinner done.
Exactly. Now, here's an example of what normally goes wrong when you're fast defrosting. Burgers, OK? Before I show you the Miracle Melt, if you want to cheat and you think, oh, I'll bung them in the microwave on defrost, look at the way that they've defrosted, but they've also started cooking around the outside. You see the brown section there. Now, that means the outside of the food is partially cooked, the inside is frozen.
Simon, I can't tell you how many times I've ruined chicken doing this.
Yeah,
it ruins the texture and the flavour. Some bits cooked, some bits still frozen.
And you end up throwing it away. With Miracle Melt, just put the burgers or the chicken straight onto the Miracle Melt and it will speed up the defrosting, and in around half the time or less, it will have defrosted thoroughly and much more safely.
So impressive.
Now, desserts. So many of us think, oh, wouldn't it be nice to have a dessert? But we forget to take out the dessert, and then you're about to sit down with about half an hour to go and you think, oh, I haven't got dessert. Take the dessert out of the freezer. If you take it out of the packaging and put it onto Miracle Melt, it's even quicker. And of course, with something like this, there's no way you can possibly slice a frozen dessert because it's solid. You can't microwave it, it'll melt. Put your frozen dessert onto the Miracle Melt, or indeed your frozen fruit. You can see the surface of these fruits touching the Miracle Melt are defrosting really quickly.
I'm going to be telling my friends and family about this one. You need one of these in your kitchen. So this is the Miracle Melt. You can call us on 0800 200 6666. You can, of course, get in touch with our lovely customer service team. They'll be there for questions. You can put your orders through them. They're based here in Kent as well, 7 days a week. Or you can hop onto the website musthaveideas.tv as well. So the item number for your Miracle Melt is 331788, and it's only £16.99.
And the brilliant thing about it is that whatever you are defrosting, just pop it onto the Miracle Melt, whether it's in packaging or not, Hannah, and away it goes. It speeds up your defrosting, but remember, it's defrosting thoroughly and hygienically, unlike popping it in the microwave. It's got some handy built-in features. There's a lovely little knife sharpener. It's got a garlic press, and also the reverse side, the non-shiny side, is a really super little chopping board. And it goes straight into the dishwasher for cleaning as well, which is brilliant.
Anything this chopping board doesn't do.
Well, let me show you very quickly the few other amazing little features. Here we've got a little knife sharpener built into the handle. So just hold the Miracle Melt vertically and you can sharpen your knife on there. If I turn it over from the Miracle Melt shiny side, we've now got a wonderful little chopping board and that will protect your knife. And in the corner of that, there's a little garlic press. Now, if you just use a garlic clove in its skin, you can actually garlic crush in seconds, and you can see I've got crushed garlic there on the side. And then it goes into the dishwasher for cleaning.
Oh my goodness,
brilliant.
Look at the versatility of
Let's
this.
go back to the beginning.
I am so impressed.
And I'm going to prove this isn't a glass ice cube.
Yep.
I'm going to put the ice cube from the board, the wooden board, onto the Miracle Melt, and you can see immediately,
instant,
it's now melting much more quickly. Miracle Melt is going to save you so much time, whatever you're defrosting.
Honestly, I need one of these in my life. Where has it been all my life? Right, OK, so the number for this then, it is 331788. It's priced at £16.99. It's your Miracle Melt. Get in touch with us on 0800 200 6666, or you can go onto our website, musthaveideas.com. That is for the Miracle Melt, £16.99. Go and get yourself one today. Earlier in the show, we had a look at this, the Samurai Sharp, and look how sharp it makes those knives, making light work of those fruit and vegetables there. So this is a spring-loaded knife sharpener with non-slip base, and look how sharp your old knives could become. Just a few strokes there, and look how easily that slips through that salmon. No knifing skills needed. Item number is 600887, and the price is $12.99. What a fantastic show. I hope I've given you a few tips and tricks there to help you around the house. But there's more where that came from. We've got the wonderful Caris.
Yes, that's right. I've got a whole hour coming up of bright ideas. It's going to be fabulous. We've got great products, amazing demonstrations. There is literally so much to see. Join me in just a few moments here on Must Have Ideas.
At Must Have Ideas, we treat every customer as if they're part of the family and pride ourselves on delivering exceptional customer service. It's not just about our 2 working day delivery promise or our love it or return it money back guarantee. It's about being a company that you can rely on.
Must Have Ideas. Discover something new.
This week's Discovery of the Week is Space Makers. Store more in less space with these clever hooks, which fit over any hanger. Hang 5 items of clothing in the space of 1, so you can see everything in your wardrobe. Make the most of your space and enjoy crease-free clothes. Use code 135week before midnight on Sunday or while stocks last to get an extra 20% off Space Makers. Call or go online for our Discovery of the Week. An extra special price for 7 days only.
Thank you for joining me. My name's Caris and welcome to Must Have Ideas. Now, we have got such a treat lined up for you for this next 60 minutes, full of demonstrations, clever products, time-saving ideas. Whether you're a regular or you're a first-time viewer, I know you're going to love it. Let's have a little look what we've got coming up. Coming up, we have the Simple Spray. Now, this is a cleaning spray generator that kills 99.9% of bacteria, and you can make it at home for around 2 pence per bottle. It cleans, it deodorizes, and it sanitizes. It's non-toxic and it's safe for families and pets, so it's great. 881900 is your item number for your Simple Spray, and your price is just £29.99. Also coming up, we have the Pest Pod. Now, this is a rechargeable insect zapper and LED lamp and provides protection from annoying bugs and irritating insects. It can keep your home and garden pest-free. It's safe to use around pets and kids. It has 3 different modes and it's rechargeable as well. Your item number for your Pest Pod is 444199 and your price is just £19.99. Joining me now is our home expert, Rachel, with a product I think you're going to find very useful.
Oh yes, Caris. When it comes to endless laundry, like in my house, you need an express dry, which is your heated airer. It's got a timer function, you've got adjustable heat settings. This really will speed up your drying time, and it really is cost effective as well.
700886 is your item number for your express dry. Price $49.99, or you can split that into 3 monthly payments of $16.66. Pop onto the website musthaveideas.tv, or you can give us a call on 0800 200 6666. Rachel.
Well, Caris, I have to say, the express dry is something that's in constant use in my household. Now, it may look a bit like a normal airer, but actually the really special thing about this is each and every one of these bars heats up. So it dries your clothes much quicker than a regular airer. But I can see you're stroking it now.
I'm enjoying it.
And warm and toasty,
it is.
isn't it? In fact, if we look on the thermal camera, you can see how the heat is radiating from these bars.
Yeah.
So as I say, that is going to dry your clothes quicker than a regular airer. And I also think it's a brilliant alternative to really noisy and often expensive tumble dryers, and things like hanging your clothes all over your radiators, which of course isn't great because you're putting your heating on just to get your clothes dry. So here we've got a fantastic alternative, which is really cleverly designed with a control panel which has a timer function and adjustable heat control as well.
Okay,
So let me
wow,
show you
fab.
that. Just going to turn this round so we can have a little look at the panel there. So touch of a button, you can adjust your heat all the way from 30 degrees up to 70 degrees. So depending on what you're drying and how quickly you want it to dry, you're in complete control.
Okay.
So things like your delicates, you could turn it down.
You could turn it down,
Yeah. You've also got the timer, which is genius, okay? So tap of the button again, you're going to be able to set that all the way up to 9 hours. And what that will do is automatically switch itself off at the end of the selected time. So you don't even have to think about switching it off. You can just set it and forget it. So fantastic if, you know, you've got the school uniforms and the PE kits that you're scrabbling to get dry overnight, maybe in time for school in the morning, you can do that quickly. Or maybe you're heading off to work for the day and you just want that peace of mind that it's going to switch itself off.
Yes.
You don't have to remember to do it. You can set it with the timer.
Perfect.
And of course, you've got a really good capacity here. So you've got plenty of space for a whole load of washing. But what I love about this is the fact that it folds down flat for really, really easy storage.
Okay.
So I'm just going to pop over to this one here to show you how slimline it is once it's been collapsed. And you can see it's really slim, a bit like your ironing board at home. So you can pop this in a cupboard,
down,
behind the sofa, maybe under the bed. These aluminium bars are really strong, so they can take the weight of your heavy items like your towels and your coats. And they heat up really, really quickly, but incredibly light. I've got one finger under here, and look at that. Now, I am not a superhero, and I do not have above average finger strength. I can tell you now that it's because it is so lightweight, so easy to move around from room to room.
I mean, really are great. If you're thinking, yes, I absolutely need an express dry, let me give you your details. Your item number is 700886. Your price is $49.99, but you can split that into 3 monthly payments of $16.66. Pop onto the website musthaveideas.tv. Of course, you can give us a call. Our lovely customer services team are actually based here in Kent, and you can call them on 0800 200 6666. I mean, Rachel, you know, when we get this home, I just think everyone's going to love it because it's just so useful, isn't it?
And a really important thing to note with this, Karis, actually, is the fact that it's not going to cost you a fortune. It actually costs as little as 7 pence per hour to run.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, it really is cost efficient, especially if you're finding yourself putting your central heating on all of the time. You can see how those individual bars are heating up to dry your clothes much quicker than a regular airer. You've got 36 feet, that's almost 10 metres of heated drying space. Plenty of space for a whole load of laundry, folds down flat for easy storage, strong but lightweight, and just such a practical thing to have in your home. It's a brilliant alternative to maybe your tumble dryer. So, you know, I personally don't have space for a tumble dryer in my home, but people that do, maybe it's out in the garage and it's raining, or you just don't want it on at night because it's noisy.
Of course.
This is so fantastic, and honestly, it really does speed up that drying time compared to a normal airer, as well as having a huge capacity.
I was going to say, look how much you've got on this.
So
wow.
in fact, this is a whole load of laundry, and that's what I love about this. It's the only airer, genuinely, I've ever owned where I can get a whole load of laundry. So when I'm constantly washing, you know, for 2 children at home, I don't have to keep looking for extra places for the surplus in the basket. And just to be very clear, this is all of the same amount of stuff that we've got on here. So all of this has fitted onto our express dry. And I just love the fact that you can get all of these garments onto that. And so you don't have to worry about that surplus, as I say. You've also got these lovely large surface areas, which are really handy when it comes to drying things flat, Karis. I don't know if you've ever found this with things like jumpers, where you read the label and you think,
dry flat, and you're like, where?
Yeah, you think, where do I do that? Or it says, do not tumble dry. Well, we've got one set up over here, where we've got a nice little woolly jumper. And yeah, this is the classic, isn't it? And also, sometimes with these sort of things, you don't want to tumble dry them because it can damage them. Again, you can adjust that heat control so you've got it set correctly for you. But what we're going to do is we're just going to pop on the thermal camera again. This one's just been popped on here. It's not been here very long, but I'm going to turn it around just to show you. Look at the heat stripes.
Wow.
Look at the heat stripes.
Yeah,
so
you can see.
mere seconds already, that heat is getting to work. So it's super, super effective, as well as being great for drying flat, as well as being able to get a whole load of laundry on here. You can also fold these wings in. So if you do have a smaller load, you can save yourself a little bit of space, but you can also double up on the heat of those bars to dry your clothes even quicker. I genuinely love this, Karis. I use it all the time at home. I don't think I could live without mine now.
I mean, I just think when you get this home, you are going to find it so very useful. Did you see how much washing actually you can pop on this to dry really is fabulous. So your details, 700886 is your item number. $49.99 is your price. Of course, you can split that into 3 payments of $16.66. So you can pop onto the website musthaveideas.tv. Of course, you can give us a call on 0800 200 6666. We have also a 100-day no quibble money back guarantee, and of course a delivery within 2 working days or your order is free. You can change the temperature as well, can't you? So you can kind of pop it up and pop it down depending on what you're drying.
Yeah, exactly. I love that. You've got the timer function and the heat control. 36 feet, that's almost 10 metres of heated drying space. Plenty of space for a whole load of laundry. Really compact, really lightweight when it comes to storing it as well. And for me, it is a cost saver, working out as little as 7 pence per hour to run.
That's
I'd say I don't have a tumble dryer, but I know lots of people that do, and they absolutely guzzle electricity. I used to have my laundry everywhere, hanging on radiators on multiple areas, but with this one, I can get everything into one area all at the same time. Now we've got a few items here on here, and this is just really classic, isn't it, when it comes to things like coming in the winter and you've been for that wet walk and you've got the coats and you've got the soggy socks and you've got the hats and you've got the gloves. Again, you've got these lovely areas to dry things flat, and with the coats and things that we've got on the end here, these are really heavy items. So it's really important to note that whilst this is lightweight, whilst it is easy to move around your home, those aluminium bars are incredibly strong. And what I love is they heat up really quickly. So there's no kind of waiting, is it going to heat up?
Well,
like
I
the
noticed
radiator's coming on.
earlier you popped it on and it was really quick that it heated up.
Really warm, really toasty, really quickly. And again, with that temperature control, depending on what you're drying, so maybe you've got the big heavy winter coats, you want to crank it up to 70 degrees. But when you have got your delicates, when you have got your woolens, you can take it back down. Also, let's just remind ourselves about that timer function.
I was going to ask you about that,
Because it is an absolute game changer. So again, when you can set the timer, that you don't have to think about switching it off. It will automatically switch off at the end of the
Something less
time.
to think about, isn't
And
it?
obviously, the cost-saving implication of working out as little as 7 pence an hour to run instead of putting your central heating on. Those bars heat up so quickly to dry your clothes so much quicker, and plenty of space for a whole load of laundry.
I mean, I just think when you get your express dry home, I just think you are going to find it so useful. You can fit so much washing on there, which is great. And of course, as we can see there, it's really lightweight as well. So to order, you can pop onto the website musthaveideas.tv. Of course, you can give us a call on 0800 200 6666. Delivery within 2 working days or your order is free. So your item number is 700886. Your price is $49.99, but of course you can split that into 3 payments of $16.66. I just think you're going to love it. I just think you're going to find it so useful. And of course, your split payment of $16.66, I just think it's absolutely great. Now, Rachel, you're staying with us, aren't you? Because you're bringing us a product now that's really fun, but equally really practical.
Oh, these are absolutely brilliant, Keris, for lighting those dark spaces around your home, as well as creating decorative displays, whether it's in your home or around the garden. Simple pull like that to click it on, an instant bright LED light, loads of uses. Can't wait to show you.
771877 is your item number for your Mighty Brighty 4-pack, price £13.98, or you can split that into 3 payments of £4.66. Pop onto the website musthaveideas.tv or give us a call on 0800 200 6666. Rachel.
Oh, Keris, I love my Mighty Brighty. I cannot tell you how much I champion these, because you're getting a set of 4 in these fresh, bright, funky colours. You're getting a pink, a green, an orange and a blue. But the thing I love most about them is that simple click to switch it on, and you have got instant bright LED light. These are battery operated. Don't they look fabulous?
Yeah, it's easy.
They've got that lovely bare bulb design, so they really look contemporary. You don't need to wire them in. There's no cost of an electrician with these. You can use them indoors or outdoors, and there are so many uses, whether it is to really light up that garden, really extend those summer evenings with beautiful lighting, or indeed just light those dark spaces around your home, like the loft, the garage, the shed.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, and the thing that's really important to note is that they are weather and waterproof. So I'm going to prove that to you now. So here we've got one. You can see it's really simple to click it on and off, as I say, and I'm going to simulate a storm. So
here we go.
If you've got these out and it turns a little bit blustery, again, don't worry about leaving these out in the rain, because they are weather resistant. And I think that just gives that peace of mind that, not only in that wet weather outdoors, but if you want to use these around the hot tub, perhaps, you've got something that's a really practical light that you don't need to wire in. There's no risk of danger, but you've got a really fantastic bright light whenever, wherever you need it.
Perfect.
And the other thing that's great about them is they are shatterproof.
Oh.
And I think that's really important, especially if you've got something that you're using outside and maybe you've got it hung on fence posts and it's windy. You don't want to have that risk of smashing and breaking.
Yeah.
Now, they are shatterproof, but studio dictates we must be health and safety. I think it's more because I might let go of the hammer. So if you can just pop your goggles on for me, Caris, here we go.
I shall.
So here we go. So this is a beautiful working Mighty Brighty. I've got my big hammer.
Okay.
This is the bit where I get it all out my system. Here we go. Give it a good old whack. Look at that. But if you take a look now, it still works brilliantly.
Perfect.
So these are virtually indestructible, which means it's great for kids to enjoy as well. You've got over 1 metre of cord length here. So I'd say, depending on the age of the child, just be careful, maybe tie it up as I've done here, but loads of uses for this. And if you have a look around the studio with the lights down, you can see
it looks gorgeous.
how gorgeous they look. So really bright and funky, even when they're off, they look fab. But when you switch them on, you've got that instant bright light.
I mean, how great are these? They look so fun with the colours, but yet so practical. Like Rachel said, we put it in the garage if you need to light up an area, or if you want to kind of spruce your garden up, make it look lovely, you can do that as well. So remember, you are getting a 4-pack. Your item number is 771877. Your price is £13.98, but you can split that into 3 payments of £4.66. Pop onto the website musthaveideas.tv, or of course you can give us a call on 0800 200 6666. Our lovely customer services team are based here in Kent, and they are ready and waiting to take your call. I mean, Rachel, I just think I like the colours. I think they're so fun.
Oh, I think they're absolutely fabulous. And obviously by pulling that cord, you're getting that instant light whenever, wherever you need it. Water resistant, so you can use them outside as well as inside. Shatterproof LED bulbs that stay cool to the touch, by the way, as well. And what's great, it's really up to you how you want to use them, whether it is decoratively or functionally to light those dark spaces. Great for camping as well. Maybe keep one next to the fuse box in case of a power cut or in the car for a breakdown. Great for camping, as I say. So easy to install because you can just pop them on a hook or a nail, or just tie them round fence panels and posts as well.
Yeah.
So really, really versatile. As I say, over 1 metre of cord length there. So you can adjust them and have some fun creating displays because you can stagger the heights. Now, my top tip is you're getting 4, but it's worth getting a couple of sets because then you can really work to create some gorgeous displays. And as I say, even in the daytime when they're not on, they look really vibrant and beautiful. But then as dusk falls and it gets a little bit darker, and we're all sat out having our nibbles and our drinks, you're just going to reach out, click it on, and you've got that instant light. So extending those summer evenings. As I say, waterproof, so fabulous to use around the hot tub as well. And as I say, really practical, so if they're swinging in the wind, they're not going to smash and break because they're shatterproof. Now I'm going to hold on to this one just to prove to you that these are cool touch. Because we're using LED technology, these will never ever get hot, so you can leave them on for hours and hours. And the fact that of course they're battery operated means you can put them anywhere. And brilliant for kids to enjoy, maybe as a night light as well in their bedroom. Again, as I say, be careful with the length of the cord, but the fact that they're shatterproof and they're cool touch means that children can really have some fun with them as well.
I mean, they really are great, and I love the idea there of kind of decorating your garden. You are getting a 4-pack, but if you do want to get more than that, you'll only pay your P&P per order, not per item. So why not get a few packs of these? Like they said, you are getting a 4-pack with your Mighty Brighty. Your item number is 771877. Your price is £13.98. Now, there is a little QR code on your screen. If you scan that with your phone, that will take you directly through to the website. But I think these are a great idea. I think they are so practical. And Rachel, I just think they're fun.
Yeah, and do you know what? No fiddly buttons or switches. That's what I love. So, you know, you're not having to look for a switch to turn it on. Simply pull that cord, it clicks on, giving you that instant bright LED light. Brilliant to light dark spaces around your home, like your wardrobes, lofts, garages, sheds. Weather resistant, as you can see, and cool to the touch. Just fab to take camping as well. And whether it is using it outside in the awning or inside, whether you're going off to use the toilet at night, you can use it as a handheld torch. And you see how easy it is just to hang them around fence posts, dress up and glow up things like your climbing frame so the kids can play safely as the summer evenings get a little bit warmer and you want to play outside. But again, with a couple of sets of these, you can really have some fun creating displays.
They are lovely.
And they are such a practical thing to take camping. As you said, you know, the fact that they are shatterproof, you know, if you drop them, they're not going to break, they're not going to smash. You don't need electricity, they're battery operated, so you can use them anywhere out in the wild. And we have a little look here as well. We've got one inside, and what I love is that they are really light and easy to use as a torch. The amount of times I've had people in my garden at home that have come for a drink and then they've pinched one to take it home for torch, and I never see them again, Karis, because everyone that has a Mighty Brighty wants to keep it.
They want them, yeah.
But this is obviously outdoor camping. But again, if you've got play tents and things for the kids set up in the living room,
Great idea.
you can create some lovely ambience, sort of glowing them up with your Mighty Brighties. So practical as well for those dark spaces. So we're going to move over here to my mini wardrobe, because I just want to make a point about how when you've got dark spaces, and it could be a wardrobe, or it could be that cupboard where your fuse box is, or it could be maybe your loft or your garage, where you don't want to spend a fortune with an electrician getting that light wired in. You can just grab one of these and hang it from a hook. And we're going to bring the lights down so we can see the difference here. But you see how I'm clicking it on and off with these? And you'll really start to notice how much of a glow we're getting from that bright LED light. But what I love about this is, again, if you're in the middle of a power cut, you don't want to be rummaging around in a drawer for a torch, which you've then got to hold. You can be hands-free. If you hang one of these on a hook, a nail, or just tie it around a little hook there, you can just have it ready to go and click it on whenever you need it.
I mean, they are great. So, Rachel, I can see all the different colours here. So we get one of each colour in the Mighty Brighty set,
Yes, you're getting one blue, one pink, one orange, one green. As I say, my top tip is get a couple of sets, because whether it's people pinching them and taking them home, or whether you want to create those gorgeous displays, now you can light up those spaces around your home and garden. You are getting a product here that is water resistant, so you can use it outside. They're shatterproof, so safe to have even in windy weather. Do you know where I really recommend using these as well? If you live in an area where you've not got a lot of outside lighting and you've got sort of tight alleyways and things for the bins.
That's a great idea.
You can literally take these and hang them over fence posts. So there's no installation effort. And then whenever you go out to do the bins, walk past, clicking them on as you go, and then you've got light in those dark spaces. Super practical, as I say, and really durable as well. I mean, virtually indestructible, I'd say.
They are such a great idea. Also, they're really fun as well. So if you're thinking, yes, I absolutely would love the Mighty Brighty, remember you are getting a 4-pack. 771877 is your item number. Your price is £13.98, or you can split that into 3 payments of just £4.66. They are great. Now, Rachel, you're staying with us, aren't you? Because you're bringing us another must-have idea.
Yes, I mean, Simple Spray is a powerful cleaning solution. It's going to save you money because you can make it at home yourself with tap water and table salt, and it's proven to kill 99.99% of bacteria on all your different surfaces. Love this Simple Spray, and it will save you a ton of money.
881900 is your item number for your Simple Spray. Price is £29.99, or you can split that into 3 monthly payments of just £10. Pop onto the website musthaveideas.tv, or you can give us a call on 0800 200 6666. Rachel.
Well, Karis, this may seem like a load of mad science, but if I can get my head around it, anyone can. It's actually really simple to create your Simple Spray. So I'm going to show you that now. So all you're going to do is take your bottle and you're going to fill it with 500 ml of tap water, regular tap water, which is not going to cost you a lot of money. You're going to take 1 little spoon there of your salt, ordinary table salt, pop it into your bottle. Now this is the clever bit. So you've got a USB plug in for this. Then all you're going to do is press the little button at the front, hold it down until you see the light turns blue, and then it makes that little beeping sound. Now I'm going to pop this little blackboard here behind so you can see.
Oh, wow, you can see it.
What's happening. This is really clever science. So what we're doing here is passing a very safe low-level electrical current through that salt and water solution. What happens at that point is that the molecules break apart, as you see there, and they reform to create new molecules. Now these new molecules are non-toxic, so we're free from nasty, harsh chemicals when we're cleaning. However, they're incredibly powerful. So not only are they going to remove dirt and residue buildups, this is also guaranteed to kill 99.99% of bacteria on your hard surfaces. Now, let me prove it to you. So what I've got here is a chopping board. Now, we can see actually the chopping board looks clean, doesn't it, to the naked eye?
It does.
What we're going to do is bring down the studio lights, and I'm going to pop a UV light over here so you can see actually what's lurking. So the beauty of Simple Spray is it's going to clean the dirt you can see as well as the dirt you can't. So let's prove it here. We're going to bring the lights back up, and I'm just going to do a quick clean as we would normally. So what I love about this is you've got this wonderful atomized spray diffusion. Can you see how in one spray, it's a really fine mist, and actually you cover a really large area with a single spray. So now all I'm going to do is just go in with my cloth cloth here.
Okay.
Give it a little wipe down as you would at home, but it's that peace of mind, as I say, that this is laboratory proven to kill 99.99% of bacteria on those hard surfaces. Now, if we bring those lights down again and I pop on that UV light, what you'll see is nothing but the reflection of the torch. There's your before, there's your after. So it's that peace of mind when you're cleaning those different surfaces around your home, you're going to keep them clear of those germs, bacteria and viruses as well.
That's great, but also you haven't got all the chemicals in there either,
Yeah, no
have
nasty
you?
harsh chemicals,
No.
which cost you an absolute fortune. And the best bit is it works out at just 2p per bottle to make. So this is about saving money, avoiding the use of those nasty harsh chemicals, and of course the endless plastic bottles that we buy, which is so bad for the environment as well. And I love the fact that as well as being used as a disinfectant, this is going to be fantastic on all your hard surfaces where you've got dirt and grime. It's just a fantastic everyday cleaner as well.
Right.
So, you know, things like your hob clean again, I'm just going to give it a little spray. We've got this one here. You can see someone's been a very mucky pup.
Yeah.
Already it's starting to break down the
You can
grease and
see,
grime.
yeah.
And as I pass through, you can see what a fantastic job this does cleaning all around your home. And again, the fact that it's saving so much money, working out at just 2p per bottle.
I mean, that really is great. And if you're thinking, do you know what, I could really do with one of these in my home, then let me just give you your details for your simple spray. Your item number is 881900. Your price is $29.99. Pop onto the website musthaveideas.tv, or you can give us a call on 0800 200 6666. We also have delivery within 2 working days, or your order is free. I mean, Rachel, this simple spray really is, it's phenomenal.
Yeah, and do you know what I love about it actually, Karis, is that you can forget the nasty, expensive chemicals because you can clean, sanitize, and I haven't mentioned the fact that you can deodorize with this as well, all around your home. It's a genius solution and laboratory proven to kill 99.99% of bacteria. Money saving, of course, because you can actually create an endless supply of cleaning product using just tap water and regular table salt. You know, at the push of the button, we've transformed that water and salt into a powerfully proven formula. It will kill the germs and bacteria, as well as removing the dirt and build up of the proven formula. It will kill the germs and bacteria, as well as removing the dirt and build up of grime. And I love the fact that there's no need to wear gloves with it as well.
Perfect.
Because for me, I hate those nasty toxic chemicals, which can often catch you in the back of the throat.
You can catch it in the back of your throat.
Yeah, and especially if you've got kids and pets at home, you really want to consider the kind of products that you're using. So this is non-toxic and safe. So we've got a variety of different surfaces here because I want to show you just how multi-surface and multi-purpose this is. So first of all, we've got our mirror here with a bit of lime scale, but this could be sort of the toothpaste splashes on the mirror, could be the lovely shiny taps. And because it's non-abrasive, there's no risk. Yeah, you're not going to be getting those scratches and abrasions, damage to things. Look at how super shiny you get with it. So you get this that lovely streak-free finish. Maybe the puppy's been, you know, running around in the garden and come all over your wooden floor. It could be the muddy footprints from the kids traipsing in and out. Again, quick spritz and a spray. A little bit goes a long way. And forget, you know, if you run out of your simple spray, you're just going to make up another bottle. In 5 minutes, it's ready to go.
So effective, Rachel.
Absolutely.
Look at that.
So that's your wooden floor. What about things like your lovely marble countertops?
Yeah.
Especially something like red wine. You know, if you think that's going to be ingrained, it could be, you know, stains from food, drinks. And again, breaking that stain down.
Amazing.
Give it a little wipe and it is gone. But here's the real test.
Go on.
Permanent marker. In fact, I'm going to put a little bit on live just to prove that it is. Oh, beep, beep, beep. That was the one we did earlier. Permanent marker. Okay, going on to there.
Okay.
So there's the one we just applied. Here's some older permanent marker.
You can
as
see
well.
already. You can see.
You can see it's breaking down. This is one that's old and dried in.
Look at that.
Look at how that disappears.
But Rachel, normally you would have a different cleaner for each of these. One, you know, one for mirror, one for floors, one for tiles. This is you use the same one throughout.
Exactly. You're going to be able to use it all around your home. And again, because there's no harsh chemicals, it is great around the pets and kids. We've got some sticky jam here on the high chair. I love the fact that with just 1 or 2 sprays, you're covering a huge area with that misting effect. And again, just giving it that little clean, that peace of mind again, that we're killing 99.99% of bacteria on all those hard surfaces. And also great at residue build-ups as well. So in the bathroom, if you've got things like your lime scale, can you see? This is looking a little bit foggy here. Again, a little spritz of the simple spray on the window and a nice wipe down. And look at how you get a lovely
Streak-free finish.
That
Absolutely
really is
incredible.
great. I mean, it's great if you've got kids, if you've got pets. I mean, it really is fabulous. And you don't need all of those different cleaners. We saw that you can use it on so many different places. Let me give you your details for your simple spray. Item number 881900. Your price is $29.99. Pop onto the website or you can give us a call. You know, I am very impressed with this, Rachel.
Yeah, of course, brilliant for cleaning, sanitising and deodorising. Guaranteed to kill 99.99% of bacteria as well around your home, which is just that peace of mind, isn't it? And great for tough jobs. In fact, stand back, Karis, because I'm going to have a go at the old extractor fan. There's nothing worse than when you pull that out, the grease, the grime. It can be endless scrubbing. So I'm just going to give it a little spray. There we go.
Great.
And I'm just going to, you can see it starting to run, but I'm just going to agitate it in some water here. And what you'll start to see is all of that dirt and grime starts to fall away.
You
Can
can
you
already
how that's
see
coming
that.
off? Absolutely. Look at the difference there before and after. Look at the line there. Okay, and I'm just going to show you one more thing because I love the fact that you can actually use this to spritz and mist over things like door handles, the toilet seat, or maybe things that the kids use, you know, when their grubby fingerprints are going onto here. You can give that a nice little polish, get rid of all those germs and viruses. And of course, things like the cuddly toys, a little spritz and a spray, whether it's the pet bedding as well or those smelly shoes in the hallway.
I mean, I love the fact how quick, how easy this is. You're going to use it so much when you get it home. Let me just give you your details for your simple spray. Item number 881900. Price is $29.99, or you can split that into 3 monthly payments of just £10. Pop onto the website musthaveideas.tv, or you can give us a call. 2 working day delivery, or your order is free. I think you're going to absolutely love your simple spray, and for $29.99, it really, really is absolutely fabulous. Earlier in the show, we saw your Express Dry. Now, this is a fold-out heated clothes airer with timer, and it's the money-saving alternative to expensive tumble dryers. Plus, it's kinder to your clothes. It's sturdy but lightweight, has an easy temperature control, and fits a whole load of laundry on. 700886 is your item number for your Express Dry. Your price is $49.99, but you can split that into 3 payments of just £16.66. To order, you can go onto the website musthaveideas.tv, or you can give us a call on 0800 200 6666. But don't go anywhere, we have so much coming up here on Must Have Ideas.
It's time to take a fresh look at shopping. Explore our newest ideas for your home and garden from the comfort of your own sofa. Wherever you live in the UK, you can rely on our great value, excellent customer service, fast delivery, and hassle-free returns, so you can shop with confidence. Discover something new with Must Have Ideas.
This week's discovery of the week is Space Makers. Store more in less space with these clever hooks, which fit over any hanger. Hang 5 items of clothing in the space of 1, so you can see everything in your wardrobe. Make the most of your space and enjoy crease-free clothes. Use code 135week before midnight on Sunday or while stocks last to get an extra 20% off Space Makers. Call or go online for our discovery of the week. An extra special price for 7 days only.
Don't miss these highlights tomorrow on Must Have Ideas. At 8 a.m, it's cold outside, so why not stay in the warm and get up to speed with the best must-haves on What's Trending. And if you feel like company for lunch at 12, join Hannah for some innovative ideas to perk up your weekend. At Home with Hannah. And at 4 p.m, if you're looking for midwinter inspiration, time-saving solutions and clever hacks, then be sure to catch Clever Ideas with Karis. Discover something new this Saturday with Must Have Ideas.
Joining me now is our garden and outdoor expert, George, with a really fantastic product.
It is indeed, Karis. It's the Pest Pod. So it has an ultraviolet light that's going to zap away all the bugs and insects so you can enjoy more time in the garden. It's also got 3 different light modes, so there are lots of uses.
444199 is your item number for your Pest Pod. Price £19.99. You can split that into 3 payments of £6.66. Pop onto the website musthaveideas.tv, or of course you can give us a call on 0800 200 6666. So George, what's this all about?
So this is going to do away with all those irritating and frustrating bugs and insects in the garden.
Okay.
Because the Pest Pod has an ultraviolet light. Now, to activate it, all you do is just put it up like that.
Okay.
If we can get the studio lights down, that'd be great, so we can see that bright ultraviolet light, and that is going to attract all the bugs and insects.
Okay.
Now, not only that, there are 3 different light modes with the pod. So it's got a strong light, a bright light, an ambient light, and it also has a strobe light. So just a warning, in a couple of seconds, I am going to put the strobe light on. So if you do have any light sensitivity issues, please do look away. So we're going to start with the bright light, which is there.
Oh, wow, that's bright, George. That is
Really
bright.
bright.
Wow,
It's going to illuminate a
Mhm.
space, your garden space, maybe if you're taking it away camping.
good
If you
idea,
need to
yeah.
find something, maybe in the shed, who knows? Then you've got the ambient lights, so calming, relaxing. And this is just another warning that I'm going to put the strobe light on right now.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So you have the strobe light as well, which is great for, you know, warnings, SOS, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
So lots of uses, but it's also going to zap all those bugs and insects.
Yeah, of course, because you know there are alternatives out there, aren't there? And you know, let's have a little look at what it could be like.
Yeah, we've all been in that situation before,
Not
trying to
nice.
enjoy a
Yeah,
nice,
not nice.
dinner, drinks outside, and those bugs are constantly, you know, pestering you.
Yeah, yeah.
But with our pod, you know, that is going to get rid of those bugs
Yeah,
with that bright ultraviolet light.
perfect.
Now, there are obviously alternatives that many of us probably have used. So the first one that comes to mind is the fly swatter. Reminds me of my grandma's house. We always had one of these. If I'm doing this in a conversation, Karis, it's not fun, is it?
No,
And let's
no.
be honest, I've never caught a fly with one of these.
No,
You
you've
know,
got
they're
to-
too quick.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas the ultraviolet light is going to get them. Now, you've got these fly zappers,
I
I'd
don't
say,
like
which
these.
they are really dangerous, you know,
Mm.
especially if you've got little ones around or even pets.
Yeah.
They're just a bit of a hazard,
No.
you know, and they're bulky and they're heavy. You might have, you know, candles, citronella candles, you know, they might give off a scent that might not be nice, or chemicals, sprays like these. Look at, you know, there's lots of crosses and not nice, you know,
Yeah.
images on there.
Yeah, yeah,
It
of
is
course.
chemicals in there
yeah.
that isn't going to be nice on your food
No,
and
of
drinks.
course.
My worst one is these fly catch traps. Now, just watch how I lift
These
this
are
off.
horrible.
Like, look,
Oh,
it's
look at
come
that.
apart. Can you see
Yeah.
all the stickiness that you would then hang up, you know?
Yeah.
They're not good.
No.
They're not good. And they don't look good. Whereas our pest pods, they look brilliant,
Yeah.
especially in the garden.
Yeah, they do, you know, and you can also use the lights as well. So if you'd like to order, you can go onto the website, musthaveideas.tv, or of course you can give us a call on 0800 200 6666. Your item number is 444199. Your price is $19.99, but you can split that into 3 payments of £6.66. I mean, George, you know, these really are great, especially if you like to eat outside, for example.
For sure. If you want to make the most of your, you know, your garden, your outdoor space, you really can enjoy, you know, the outdoors.
Yeah.
The Pest Pod uses that ultraviolet light to attract bugs, and they go away because they're zapped instantly. So you can enjoy your food and drinks outside. Just one charge lasts 20 hours. So you can take it out for days if you're wanting to take it away on a camping trip. You know, you can use those 3 different light modes for different reasons. You've got that strong, bright light. You might even want to take it, you know, indoors. If you want to use a bit of an ambient light in a bathroom or in your bedroom, you know, there's so many different uses. And ultimately, it's still going to zap away all of those irritating bugs and insects. So I'm going to show you the 3 different lights again,
Please.
Paris. So if we can get the studio lights down, and just a warning that I will be activating the strobe light.
Okay.
So if you do have any
Yeah.
light sensitivity issues, please do look away. So that's our strong, bright light.
That is really bright, isn't it?
If you're on a
It is.
camping trip and you need to find the toilet block, you're good with this. You
Yeah,
can take it
yeah,
around with
that's a
you.
good idea,
Or
yeah.
illuminate a social space.
Yeah.
Ambient lights, so a little bit dimmer, but creating that nice, relaxing calming feel. And just a reminder, just a warning, the strobe light, if you know you're in an emergency, SOS, you've got that strobe light.
Perfect.
And of course we can see as soon as that light's off, that real bright ultraviolet light that's going to attract all the bugs and insects.
Great.
So other features, Caris, I'm going to switch over to this one actually, because we have got I'm going to go back to this one actually, because we've got on the back of here a power bank. Okay, you've got your charging ports at the back. So if I take this wire here and plug it into our one at the front, and this is my own phone charger.
Okay, great.
But to charge the pod, you get your lead included, which is really handy.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to put it into the phone, and I'll a power outlet.
Yeah.
You've got this to cover you.
This is great. 444199 is your item number for your Pest Pod. Your price is $19.99 plus that P&P. But remember, that is per order, not per item. So if you want a few of these, maybe for family members, absolutely do so. Also, we've got a 2-day delivery or your order is free. So to order, you can go onto the website, musthaveideas.tv, or you can give us a call on 0800 200 6666. Our lovely customer services team are actually based here in Kent. They are ready and waiting to take your call. I mean, George, this is great. There is multi-purpose as well. You can charge your phone.
Yeah, multi-purpose. You can charge your speakers as well. So the Pest Pod is a bug zapper and a bright LED lamp with 3 of those different light modes to keep the garden, your environment, pest-free. USB rechargeable. One charge gives you 20 hours of protection against all of those irritating pests, and you can keep your mobile devices charged, especially when you are maybe camping, and you can use it indoors or outdoors. I love that you can, use it in the garden, but if you want to use it in your bedroom with that ambient light or in the bathroom, it's great. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, it really is great, isn't it?
Now, also, it does have a hook. So it's hidden in the handle. So I'll just, there we go, reveal it there. So you can hang it up like we have done on our parasol there.
That's a great idea.
Elevate that light.
So if you are kind of dining outside, we've got a little scenario we want to show you here, which I think everyone has been through. Look at that. That's not very nice, is it?
Worst nightmare. And then again, when you bring the Pest Pod, it gives you that extra bit of light from the ultraviolet and, of course, the LED lamp.
I mean, it's just making kind of maybe your outdoor dining, if that's something you like to do, a little bit more enjoyable. Maybe you have drinks outside as well. And maybe you don't want all those chemicals from those sprays that you can get as well. This really is great. Also, you can even charge your phone on it if you're going camping as well, which is great. Remember as well, your P&P is actually per order, not per item. So if you actually want to get a few of these, maybe one for you, for family members, or maybe, different rooms in the house, maybe the conservatory, for example, you can absolutely do so. To order, go onto the website musthaveideas.tv, or remember, you can give us a call on 0800 200 6666. Also, there's a little QR code on your screen. If you scan that, that will take you directly through to the product as well. So let me give you your details one more time. Your item number is 444199. Your price is $19.99, but remember, you can split that into 3 payments of just £6.66. When you get this home, I think you're going to find it so useful. Joining me now is our home and organisational expert, Jess, with a product which I think we all need, to be honest.
We need and we should have. This is a wonderful product. It's the Battery Buddy XL. It's going to hold 148 different batteries. It's your one-stop battery station for secure and safe storage of all of your batteries.
335288 is your item number for your Battery Buddy XL. Your price is $19.99, or why not split that into 3 monthly payments of £6.66? Pop onto the website musthaveideas.tv, or you can give us a call on 0800 200 6666. Jess?
Okay, let's talk about Battery Buddy. I think these are one of these products. There are must-have ideas, and then there are things that you really should have in your house ideas. And this for me is one of these products. So let's talk about what we're going to get here. Okay, this is your Battery Buddy XL. So inside here, just to note that the batteries are not included. We've just filled this up to demonstrate the usage and how much goes in there. How many batteries? Count. 148.
I think you're going to make me sit
Yeah.
here and count them.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3. 148 batteries in there. Now, it's been quite cleverly designed that there's more space for the ones we use more frequently, like your A's, your double A's and your triple A's there. We've got a space here for your button style batteries. We've got your 9 volts, you've got your C's and your D's. Oh, so much space there. And what's also handy, and the battery tester. We're going to come on and going to do a demo of why that is so useful to have a bit later on.
Great.
Also, if I just lift up the lid there, you can see we've got these 4 stretchy pockets. Again, no wasted space. Let's make the most of all of this space. You've got all of your cables, your leads, your ties, adapter chargers, whatever you want to put in there, so that everything stays secure. It's like a little briefcase or a little suitcase for all of your battery safety.
that.
Now, there are certain things, look, batteries are classed as a hazardous waste. They do need to be looked after and they do need to be stored correctly. So let's just talk about the actual casing of this is incredibly important. Firstly, a lovely little carry handle. If you want to transport them into another room, you haven't got to pick out hundreds from your drawers. You've got them all in one place.
Great idea.
This is water resistant.
Okay.
No, I love a little water demo, so I'm just going to show you there. So if something does accidentally get spilt on them, that could be a disaster for something. If it was in a drawer, just going to wipe that.
So you
but
just
no
wipe
problem.
that straight
wipe
off.
clean, no absorption, absolutely fantastic. We've got one big zip that goes all the way around the outside.
Great,
And this
sturdy
is
zip as well. You can
really
hear,
sturdy. It's a really, really strong zipper, so you can see everything is included in there.